Which team was playing with the sub? What's the team name? Team Liquid.
Dude, they all had like similar frag distribution as well on Paper X.
Paper X, yeah, they're all like plus like 15 or some shit.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Bro, I feel bad for Nats, bro. It's like the same shit I had, but like I got my shit figured out at the last second. For Japan, that one time.
What was that? Sorry.
I said I feel bad for Nats, bro, because he had the same shit that I had that one time. When I couldn't go to Japan, and then the last second I did.
Oh, did you have that happen too? Or you changed the... Oh, wait, I'm trying to remember.
I just didn't have a passport, but then I got my passport like the day of.
You don't have a passport at all?
Yeah, I didn't have a passport at all.
Yeah, no, it's definitely fucked, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It's also like they do that shit in advance, so yeah, I guess sometimes it's just tricky.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know what
kinda
happened with them,
seriously.
but maybe it like took too long or they didn't approve of it or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
Wait, Billy have lost a shit ton of their games. They've been on a losing streak. Isn't that their IGL? Yeah, he's their IGL. I don't know who's gonna IGL for them now.
Welcome back to day one of Masters Toronto, and it's time for our second match of the day. Billy versus Team Liquid. I'm your host, Yingsu, and I'm joined once again by Mel and Ender. Now, another EMEA team's about to take the stage. Are they cooked? Is it EMEA cooked today?
I mean, after what happened in Series 1, quite possibly. Also, Team Liquid coming in, you know, emergency sub for them as well. So definitely not looking great for EMEA so far.
It's not, but however, it might be a great day for Billy. They've had a hell of a year so far as well. And Mel, it's Billy that made it, not easy.
That's good, my
What
that's good. What do you think about BLG?
Regionally for the first time.
I haven't really watched them much.
I don't think
But they've been on a losing streak lately.
It's honestly a testament to the skill of the Chinese region to be able to have such competitive, especially with the fact that EDG legit.
I remember
champs
Rizu
not
was
too
like
long ago.
Brian,
So
I
to see
think.
this level of competition,
I watched like
EDG
a
is
game
able to
before,
be
like a
taken
match.
down by Billy is a testament to the region.
Yeah, and now it's the time for Billy to show up on the international stage, because the last time we saw them win a game on international stage, Champs 2023 against NRG. They've only ever beaten NRG globally.
Twice,
mind you, in the
Damn.
same tourney. They have to be able to show up now that they have, you know, overcome EDG, who'd always had
Let's see how you been.
had their number.
Yeah, and
I'm
let's
good,
see,
I'm
would
good.
say FNS, are you okay?
Are you playing ranked
watching us,
after?
but
No, I gotta
know
continue
FNS
packing
stream,
and
that's just
doing
my
other
go,
shit.
That's my go. That's my go. But the
I'm
roster
thinking
is
about, I don't know, do I like
good.
pack all my
However,
computer
this
shit
time around, they have
today?
made changes
Or do
and
another
like,
stream
I think
tomorrow and then
they
pack it
I think
after?
overall, yeah, I think Billy play a much stronger game.
For your
all
pickups?
things
I don't have any
considered. I like a lot
pickups.
of the mid rounds they're able to look. K-Knight on the lurks going into mid. Like they do, they have a lot to go for them coming into this tournament. I think that they are going to put up a real challenge against CL today.
I think it'd be a mistake to assume this is the BLG of old, where it's like, oh, they only get by cringe judge gaming on split or
No.
something. Absolutely not. Like, if this is your first time seeing Billy ever since the Energy incident. Like, this is a very different team. Like you said, very capable of mid-rounding, and they bring a much more convincing play, at least I think so, to this international stage.
Yeah, and I love Neff joining this roster as well. I think you can see what he's brought to this team, and taking a look at their map pool. I mean, in VCT and they've been a force to be reckoned with. Can they replicate that, however, on this stage?
Look, Yinsu, I'm looking at Icebox and Pearl, because we just had a series against an EMEA team where Icebox and Pearl were in the pool.
Oh my god.
Look, TL, you got to get rid of that Pearl. It's not going to look good if you let Billy play it versus you.
I'm going
Wow.
to mold
5-1
for
on Pearl.
1 second. If
please.
Team Liquid do not ban the
Who
Pearl
won paper X?
today,
Paper
I'm
X won.
Yeah.
Yinzu's off the
I'm
desk.
walking off.
We
Do you
gotta
think
get
they
it.
can
I'm
hear
actually,
you?
I'm going to leave Toronto. I'm
Someone from the audience.
I'm gonna nearest airport if they do what the mistakes Heretics made, because Mel, it is simple coming into a tournament like
Who's
this.
your favorite
If
player? I
you're
don't
an
have one.
EMEA team like Team Liquid, the options are there. Why will they take that risk against Billy, who are good on Pearl?
You would have to be severely underestimating your potential on another map.
You
in
know, I
order
have
for
to
that
have a
happen.
stand-in for
It
one
would be-
game,
I
and the
agree with you,
stand-in
it
will
would be
play
a
the whole
huge
tournament.
It would.
I'm
And
not
now
sure.
You mentioned the judge a little bit earlier, Ender. Are you on the
I mean, I think
side
if Nats,
with Mel here
if
that they
Nats was
no longer
to
rely on
make it to
YZ?
Toronto, like obviously he would be playing
You can still use it.
Yeah.
at any point he gets there.
Hey,
Yeah,
let's
at
bring
least
that
it
in there.
is.
No, but I think this team played a lot more a complex playbook, I would say, right? I think that what they would do a lot in mid-rounds especially is they love to work the center of the map regardless of the maps they play, but I think especially on Pearl, which is a
Bro,
center,
these matches are
they
hella
do a lot
early,
of
no?
ping-pong between sides.
What do you mean it's good for
A lot of
us?
late rounds
No,
that
that's not my
have
cousin
that
player, bro.
huge
It's
exec
9 a.m. and you
back
already
and
have to
forth.
start
It's about
playing?
to
No,
find
for
those
them
pressure
it's
points on the
East
map they
Coast.
can
They're playing at
exploit and
noon.
use that to
Oh, I
take
forgot
forgot
at noon.
East Coast. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Noon is pretty chill, I would say, right?
Yeah, never mind. Yeah,
First
that's
game at
fine. That's
noon
fine.
East, and then second at 3.
Yeah, I was thinking like, bro, they have to play at 9, but I forgot the 3-hour time
But
zone.
it's none of those players. It is YZ, Mel, and despite whether teams might respect Billy or not, you have to respect YZ.
And I mean, it would be a huge disservice. Like, I think if you go in the server and you are sleeping on YZ, I think you're setting yourself up for failure.
You're trolling.
You are trolling, yes. And I'm honestly really excited considering YZ has been on the international stage before, something his teammates haven't had. So not only is he expected to lead mechanically and stats-wise in the server, but he's also, I'm looking to him personally as an emotional leader on the team to show them and be that anchor for them on the stage.
This is ridiculous. Look at these
Yes.
stats.
I mean, his stats are crazy. His first kills also are ridiculous. If you look at recent performances, like, this is a guy that is so constantly giving
Yeah,
his
this guy's
team an
cracked.
advantage.
You playing Rig today, bro? No,
it
bro.
makes the round so much simpler to play out. They'll play those solo rounds to enable him to go on those hunts, find a pick, and then play it from there.
Yeah, and just a very annoying player to, well, at least when I'm watching,
Not
right?
if he's
Mel?
on your team.
Yeah, but
Stop
how do
playing
you deal
Mel
with that?
today,
Because
Trap.
he is going to be all in your face. You know, he's not going to be afraid of anything.
I feel like
Just
you
to
can
watch
definitely
Purdy.
feel as a player the impact.
Oh,
of
dude,
the
how are you? I'm
most
good, bro.
annoying
I'm
players.
good.
It might not be the most insane best players. Well, in this case, it is both the best player and the most annoying player. But oftentimes, it's like someone that is annoying, someone that is
7:45
outlying,
p.m.
someone
here.
that's
Damn,
judging,
bro.
someone
It's
that's
hella late.
auditing, someone that is going across your screen.
Bro, I'm
with
still
a guy.
fucking
Those are the
sleepy,
players that are
bro.
most
9 a.m.
impactful,
is
not
too
just
early.
stat-wise, but mentally in the game, that you can't run away from these people.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what he's going to be able to do back on the global stage, and also hear from the man himself who spoke with Jen Lee a little bit earlier.
Hi guys, it's Jen with Billy's YZ and Vera for some translation. Now, congratulations
I'm
YZ.
on the West Coast,
You guys
yeah.
have made it to Masters Toronto. Of course, Masters debut for you tonight.
Dynamics,
So
see you. Good
what
night, bro.
is the mentality
Yo,
here?
what's
You
up,
know,
Elsa?
do
How
see
you doing?
yourselves as the underdogs or the tournament favorites, or are you
Been a
just
while,
here to play
brother.
your best game?
王浩哲，这是你们来到大师赛的一个
When's the
首
next
场
stream?
目前心态是什么样
I'd
的？
say
觉得
like
自己是黑马，还是说
maybe
主观认为
tomorrow
或者没有那么在乎那么多，只想打出自
I
己
might
的
do another watch party, then I'll be back playing ranked on like maybe Tuesday or Wednesday next week.
并没有去想那么多吧，我们来这就为了干一件事，那就是拿下胜利。
Move
I don't
cam.
really care much about those tags. Since we came here, we just
My
want
girlfriend inside the stadium. Word?
Try your
Damn.
best. Yeah? Okay, good luck.
Haven't streamed for a week. I know. I've been packing. I've been like studying
Winning
for
this tournament's gonna be
the
a big task.
test.
But just some context for the people
The
that don't
DMV
know,
one to get your
why is
permit.
this man on your screen. He
And then
is
get a driver's
actually
license
a very,
after?
very funny guy. You know, back in VCT CN, now EDG haven't made it. A lot of the fans, they're backing Billy. They love him. He's also a really, really funny streamer. He streams a lot on Billy, funny enough. Amazing personality, really dry humor. We even saw him
Yeah,
at
that
the
bro's
press
playing with a
conference talk
Van
about
Cleef
how, like,
bracelet.
if you beat us, I'm gonna
That's
go
what
back
test
to
goes well.
China
Yeah, I
and
might
tell
take
Kaka
the
what he
test
did, and he's gonna
tomorrow.
come
So I
back
don't know. I
and
haven't
sort you out,
studied
chat.
yesterday, but
So he's very, very funny. He's got an amazing personality, and I like the confidence. He's here to win the whole tournament.
He's truly the Valorant renaissance man. You know, he does it all. He can lead, he's funny, he shoots well, he streams. What can't he do?
Everything. Maybe even win a
I
trophy.
heard it's in
and,
states
but
it's
let's
easy. Yeah,
move on
it's
to
pretty
Team
easy.
Liquid,
You
who
just have to like study a little
unfortunately
bit.
will be playing
I just don't
with
know
a
any of
sub
the rules
for
and shit like
today's
that.
game, and that sub is going to be replacing Mel Nats. Can anyone on this planet, you think, adequately replace somebody like Nats?
I genuinely don't think so. And it's just such a tall ask. Nats is such a prestigious player. There's so many people, even in the scene, even at this event, that look up to Nats to this day. And the fact that he's had such a long career and he's still coming to these international events, well, hopefully he's able to secure the visa. But the fact that he's IGLing now and he's still putting up these numbers, it makes it impossible to replace that.
That's the biggest thing to me, because a lot of people, like, if you're not following closely, you're like, oh no, we lose Nats, we lose one of the sharpest shots in EMEA, we lose one of the best lurkers in EMEA. But I think what he is really doing for this TL team is just making their mid-rounding excellent. Those pivots on the attacking side, when they're switching up between the sites they're going to, I think he does a great job of varying the tempos in his calling and making it really hard to actually get a read against TL, and that's going to be the void they're going to have to find.
Okay, I just gotta drive for a while. You need to parallel park? Yeah, I have no idea how to parallel park, bro. I know how to do the rest of the shit. I just don't know how to parallel park, bro.
Had the chance to see what Nat is like in game. We have a clip here just to demonstrate how important he is for Team Liquid.
Anything wrong with you? Or you
How's Kai? How's she doing? She's doing better. She's good.
But
She's good.
Camille, you look in 100%.
Yeah.
Gio, you look in 100%. Michael, are you so okay? Looking on 200%, boys. Are you guys not gonna let them just take them up from us like that, or what?
Oh.
We're not speaking even, boys. We're just literally full autopiloting and not just
Damn.
Michael, boys. Michael, you full lost. So focus up on this. But Gio, also, you're full lost right now. You're not playing with any confidence.
Damn.
Camille, I'm happy that's what you're trying to, but try more. Patrick, the same. Try more, boys.
Yeah.
Nafi, give everything. Yes, we had a plan for all of these 3 matches, but okay, give all of your right now. Because I don't know why we're thinking about the grand final or whatever gonna be happening tomorrow. We not deserve to be tomorrow anywhere. Tomorrow we deserve to sit at home if we're gonna play like that. Let's just make ourselves happy.
You might think that this is just like a one-off, he says this, but Mel, his speeches are legendary in EMEA. He's always...
Am I gonna watch Friday tomorrow? Maybe, I don't know.
You know, to be, I guess, this harsh and direct.
Parallel parking just find a different spot. Literally, just find a fucking different spot,
matter
bro.
of fact, let me get my peripherals and get on the stage. That's how motivated I am. After seeing that, like, that was actually like chills. I think a lot of people think an IGL is just calling and thinking of the macro reads and how can I outplay the other opponent, and also at the same time balance my mechanical skill and your individual like calling. But I think a lot of it is actually the nitty gritty, the things that you don't see, talking to your teammates and not only bringing out the best in them, but knowing when to hold them accountable and hitting that perfect balance of the tone of you're not just like, you know, degrading them, you're trying to get the best out of them. And I think that is irreplaceable.
Especially like during a match day as well. Like that's such a high stakes moment. To be able to do it is really impressive.
All right, let's hype up their substitute. We've seen a lot
I can do
Who's
this.
that joke
we've
listed?
seen some amazing players, you know, having to step in on a global stage and
I
own
play
it.
Stretch?
So, and give me some hope.
I've never
Tell
played
me
Stretch.
why we should be excited about Penny.
Well, Penny's coming in for his 2nd Masters performance here. He played on V1 way back in the day. Ironically, got a win up against Team Liquid back in centuries ago in Reykjavik. But he's been playing in Tier 2 in North America, right? For YFP has been looking solid there.
Coach. Sorry, I had to.
True, actually.
Evie's
True.
made it.
It's iconic, but honestly, he is a very solid player, and we even had him and the rest of the guys jump in.
Your
from
resolution
Fury
and
back
Val?
to
Yeah, I've
kickoff
never
when
played on
Fury
Stretch.
couldn't field a roster in Americas. Penny comes in, wins his game, and dips out. He is the super sub. You're saying it.
Yeah, and very quickly, while we look at this agent pool, I kind of wanted to bring Ciro into this conversation because when Serial joined Team Liquid, there were questions about what the heck is he gonna play? Because him and Nats have identical agent pools.
We have some
Serial,
mirrors
he
with the
plays side,
car
he plays
that's
side, but he couldn't
parked.
do any of that. But Mel, maybe
a good
now
tip
with
right there.
Penny in the mix, that kind of, you know, the role isn't gonna be as outrageous as it looks from the outside.
I genuinely wish I could even think about what the roles are going to look like because I have no clue. I haven't really ever had an opportunity to say that someone is a secondary sentinel on a team. Like, that is how much Serial and Nat's agent pools overlap. And I'm genuinely just so curious to know who's going to IGL. How is that system going to work? I think that's the awkward elephant in the room. Like, one, roles and agents are already out the window, but who's calling?
Patty seems like the obvious choice, right?
That's what
Out
I
of
would
all
think.
of the other players.
He's a very vocal player. We've seen him on Team Heretics. When he was subbing, he was still extremely vocal, which is hard to do as someone who's a sub.
Yeah.
And I think that is the most obvious choice. But I know Penny is someone that is very high game IQ when it comes to the game. So I'm interested to see what's going
There's
to
a
happen.
very real world where it's just a little bit of everyone, to be honest.
Do you reckon Effie's has taught Penny all he knows at this point when it comes to maybe IGLing?
I'll let Effie speak for that. I'll let Effie speak. I think it's the other way around. Penny probably taught Effie's everything he knows.
Oh,
Let's be
man.
real. Let's be real.
This is the thing though, because
It
I
would
tried
just
to
be
do a
hard
little
to
bit
put
of
that
digging
roster
with the
back together,
IGL
probably.
situation. I was in Kiko's chat, you know, instigating, asking him.
Thank you.
He give you
Yeah, who
anything?
was IGLing? He was duo queuing with Nats at the time, and Nats basically said, "Kiko, do not leak anything. Don't you dare leak anything."
Oh my God,
and
tight lips.
it sounded like they hadn't decided quite yet a couple weeks ago who was IGLing. But I'm hoping Penny has some answers. This is what he had to say of his return.
Have you
to the
seen
big
Suits on
stage.
Netflix? Yeah, I watched a bunch of the
Hey guys,
seasons.
it's Jen with Penny from Team Liquid. Now, how are you, Penny?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be playing in, well, my home city, right? So, yeah, I'm excited.
I imagine you've been busy as a beaver, get it? Because it's Canada. You know, trying to catch up with the team, figuring out what the roles are going to look like. So can you tell us a little bit about the preparation process and how ready do you feel coming in today?
I'm going to be honest. We've had 2 days of practice together because they just came like a few days ago and I've been here the whole time. And it's a bit hectic. We're getting things together, but honestly, I think we're just going to have to rely on some vibes, some individual play, and I think we have it in us, so.
Bro, they're either gonna be lost as fuck or they're gonna fry.
Yep, good luck.
Yeah.
Let's
What's
go
up,
live.
Moxer?
We're vibing off.
2 days of practice.
That didn't give me a lot of
Two.
confidence.
2? Is that enough?
Okay, here. Can I come in with some copium?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, they're either gonna
like
get
Ross said,
cooked
we were talking
or
about
cook
how
them.
people on this team, they play a bunch
No
of
in
different
between?
agents. We have a
No in
secondary
between,
sentinel
bro.
player. We have Kiko, who also plays controller and duelist. We have 2 duelist players in the team, and one of them fills controller. I'm thinking, and Penny is someone that can also flex. I'm thinking that because they are all able to play all these different agents, they have the flexibility to
Yo,
run
Rin,
to
thank you for the prime. Appreciate you, bro.
At least make this a competitive series.
Oh, like
That's
a
the
Zipto?
code.
Like a Zipto on
Absolutely.
Lotus?
Exactly. Oh, maybe
Nice.
not 5 duelists exactly. Maybe
No,
not.
it was
sorry.
4. It was
I
4
just have to win the
duelists
whole
aside,
thing.
though. It was
Well,
4
low
duelists
key,
aside.
Nats
Doing
might be
Sage roulette or, like,
able
what's
to
the
come at that point.
Do you
I
agree?
mean-
You think this is the style they should be approaching today? Just punting it?
I mean, to a certain extent, you almost have to with that little practice. I think it will be like probably a little bit more calm than that, but you're not coming in with like a huge playbook, right? Like
Right.
Penny is
I
slotting
just
in
feel
here.
like me and
don't have,
you,
a
like, we
ton that you
could
can
have been
dip
asked.
into in terms of your history. But
Did they ask
honestly, that
you?
might suit them.
Did they
I
ask
think
me?
Team Liquid already
Yeah.
as a team
No, bro,
like
I
to
checked my
take
fucking
Me
inbox.
neither.
aggressive fights, even
Multiple
on the defensive side,
times.
sort of group up 3 players, walk forward and see what they can find. So it might not be that far from home if they just choose to play a more aggressive style.
For me, it's a little bit about the rookies as well. You know, we have some players on the side of Billy. They've never been to a global event before. And on this Liquid roster, Serial, it will be his first time. It took him a while in EMEA to warm up. You know, there was a couple of maps here and there where he was a little bit shaky. You can feel he was maybe nervous. He even talked about it. At playoffs, he was a little bit nervous. And usually you have Nats there. You have Nats there to be your anchor, to kind of pick you up. So I do wonder, Ender today, maybe Penny could be the one to to keep them grounded.
See, I was gonna say it kind of goes two directions, because on the one hand, all the core members of the roster have to be the one that's making it comfortable for Penny, you know, sort of enabling him, like asking what you want to do.
Have you played Splitgate 2? No, is that game out?
Level of experience coming in playing on a master stage previously.
Okay, interesting game. I played it before. I played the original one. Or Splitgate 1.
One of the better people you could find to just slot in for a game like this.
And I think too, a big part of it is the fact that I think Penny has been competing in challengers a majority of this time, and I think that shows grit. And this is a moment where you need grit. You gotta bite down hard, and you need to push forward. And I think if you're gonna pick anyone, it's a guy that's been grinding it out in challengers this whole time after making it.
I haven't played it in a fucking long time.
You think they asked Inspire?
And throw in the towel after not making it. He's been playing this whole time.
Yeah.
So I can see a lot
I mean,
of
Inspire for
and
Nats?
a potential for. I mean,
Low key, like 1 for 1, no?
Maybe I'm so big.
The one of one right there.
I was just gonna say too that like the challengers like schedule is legit too. Like you play a lot of games. There's like third-party tournaments as well. Like he might have actually played more games than some of the people on stage this year, which is like the amount you're packing in tier 2.
And I'm kind of talking myself into. I know I predicted Billy, but now we're having this conversation. I'm kind of convincing myself purely because you spoke about the comms, the agent choices. Liquid
He has a visa issue. That's why he's not playing with them.
Throughout EMEA, with the double senties they've been playing, we've heard other players, Mel, talk about how this is super annoying to deal with, and you need a lot of counter
His
strat.
skincare routine, bro. I just washed my face with water, bro.
I wonder too if it'll.
I ate so much sugar. I ate so much sugar this week, chat.
And they don't exactly stick to the script, and I think that.
Like too much, bro. I was eating like 100 grams of sugar a day, bro.
I think will actually help Team Liquid in this regard in terms of getting
more cheese.
Yes.
When I was looking at this matchup initially, before knowing about Nats and questions around.
You didn't know about Nats before this game?
No, way back when I was looking at the matchup stylistic. Come on. Yeah. Sorry, Nats. I wasn't familiar.
Hair routine, Sean. I got one either, man.
I was like,
I'm getting a haircut, chat. So I think the next time I stream, I'm probably gonna have a haircut. I think.
Team Liquid should be favored.
My hair is too goddamn long.
Double Sentinel's ideas, especially against a team like Billy that
Bald?
plays
Yeah, relax. No, just get like a fade or something.
Like, Billy would often domestically run into time trouble as well, ping-ponging between sites. So if TL stay to that style, I think it benefits them, but I'm not sure it actually suits the players with Penny coming in.
Maybe this is a hot take, but I feel like it would be a mistake for Team Liquid to try and chase what they have with Nats.
Yeah, I might get like a buzz cut. I don't know. I would. It's probably gonna be like a buzz cut, like very short hair, bro. I just don't like long hair. I just do not like long hair, bro.
In my opinion,
for my entire life, I've had the low hair, like very short hair.
Nats not being here, which is we're not getting Cats today, and Cats has been such a mainstay of
Is that why you're wearing the ears?
No, but no? I will say yes. Just I mean we get.
Show us your hairline. Yo, my hairline is
have to see if Nats do manage
God's
to
work,
it,
bro.
In the end, but again, Kiko after the role swap this year, Ender has been incredibly impressive.
Yeah, because Kiko was, I mean, if you go back to what was it, 2023, like in the Essential, like he was just the god player, right? That everyone was saying was going to be the next coming of all those Durka, whatever, trying to ascend up into EMEA. But I think he really has found his form in this year, like you're talking about. Isn't going to have that duo there, but his agent pool is also.
Why is Nats not playing? Visa issue.
Of playing the duelist for so long.
It's kind of reminiscent of Demon1 on EG, right? Having your duelist like play Jet and also controller on some maps. It kind of gives me that vibe.
Bald buff? Really no, cool I'm not going bald, bro.
Fit into that niche.
What would you do here, though? Because obviously Penny coming in with so much experience on that duelist. Now they have three duelist players.
Do
you just keep Kiko on the smokes and then
or do you play three duelists?
Oh, okay.
This is Demon1.
I'm actually kind of down for that.
They did say Demon1. My name got mentioned.
So I think this is like fine. This is okay, no?
Did you miss it?
I don't condone this.
I missed it.
Unlucky.
You change your mind. But can you realistically out surprise Billy? Because Billy are normally the team that come out with some surprises and teams not fully knowing what to do.
I think when you just have a new roster, you're coming out with more surprises, certainly. Right. But most of us are on the Billy side. I think Uber and Van's the only people that believed in Liquid.
I would love to get a check here in the arena.
Damn, all the casters think Billy's about to win.
Toronto, if you can hear me, give me a cheer if you believe in Team Liquid. Ooh.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Billy's about to pop off, though.
Give me a cheer if you are a Billy believer. Any Billy fans? Oh,
Yeah. That's more for Billy.
Damn.
Even the fans in the arena are believing in Billy, and so are the three of us. But like I said, there were.
Hold on. Wait, whoa. I hear people from across the Atlantic chanting Team Liquid's name.
I wish I was playing there, I'm not gonna lie.
Believe. Sue, they
I
believe in
hate
Team
watching
I'm glad someone
tournaments
believes in
because like
It's those people.
I
That's
should be
Uber-
there,
that's
but I'm
Uber
not.
Events you're hearing. That's Uber events.
My mistake.
But enough yapping from us over here. It's time to send this back down to the stage and bring out Billy Gaming and Team Liquid.
I think Billy's gonna win too now. I've seen them play. Their aim is pretty fucking crazy.
Billy Gaming. Team Liquid.
Some raid boss music.
Loki fire. Yo, there would not be an event in Russia, bruh. You cannot go to Russia right now,
We
bruh.
have seen a lot of super subs over the last 5 years.
We ain't gonna get in politics, but like Trump banned anyone from going into Russia there, so I can't even go visit there if I wanted to.
Team Liquid roster. They've never played against each other before, which is very exciting.
Trump is
But as
tripping,
we
bro.
mentioned, there is a map that EMEA have been very weak at this year. It is Pearl. I do wonder if Liquid are
This is
gonna
about to
take away
start
the
some
Pearl.
shit, bro.
Thank
That
God I do
might
not have to
end
get
with
on
a
the
number 3 in it, but who knows?
For every EMEA team, I feel like you just have an idea. You know exactly.
We should
what's
put you
going
in
on.
charge. I agree.
Yeah, thank you. Honestly, thank you. But I mean, this is ultimately what we wanted to see, right, Mel? We don't want to see Liquid take risks. Do you like the Haven choice from them?
I do. I mean, I think I'm biased though because I just love Haven as a map. So
Fair.
the fact it's even getting played at all just makes me excited.
We got
Yeah,
Icebox
I
again?
like the way Team Liquid
Okay.
play on Haven. I think they're very ready for re-clears.
You might get trapped there?
Very aggressive style on the defense side as well. You see them
I don't know.
to mid-space, checking
I mean,
out
I'm a
space
local.
towards A as well. So Billy Gaming are gonna have
But,
to be on their toes versus that.
Yeah, and Sunset got floated.
I can get my way out of there. I wouldn't be like stuck there or anything like that.
Of Masters.
I love B main post plants. Let's go.
I definitely do. +1 to that. I'm so excited. I actually.
Wait, what does this say in the back of
Penny's
Penny's jersey? It doesn't say Penny.
Last time we saw him was actually very
What the fuck does it say?
playing against Billy.
Does it say, is it
Could I
Nats?
make you a little
No, it
bit
says
more
like Cause or
excited
something.
with a
What the
possible
who the fuck is
Yeah.
Cause?
of
Maybe the
either
coach?
a double harbor, like both teams
I
running
actually don't even
harbor
know.
on Icebox, or
Wait, I'll be back one sec.
a waylay,
Yeah.
a cheeky waylay could also be thrown in
Waylay.
there.
Okay, I don't know.
That's
if
not
I
his
would
name on
go
it, though.
with the
It
Waylay,
said
but the double harbor,
Cause.
That's America's
Why does it say
bread.
Cause?
No
Who's
one knows
Cause?
teams.
Yeah.
It's a CN
Is that the
team and a
coach's
EMEA
jersey?
team.
But I'm ready for it. I'm ready.
Well, go,
for
yo,
it.
it's good, bro.
It's good. Honestly, I really like what it can do for you for either early control on the defensive side over mains, but also just like.
Yeah, he's wearing his manager's
Your
jersey.
rifle wall goes down, your harbor wall goes back up.
He's wearing his
That's
manager's
a
jersey.
really solid pairing on that map.
If they do that though, how does it? What does Penny play? So if Kiko plays Harbor, Serial plays, I guess either Killjoy or Viper. I guess you can put Penny on the Viper. There you go.
I mean, I
Problem
suppose
solved.
you could. You could. I genuinely have zero idea how they're going to slice up these roles. I'm really anxious to see what agents are being played and who's even playing them.
Yeah, I think BLG is pretty locked in on this Icebox map.
Oh,
they
right.
play a lot of the basic double smokes, but Team Liquid is wide open in terms of the options you can do, because there's also so many different reads of Icebox right now. Like we just saw an Omen comp being played. Some teams still like Gecko, some like double smokes, some
So much
aren't running
comp diversity.
duelists. Like there's so many options.
And I just want to remind
I
everyone.
wonder if we're gonna get some
where Billy
crazy
managed to
Harbor?
beat EDG on
What the
Icebox.
fuck?
This is where they shine. They managed to take that map win. It ended up
Yo, Harbor's
snowballed
crazy.
into a serious win. And as we take a look at the live agent select, Penny
Wait.
is hovering
Okay.
the Reina.
The Kiko Harbor is locked
It is
in though
locked.
already. We're just
What do we
ready to
got?
go on that
Are we
one.
going
Oh,
with
are we gonna
this?
get Harbor and Waylay?
Bro,
Are we
double
not
Harbor?
lucky today?
Surely not.
Shout out to Billy for
The
keeping
fuck going on
things,
here?
you know, straight
Stop
forward.
hovering
Yeah, they
Phoenix.
instantly locked.
Yeah, this is the
These guys are
thing
trolling
we
us in
kinda
agent
expected from them,
selects.
right? They're not
Harbor,
really-
Clove, Omen?
Oh, okay.
Different. They've
No,
never
they're trolling,
played
they're trolling.
No, they locked it in.
He's
Oh, they did lock in. They did lock that in. You're right.
What the fuck are they
Coleman.
cooking?
And if Patty locks in Phoenix, I'm gonna be the happiest.
Did they give up already?
There's no way.
I guess he's trying to gimmick,
they're
right?
teasing us. They are really. Wait, hold on. I just got ahead of myself.
But also, like, it's no Viper with triple smokes as well, which is really whack, going double circle smokes.
Mel, this is what you wanted. You wanted them to just be weird, right?
I mean, I said
wanted
be
them
weird.
this
I didn't say be crazy.
Yo, this shit doesn't even make any
This is
sense.
beyond anything what I was expecting. Triple controller on Icebox, and I'm gonna guess no duelist, and Omen is gonna be. Omen
What's the point of Clove?
I mean,
You
Clove's
get-
like Reyna with smokes, I guess.
That's what I thought.
I think when you run that,
But you already have
Yeah,
double
yeah,
smoke.
Omen.
agents that have
Yeah.
flashes that can fight through them, because you're using the smokes.
Yo,
like,
imagine the
to
post
cut
plants,
out a lot
dude.
of
Isn't
deeper
it smokes till the end if you get in the
and then you
site?
have flashes to be able to
It's like
pop out and
unlimited
then skill
smokes, no?
forward.
Yeah, and out of
I
all the
mean,
agents,
yeah,
anyone
but-
played in his career, it will be his first Omen.
I don't know. I mean, they're just gonna wall you off now. Now you gotta run through their wall.
Just insane.
No Killjoy Iceball. Like, where's
Wait, they have
our
a. Is it
info?
Gecko
How are we getting
KO?
info on this map? This is
Gecko KO, I think.
I
Double,
think so.
double
I can't
initiator,
wait to
triple
get into
controller.
this.
I think they're just gonna
Now that
flash their
Alex
smokes and shit.
Throw this over to your casters, Toronto. Give a warm welcome to Achilles and Paperthin.
Hello, here we are, live in Toronto. I'm Achilles, that's Paper Thin, and we are going to be guiding you guys through what is looking to be a very chaotic map of Icebox, to say the least. We kind of already knew it was going to be the case, just given the two teams playing. Given the Nats is not
Bro,
here.
they got some
But the comp
crazy
swap,
matches going,
I
bro.
have no clue what's about to happen.
Me either.
Some crazy
This
comps.
is very off kilter. No duelist. It is going to be very reliant on positioning and timings. Making sure you're getting tons of value out of the Gecko and the KO is really what's going to be important here for Liquid. But I will say this, coming into
Let's see if they
this
cook.
tournament, when I'm watching BLG, I think
They also had. I mean, Penny said in the interview they have 2 days of
you know,
practice.
by the book, Valor.
I
Coach
mean,
Miles
yeah, I
is
mean,
a
just go
very,
5 duels at
you know,
that point, but
old-school
like,
Korean
triple
style coach,
smokes?
and he's going to come in there and he's going to want to play good post plans.
I mean, sure, let's see it.
Info. This is one of the things that I was
Let's
worried
see.
about for BLG in this event is when you got chaos thrown at you, what are you going to be able to do against it?
Let us find out. Barriers are dropped. Quick little orb take here.
Clove smoke on
Gonna get a
pipes,
decent amount of
and they
information.
harbor walled
Three
B.
players gonna be noted by
They kind of
that.
deny both sides.
Liquid able to identify the stack.
Now they fake
But
A
at
and
the
go B.
same time, slowly being ushered across towards.
Oh,
I mean,
no,
you
it's
can't
not
really
good.
do anything. They're just gonna smoke, but what do you actually take space with?
Create a lot of confusion with this comp as well. You're
guess
never
this
really
round will be a
gonna
little
sure
easier 'cause
which
it's pistol.
direction they're going. They can throw smokes
Yeah.
everywhere on the map. They've got a bunch of different util to use with the initiators to sell fakes.
They're ending
This could
A,
be
but
really
stacked.
tricky, but so far,
Unless
BLG just
Billy
holding the line
push
behind
after
their
the
high
wall.
tide. Just
It looks
figuring
like
this
it.
out. YZ, right at the ready.
Attempted a little bit of an audio bait there from.
They got both?
Oh my God.
Wow.
Gonna be taken down. That spike immediately.
Now they're scattering to
Gonna be
B.
pivoted back
Damn.
towards B. No.
KJ could get
Across
caught. No.
Through mid.
He hears them.
Like the approach here,
Easy.
under tube, Levius in position,
GG.
though,
GG.
striking. Penny
Wow.
gonna be down
This
on
might
the
be faster
floor.
than Paper
Serial
Rex.
dead.
It might be
Still
quicker.
able to fight back
Oh!
with one, but needs a hell of a lot more. And those are
Oh my God. He almost
won.
won that shit.
The 4K damn near gets the ace clutch, but
Wait,
won't
that
be
would
able
have
to
been
squeak it out in the end. It's
insane,
gonna be
dude.
Billy
That
Billy
shit would have been
taking the pistol.
disgusting. A
He is
1v5?
just electric in EMEA
Yeah.
this year. And almost pulls off the
Damn.
miracle. BLG gets a good read early there. Ready to spring the trap right off the back of their own high tide.
Oh my God, they
That one
transferred.
caught. Team Liquid just enough off guard.
His goes to shooting there, bro. My shit does not shoot like that.
That's almost
Yeah.
like feels like a win in that round, like for Team Liquid. You really don't quite get it. Coaching staff there, Lohan, thought maybe. Oh, so close.
Took a second to realize, but yeah, that's going to be a damn good effort, and also fast tracking that ultimate. So they can be online very quickly. YZ able to find Patty Tech. Sheriff besting the classic.
He's doing a
For
BLG.
the moment. Alone gets a little bit of reinforcements from Levius.
TP'd in the smoke?
Liquid gonna look to see what they can get done here.
They don't
Looks
know.
like Penny TPing up.
You gotta
above.
kill.
Levius about to swing in, identifies it.
Ooh, wait.
Able to save his teammate.
Ooh,
Takes
think.
him down, but not before he's able to
Oh,
find
wow.
two. Headshot.
1v3,
That's
a
good
chance?
damage.
Ammo can't confirm the kill.
He gets his first kill.
He's about to get
He's
harbor
got a
ult.
bit more of that left in the tank. Just 3 targets to try to
Oh
get
my
through this
God.
time.
This is a good spot to
Oh
be
my
in,
God,
I'm
it
not
could be
gonna
a
lie.
good spot. Playing this kind of well.
Yeah, this is a
Wait.
really good
Right
spot.
through. There's the headshot.
Dude, he's playing that
Bulldog
well,
online.
actually.
Bulldog recovers.
Wow.
Nice
Let's
down below.
try.
We'll be able to drag Billy over the line here in round 2. Closing out the anti-eco. but not without cost.
No, it is.
That's kind of that was very expensive actually.
Yeah, I got 3. They got 3 total.
Losing some players when maybe they don't
It looks like
aggressiveness.
YZ's saving for op early, I think.
Liquid is creating,
Yeah.
using that to get players up high.
Someone is, yeah. I think so. He has 2K.
Yeah, he's definitely saving for.
Oh no, he's
And
later.
of course, Kiko is just
He
lightning
bought a
right
Phantom
now.
actually.
Has the
Damn.
reckoning already
Dropped
for
the
this
bulldog.
round. And it's a big stack
At
over.
least
Have a
on the
decent
buy now,
bonus.
should be
Billy
fine.
Billy.
Yeah.
Just
Not bad.
leaving Levius on his
Hardball
own on
up.
A.
They're going 5
Into a
minute.
util.
Paper
I
Rex
wouldn't
style.
be too surprised if this
Yeah.
is a read to kind of just dodge the reckoning, play for retake, see what you can get done beyond that.
Plenty of noise being made here by Team Liquid, stomping their way forward.
Yep.
Maneuvers
But
starting to come out
this
here
is what
from
Icebox
Liquid.
is.
Try to get into
I'm
position
not gonna lie,
here.
the last
More
Icebox we
pass
watched,
flash,
very the rounds ended on A.
leaving it for the take.
Yeah,
Like
well,
A
to be
is so
fair,
easy to take on attack.
Like now
The
the
rounds
just
were
went
ending at
B.
the fucking choke, dude.
Yeah.
Coming from a lot of different angles. Billy, very patient, very diligent team.
Russia going to be noted there around
Wait,
the back.
they're pushing spawn.
Paranoia gonna be sent
Oh
in.
my
Yeah.
god, bro. Everyone's fucking crazy.
Levius now taking
Everyone's
down Serial,
fucking
able to find
crazy
Neff,
right
and Team
now.
Liquid looking good to secure themselves a win here
The
in the
spawn push with
anti-bonus.
5 is insane.
Remaining players of Billy
It's actually
now
nice 'cause they had
arriving
triple
over on the
flank.
full connection
Yeah.
on the flash. YZ has the tuck back.
Ooh.
Able to find K9
Damn.
finding Russia. And now it's just YZ to see if he can put a
Dude,
dent
this
in
is not
Wait a
your
minute.
this is not your
I mean,
regular
bro,
matches,
they
bro.
got shooters, bro. I mean, they got
Team Liquid get
shooters.
themselves on the board.
This is beautiful from Team Liquid, and Penny, the hometown hero, with a great paranoia to clear out Levius on the stairs. Really nice stuff from Team Liquid, but you can see the game plan here. It's to scale off of these smokes quickly and keep Billy off balance. This is something I think that they're noticing a trend with Billy in China, is that teams like XLG that come at them quick, they don't often react properly to it. And if you can catch them when they're trying to get their setups, trying to get their perfect plays into position,
I guess it's like
they often
silver
close.
lining for Liquid, maybe a little bit of cope, but less pressure since we don't have our starting 5.
Go ahead and tie up this
I
affair.
guess,
YZ
kinda.
once again, full flash connecting has to drop down off the back of yellow.
Could feel like that. I don't know.
Down a bit.
Hard to tell though.
What?
YZ at risk now.
Why you
They
saw
got
that.
him. What? The one way? He walked into the one way.
Bro, what the fuck is
I mean,
happening?
bro,
There's so many
Billy,
smokes.
dude, this is fucking chaotic, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Back one, Penny.
This is so chaotic.
Yeah.
On a mission,
Dude,
finds himself a
you got the
third.
Omen TPing into the smokes and shit. Like,
Quick little taps, finds the headshot, but Camo
oh
swings
my
around the
god,
back.
it's so chaotic.
That's Team Liquid now tying
Bro,
it
the
to
meta
two.
one from Tahoe, right? So like teams are just fucking running it down in 10 seconds.
Yeah, now everyone's running it down, right?
And Neff is stuck trying to figure out a way that he can get into a position to be safe. And instead he just gets stuck in a spot where his legs are right out in the open and he just gets cut down. This is looking really nice for Team Liquid. They've got some good plans coming in to this attacker side on Icebox. These smokes in particular, making it really tricky for Billy to find the angles that they want to hold these positions, to kind of play against the utility that they're
Yeah, that was their
expected
buy
to
round.
have.
They gotta save now.
And outside of the
This is
pistols
like their
to follow
default.
up,
They
it hasn't looked that great.
smoke pipe.
And even those 2 rounds were
Almost every
Yeah.
round, it looks like.
Denied their early vision.
Orb does get
Cost
taken,
them
Russia
nothing.
gonna be one
You
away
get
from
smoke
that
back anyways.
reckoning.
Yeah, and they have 2 other
Stingers and
smokes.
Sheriffs abound here for Billy's. They look to pull off a thrifty. Let's get
Nah,
those
they have the
stacked
wrong
for Team
stack.
Liquid
This should be a
working their
freebie,
way
right?
in towards the
Yeah.
B site. They get it clear on the alarm bot. TP back yellow. And it is just Levius here. Not much to be done.
And this is
Wraps around
it's
the
kind of
back
nice what they
side.
do with the
Has
wall,
no
right?
shot,
It's
no
like
Camo
you can
will
only
find
be
it.
in the
It's overkill.
site, and if you are, you're kind of fucked
as
because we
rain.
know where you are.
Yeah.
To deal with all of these smokes in a retake scenario.
No, you're right.
It's
There's so many
nightmare for
fucking
Billy.
smokes, bro. Jesus.
Look at 3
Result
smokes.
2. That's another
He's resmoking himself.
piece of the puzzle to consider here for Billy.
Oh my god, dude. That is
Smoke.
fucked, man.
That's crazy.
Rashid just here alongside him would be able to find the kill in all likelihood given the stinger, and there you go.
Tails
Finds it off screen.
lurking.
Penny trades one back onto Rishya. Outlaw used, finds value.
I mean, to be
and,
honest-
looks like widely K-Knight and Neff more than happy to just go down to the spike if possible, but Patatek will.
I was gonna say Billy has to contest the chokes, but there's so many smokes that it's so hard to contest. They like block off all the
Yeah.
angles.
They keep like one way in top site and like top kitchen.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah,
can't like
and,
swing
like-
out or like put out.
He named they're like harbor walling with the KO dagger as well.
Yeah.
Billy in a map that Billy
It's hard to
was very
isolate.
good on. They beat EDG. They beat Wolves on this map in their run-up.
Wow, what a kill.
Qualifying for Masters. Whereas Team Liquid has struggled on this map. The only team they've actually beaten is Fnatic in EMEA in Stage 1. But outside of that, they have 4 losses. So this is a map you would think is Billy can kind of just be in cruise control, play your game. But I think you've got to dig a little bit deeper here. I think you've got to start getting aggressive. Things
yeah, that's true. Billy also don't have any flashes.
Playing a little bit of trickery might catch Team Liquid enough off guard because these smokes are just too
He can't do anything aggro like the Giant. Weasley.
Playing passive isn't paying off. You need to change the pace.
What is it? Is he anything with the what?
I said he can't get aggro or anything.
Yeah, it's like blocked
They
off.
have no flashes for him, and he's just getting blocked off by everyone.
Yeah, like they can't even like push at them.
Yeah.
Earn that life back? No. Risha will quickly put him back into the grave.
Oh.
Still a 1-for-1 exchange now traded up.
Big trade.
On the repeat, able to find one.
Huge. Could have gone either way, honestly.
Yeah.
Holding down M1, able to find that final kill to tie us up at 3-3.
But I love this from Billy. A slight change here, and that's getting YZ in a position where he can start doing damage early before Team Liquid can really get their execute set up the way that they want to.
That was a big kill.
A little bit shaky there for him, but he's still
that patty kill's insane.
Then they're ready for the player to be up on a pipe, can't convert. Then the trades are there and they're good. Levius right on point for the final 2. Lucia bigging him up. Let's see if Billy can start stringing some rounds together. They've got some big ults to play with. They've got a reckoning. They've got a lockdown. Do some damage. Penny.
They're gonna hear him.
Okay, back towards Snowman here.
They threw a fake smoke into spawn to
wow.
try to confuse him, but he's shut down.
Eyes on it. Neff gets himself on the board with that kill. Undoing.
Holy fuck, he got one?
Kill before getting taken down.
Yeah, the guy in the corner, right? Viper?
Yeah. No, the Jet.
Was it the Jet? Oh, was it the Jet?
Yeah. That was crazy.
Levius reading this suspicious. Sends out a timing on that nano swarm, but damage not to be
I like
found.
this.
Gets another one though.
I like this.
He heard him jump on
Go
that.
through. He should go through. Yeah, this is good. I like this.
Does have the fragment. Could try to clear
Nice play.
Oh, wow.
to try to get a catch there onto K-Knight and is able to do so. He's gonna be in
Wow.
Wow.
Very
What
good
a
play.
play.
Very good value.
That was
Good
good.
position.
Spike planted a 1v1.
Go up. You go up. I think you go up nest. Go up nest. Go up nest.
The harbor?
Yeah, no. Camo.
Does Risha have any idea
Yeah, this smoke is fucked.
goes for the tap.
But he's not in
He
it.
is reading that it's
Oh,
gonna be nearby.
God. Bro, it worked
Wow.
against him, dude. They
And
switched
catches
positions.
it. Finds a
I mean, to
headshot.
be honest,
Liquid
though,
once again gets
walking
themselves
out
into the
before he
lead.
starts shooting is kind of troll, right? Hindsight, maybe?
What do you mean walking out?
Like, out of the harbor bubble before the guy starts spamming the bubble. Because you want to wait to know where he is, then peek him, right?
Actually, yeah.
Why
Because
did
he has
out
to
before
walk.
got
Yeah,
stopped?
he has to walk in, so just stay in there.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
Bigging him up and
Not going to be the best feeling there in the coaching booth for Billy. Billy once again going to be knocked back onto a very rough economy. Phantom Guardian. Realize he does have the jet knives. Once again, snack from Billy. Billy's on the wrong side of the map. 5-player push getting ready to come through here from Team Liquid. The walls getting set up. The smoke's ready to be cycled in. There's Dizzy clearing things out, and Wingman at the ready to go for the plant.
Yeah, look how they're just smoking everything off.
Billy guessing in the early parts of
Look at the wall, top side. Yeah.
They've often found the weak
But the wall
side.
dropped. He overpeaked. Actually got caught.
Levius does get a nice headshot there. K-Knight going to be taken down, so won't be able to see the Hunter's Fury come in.
Bro, there's so many fucking walls going on right now. Holy
What the
shit.
fuck was that vulnerable?
Go ahead and find the kill.
I mean, they hit him.
Yeah, it did hit him, but that was like such a weird way to do it, right?
Wait this out.
Yeah.
Precious seconds lost.
The
Now
flash.
retake, the wall falling. Camo collecting.
Nah,
Yeah.
this is craziness,
A little bit
dude.
close, get a bit of damage in.
The team play is really
Offers
fucking
still
good, though,
there.
right?
Full for the
Yeah,
second team.
always
Plenty
good.
of cash to continue the buys.
Again, it's these smokes that just
The way they're
stall,
cycling the
stall,
smokes is really good.
buy extra time
Yeah.
and make Billy feel that pressure. And finally, timeout is going to come through. 5-3. Oh, right as the wall is coming up, he gets the shot to connect with the Outlaw. YZ shut right down there.
One enemy remaining.
Flash had come through just before. They're just their timings are so good right now.
Damn clean. That's one of the things that Billy is lacking with his composition, is those flashes. Yes, they can set up walls themselves. They have the Viper, they have the Harbor, but they don't have anything to send through it to try to enable these peaks from YZ. When he's trying to play that wall to retake space over at Yellow, there's no real way to guarantee any kind of safety.
No, that's really true, and that's
Did they
why I
change the
need to see
PC
them be
specs
more
in the
aggressive.
messages?
They
I have no
need to get
idea.
ahead of the curve, because if you're playing
That
I'm not the only
Billy
one
branded
there.
mask. That's
That's
kinda sick.
advantage Team Liquid. That's where Team
That's
Liquid
kinda crazy.
can throw
I didn't even
a
notice.
layer of smokes or the flash util. All that stuff can come through, and you're just left stunned behind them. So yeah, I'd like to see Billy take more map control. Get a little bit aggressive towards mid. Do things like that to open the map up for yourselves so you can then keep Team Liquid guessing. Because they don't have a lot of ability to control their flanks. There's no Sentinel here on the side of Team Liquid, so you've got to find ways to exploit the weaknesses of Team Liquid's comp.
Back in we go. We'll see. The words from the coaching staff is going to be enough to spur Billy on.
Bro, I'm so tired.
Running this back a bit. And are starting on the defending
I can't
side,
stop yawning, bro.
The weaker one here for Icebox, but given that it's your map pick, given that Team Liquid has only had 2 days of prep with Penny, you certainly should be expecting some cleaner results here for Billy. Wall sent out over towards B, a bit of a fake there. There's a 4-player push, works their way up in towards A, and they actually get
The K was really good with this comp though.
from K-Knight.
With flashes and the knife, play around it
I
all.
like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing here from Billy. Getting aggressive early towards B main. This might catch Team Liquid a little bit off guard.
Oh.
Kiko finally turning.
Wait, they're not aware at all,
Full
bro.
sprinting.
0, right?
Yeah.
Threw one smoke into another.
Smoke and Levy is dead to rights.
12
Camel
volts.
perfectly poised, and now it's just Neff and K-Knight. Not much left
Oh,
to
they're
be
with
done.
him.
There's the
That
spot
was not
out.
a good spray, bro.
Neff somehow comes away taking the brunt of the damage here.
This is safe. This
Call
is
the
safe for
save is gonna
sure.
have to
Yeah, they
be
got
It's
to
unwinnable.
Just so well read. Kiko there might have gotten some sound cues as well. Give him a little bit of a heads up, but again, then you see Billy pushing into those smokes. It's a gamble. Every time you walk into one of those smokes, you have no idea. You have no util that's really going to help you clear it. So you're just flipping a coin, hoping somebody's not in there waiting for you. And again, when they tried to go for that retake after they lost 2 players early, it just got shut right down. Team Liquid players right there, ready and waiting with open arms. And they are up to 6. And at the very worst now, it'd be an even half for Team Liquid. With the way they are playing, I think this is going to be heavily favored.
Okay, low key on attack. Okay, they smoke everything off, but what do you do on defense?
Let's see just how many more they're going to be able to rack up.
I
You
think
can't smoke everything off on defense.
no.
Billy still a bit.
Oh, when they're on
to
defense,
work
you're
with
saying.
here.
Yeah, when they're on defense.
Question is,
They,
do
they
just
probably
send
still
Pit
smoke
off
the chokes
rip?
though.
They do have the heavier
Like
stack
on A,
ball
they
A,
probably
so
just keep one weighing that
getting in
pipes,
position
and then on
to set
B,
this up here at the start of the
probably
round
keep
and
one
try
weighing
to
main
dissuade Team
if they're
Liquid.
coming up.
Keeping the comp.
Slash harbor wall.
Might just try to barrel through
Like
it.
there will be a time where you don't have smokes and
Eventually
like
come
they'll
down.
use yeah, like they'll throw their own smokes. Like they'll go up mid, all of that.
Trying to bait it
I
out a
guess
little bit
hopefully
there
by
as well.
then
Again,
they
aggressive
make a play with the
positioning from Billy.
initiators. Yeah.
Like the ideas. Team Liquid read it so well.
Pretty much everybody spotted
When the
out.
smokes are down, what are we gonna do?
The drone tag.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
gotta
I
fight
feel like their
something.
defense is
Gecko
gonna be
KO
hard.
probably, right? Double flash something?
Yeah.
He's here to try to back him up.
But he popped the
Oh,
hole.
what a big kill.
With that elimination force,
That's
now
a terrible,
back
no?
That should peak late. Yeah, it's not great, but he'll get space maybe.
Trying to
Wait,
out this ultimate, but
he's giving
sprixing
it.
out of here. Wisey sticks around for a
Oh,
little
he
bit.
gave it
Giving
to him.
it.
Can't tell, went out to safety.
What?
Right back into the fray. Just handed him a resurrection on a silver platter.
He's a madman.
That was a throw.
Peeking alongside the wall, trying to see if anyone plays here at Pipes, but Team Liquid, they pump the brakes exactly when they need to.
Oh my god.
YZ, he is known for being just a wild player.
He whiffed. Snipe kind of
Over
whiffed.
the top, but
Wow.
have the secondary
They
push
jiggled
from
them from
Camo.
up top.
Gives them
Bro, that
advantage
close
back
smoke
into
The
their
fucked
lane.
smoke.
It's just getting
Yeah.
overwhelmed. Line up there, but Levius only able to collect
Okay,
on
hear
one.
me out.
And he down
Wait a
with
sec.
the jump up over the top. Neff able to find the first.
Oh my god, another fucking
Serial
smoke.
does fall.
That smoke is actually nice. No,
Bro, they
the one
smoke
by
up the
Omen?
left and the right. Yeah.
Oh, it's both smokes.
Unscathed so far, and they're just gonna look
Because Clove is dead and still
back
dropping
here.
smokes.
Backside position now
Oh my
separating a
god, he
bit.
made noise. He's dead.
Is up and over the top.
Dude.
He's just got
That's
no
crazy.
idea.
Dude,
Kiko
also
will
that's the
collect
fucked
it.
part,
That's
no?
gonna be Liquid
Like they have
guaranteed
triple
the lead
smoke,
here
but
at
on
the
top of
half.
that, one guy dies and he's still dropping smokes.
This one,
Yeah.
this is a tough one
Like,
for Billy. YZ is
nah.
a tremendously skilled player. His mechanics are very, very good, but he gets spotted right as he's trying to come down. Of course, he's been spotted before that as well, up on the Raptors, but
30 seconds left.
that's a mistake.
Hear me out. When he popped the
Can't
harbor
afford
roll,
this stage of the
low key, his teammate putting up the Viper wall fucked him.
Minimum 7 to
What do
Yeah,
you think?
a little bit.
right? Because I feel like if he had a clear line with the harbor ults up, he would have had a better chance of catching them in motion. But instead, they scaled up to the wall and flashed through.
Flash or not, they still one-way smoked them off. So he couldn't see them really. Because they close smoked rafters.
Yeah.
And he couldn't see shit
He
anyway.
did a fuck though. Like the Viper wall's right in front of him, and then he's inside the clove smoke.
Yeah.
Like the space for the attackers was easier. But, yeah. Wow.
Oh my god.
Spraying through, catches a stray, and Russia gets taken down.
There's so many.
Bro, there's like 3 smokes there.
It finally worked against them. Wait, 1v2. Alright. Wait, he killed his teammate.
Wait, he did kill his teammate.
You know he's there. He's dead. That could have been bad. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Wait, the chaos is actually causing Billy to make mistakes. Because there's so much shit happening.
Breaking the win streak of Team Liquid.
That is one way to pick it up.
And it's like normally, okay, there's like a lot of flashes, a lot of like stun, this and that, but like it's smoke, so you can't see anything. That's what makes it even harder. There's like 5 barriers that are blocking your vision. They could be anywhere.
We gotta run this in ranked. Fucking triple controller. I caught glove though.
You got it.
That was a much needed.
They're not even playing Viper though, too. They're playing Harbor. Bruh, I played Harbor on Icebox. I was low-key cooking on Harbor. Harbor's kind of nice on this map.
There it goes.
What did you say?
I said the Harbor's kind of nice on this map.
Harbor's kind of ass on this map? Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, he pre-fired that kill.
Yeah, they got fucking owned.
Serial able to fight back for one. Sees his teammate there on the floor. Would love to try to go for the res, but just cannot make it happen. Spartan too risky. You at the same time. Lurking forward here in towards kitchen. The turret does reveal.
It's 2v3, and they have a free site.
This rotate across. We'll certainly have it confirmed here in a moment as the spike gets ready to be planted. They're going to go pushing out through a main, though. Trying to get a wrap around across.
He has the Gecko ult. I don't know how he would use it, though.
For this retake, you've still
Yeah, he hears all of them. Oh, they have Pedro.
Yeah, for the backstab.
Oh, yeah. Wait, he can flank and break it? He delays with Gecko ult for the flank is actually nice, right?
Yeah.
He delayed very little. If he could have done more.
They're not looking. They're not looking. They have no idea. Oh my. Wait.
Good value? Good value? I would have triggered this spin more, or what do you think?
I would have triggered this upon way more.
Yeah. Wait, I missed.
He missed his flash.
He's off, he knows. At least he got the info. Honestly, his best case. No, he thought he was on.
Wow.
Jiggle. Nice try.
Damn.
Honestly, that was well played by
close
Liquid.
round. Yeah, that was good actually.
The guy with low HP got the info in the end. It worked out.
Yeah.
But if he triggered his spins,
14 and 11 on the half.
Yeah, I think he just keep walking there. I'm not gonna lie.
Dangerously close. Liquid out at the lead, but only just. We'll see who's going to be able to take this opening map when we come back after halftime.
dude, Billy are like, what the fuck is going on? Probably.
Yeah.
These guys have 2 days of practice. They have triple controller, double initiator. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, okay, that's just fucking scary.
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck they're about to do. Okay, well, like I said, I think 5 is good. Defense 5 is good. It's really hard to get 5.
Defense 5 is good?
Yeah.
Because how are they going to play on their defense for triple controller, right?
Yeah, I just don't know. Mid's
dude,
open, they can't smoke off mid constantly, they have to pick up every gap. Eventually they're gonna run out, they can't really fight much. Like, there's like 2 things you can do on like Icebox on defense. You can fight 8, like the pipes area as a defender, you can throw some flashes over, but like everyone knows as to play. Okay, they have flashes, what are they gonna do? They're gonna flash over, they're gonna peek over. You just play anti, play behind. Okay, they flashed, okay, now it's our turn to go in there. And like, once that's done, like, what do you do after that? It's so hard to fight up after that.
Best case, they harbor wall them off when they're starting to come in, and then if like it's still quiet, they start re-smoking and one-waying. But like, how can you even one-way on A? Like, for the run, I guess on the 410.
It's just hard. I guess we'll see though. Maybe they have an idea.
Fight one site. Yeah, fight one site hard maybe. And then play retake on the other, and if they go there, you just have a shit ton of smokes to retake.
Yeah. Maybe play retake it.
Alrighty, we are back and about to go into the second half here of Icebox first map in our second series. We'll go ahead and zoom in on the Coinbase Econ report.
Yeah, so this is a stat, guys, that's going to give you an idea of how the team is doing with the money they're spending. So basically, you take your damage done, you divide it by the amount of credits you spent, you get an econ rating. There is a minimum floor on it. I think it's like 1,000, but regardless, it's all about, you know, how much value you're actually getting out of the money you're spending. So like you saw earlier with Paper Rex, like with something, he invests in the op, his econ dropped because he wasn't able to find a ton of value out of it.
Right.
But if you're able to, you know, get these purchases coming through and you're getting a lot of damage done, you're going to get a higher econ score.
Yeah, I think an easier way as well is just if you're trending towards 100, that's good.
Yeah.
That's kind of going to be the benchmark. That's where you really want to aim for. It's like, you know, 10 CS per minute in the league, that kind of thing. Get yourself up to 100 econ. You're getting good use out of your
Wait,
weapons.
me?
But
No.
enough about that. It's now time to go into this second half. Opening pistol going the way of Billy. Team Liquid, though, in the lead. We'll see if Liquid are going
Both
to
harbors are popping off.
map pick with their chaotic comp. Toronto, are you ready to get back into the action? Music to my ears. Let's go ahead and see who's going to be able to take this one in the second half.
Already, Kiko trying to take some mid control. We saw it on the attacker side. He was pretty aggressive towards that space, using that high tide to keep Billy guessing. But right
Okay,
now,
so they walled off
Billy
mid and
is
B,
looking at A, but
and they're
where they
pushing
start
mid.
is rarely where they will finish.
Yeah.
Double push, keep going.
But that's what I mean.
Oh,
Like they have to
attack.
run through their
Timing, trying to
Viper
swing out,
smoke as
but
well.
it's a lot of damage, and they'll actually just get wall banged out.
That's they have to what? They have to walk down.
Find him there with the Sheriff
They have to
in
walk
the
to the
end,
Viper
so
orb.
advantage.
Like yeah, they
Yeah,
can wall
that's
mid, but then
tough.
like they have to confirm it if he puts up the orb.
Push, do they-
So the wall
The
is
guys-
useless.
The turret's
The guy
certainly
tube
going
should have
to.
walked through first, right?
No,
To
maybe
get
with
see
an
if he's actually
opportunity.
there.
Doesn't go for the
Oh, yeah,
outside
most
window,
definitely.
just try to play this
Because the
still
guy with orb
quietly.
walked through, and then it's just
Getting
fucked.
encroached
Wait,
upon here is Camo rotating around the back, but he's got knife out.
Oh my god.
2v3 on site though. Nope.
Wow.
Just
Shots.
got him lined up.
Clean shots.
That's going to be another pistol going the way of BLG, as it's now just one round separating the two teams.
Yeah, so this is quite interesting. You know, BLG, they are one of those teams who will work the map. They are going to spend a lot of the early part of the round kind of ping-ponging back and forth, trying to figure out where the weak side of their opponents is, trying to see what kind of util they can get baited out as well. They're able to do a nice job here reading this mid-aggression
All
on the
right.
side of Team Liquid
Eco.
and quickly rotating back to punish it, and then retaking
5,
that open
4
space
minutes
back
that
here.
Liquid gives up over towards A. Of course, Neff with a great lurk.
Holy fuck, he's running it
Oh my
down.
god, the wall went
Rushing
so
it
deep.
Right at him, finds one, gets out.
Damn.
Beautiful.
Wow.
No one on the exit, Camo dead. Obviously can still put up a couple smokes here to try to dissuade the push onto the A site, but BLG already starting to set their sights on B. Neff, no contact, no interference on his approach to the site, so they will just go ahead and full send it.
How do they know?
Yeah, and this is
Are
something
they on
that
his
I
back?
loved about
Yeah.
this
I
think
game
Viper
when I was
lurked up, right?
watching
Like
their
while they were
live.
fighting?
Yes, they take a
Yeah,
lot of
he got
time.
the work, like,
Sometimes
so, I
that
don't know.
clock does get
Yeah, he
dangerously
just kept going, I guess.
to running
Yeah.
out, but they're so diligent that they
Liquid,
are
what doing?
90% of the time finding their
Oh, shit.
opponent's weak side. They're great on the attacker
Push
side
HP,
of
guys.
this map throughout most of stage one. And they have once again just found an open site, got a plant, and they are very, very good in their post plants. That is one of the most dangerous aspects
they're
of
just gonna
BLG. You
die
let
to
them
the
get
wall.
into post plant
Yeah.
safely. Obviously,
Why is
this
he
round
gonna
not
push?
important, but going forward, they are deadly.
Well, we get to just sit back and relax as we wait for this spike to go off. Team Liquid pretty much just playing the minigame of don't die to...
Yo, Max, how you been? I've been good, bro. How are you?
Okay, Wheezy.
The wall bang.
There's going to be another wall bang kill on the Patty Tech.
He hears them.
Bishop wants to try to
Yeah.
He's about to feast. He's about to feast.
Oh,
Get that
he's
reckoning
about to get
online.
hit.
Oh, the
Find
smoke.
God timing.
The smoke.
Might be able to make it happen. Drop down, however, going to be heard. He's going to go.
I guess I'll go down with the
rushing
gang.
forward, but the spike will swallow
I don't know
him.
why you would do that. He had full armor and sheriff.
Okay, looking good for BLG.
Econ rating is not going up from that.
Team Liquid.
No.
We saw once they got rifles in hand, that's when they were able to start stringing rounds together. The buy
All right, 7 up. I think Icebox was 7 up on last map too, right?
Yeah.
Rifles,
It was the same exact half. 7-5.
Yeah, 7-5. Yeah.
Team Liquid spreading out the map a little bit.
Okay, let's see.
We got Patty Tech camo on A, Serial in mid, and 2 smokes over on B. Just really trying to get a read on the
Up trapped with the wall with a stinger just to fake
Early
it. But he actually went up though.
pace there from
Yeah.
YZ, but
I guess there was no harm
Team
though
Liquid
because of the harbor wall, but
overstepping.
still.
A lot of this is going to come down to Neff.
Yeah, they fake the A
Break open some
aggro and they
space in the
go
kitchen.
4-man B.
Just behind this corner of the wall.
They're going straight through their wall. And smoke.
Now going to be sent up.
Omen one way.
Spotting out anything here.
Big
The
kill.
Swing in. There's the
Yeah,
spot.
what a
Serial will
spot.
be able to find the headshot.
Paranoia. Like going through the one way with no
Paranoia
fucking
now going
util?
across. Risha
Spike down
on the
B.
floor
Yeah, I
as
guess he has no
They
dash
don't
or
have
anything.
anything. I mean, yeah. I mean, to be fair, the problem for BLG right now is like their initiator util is just Sova. Like when they're smoked out, if they try to go through it, just dart and pray, dart dash pray.
Yeah.
to try to drag this
So
round
if they
back in.
keep jumping through smokes, they're gonna troll this game.
They're going to try to
But to be
towards the other
fair,
side of the map. Maybe use K-Knight.
if they get
sell it
smoked
with the
out
recon here.
and they know where they
Still
are, they can
thinking
keep
about
getting
B.
smoked,
Oh, goodness.
and they might get forced to go through it.
Quite able to find it.
Eventually, yeah, but
Shot.
like you said, I think they're just playing the retake here. Like they're playing retake A again.
Just going to tuck in.
Yeah, like
They're just
hopefully-
over rotating to like keep smoking them off and then playing the retake opposite.
But Billy has to be
Trying to
smart.
find an
Like
open
if they make it
side.
obvious,
Got a little bit
they
of a
don't
spot there.
rotate.
Patty tech. You're going to lose
Oh,
K-Knight.
they got
Everything's
phenomenal.
crumbling.
Damn.
Everything falling to pieces there. It's going to be a flawless fashion. No damage dealt here to the side of Team Liquid, and that's going to do wonders for their economy. BLG, yes, now go in for the actual full purchase round, but being able to even get a lick of damage out. A rough look for them going into round 16.
Man, another great paranoia into a kill for Penny.
One enemy
Putting in
remaining.
some real value.
Flawless.
And this is something BLG does from time to time when I was watching their VODs, is they like to spread the map, but they usually do it on ecos. They usually do it when they've got sheriffs in hands. This round,
Okay,
though,
let's
with
see.
losing a couple
They're
players early.
contesting
Oh
B
boy,
main.
hold on.
It might have a bit of a messy fight here. Okay,
Wow.
just has them lined up.
I guess that's how you do it. Just run through the fucking
Run through the
smoke.
wall off the rip.
Off the
Just a
rip.
smoke.
What happened?
Not sure either way.
Oh, he's
Russia,
getting caught.
damn lucky with it.
Oh, you got
Yeah,
util.
just run through the smoke.
One HP.
And is
Just
able to
run through the
find
smoke,
the
fuck
1
it.
HP.
That's the
Shouldn't sure
counter.
reinforce him a bit, but Patatek, that wall alone, got to be wondering what in the hell happened.
Don't need a flash.
Outside of B.
Wow.
Kill, but there's the backstab. A 3K for YZ, 1 HP, no problem. We're tied up 8-8. Billy not letting Liquid run away with this map.
Yeah, Liquid trying to push the pace.
Okay, well that's.
He didn't even see him.
They didn't even see the
Didn't
second
even
guy.
see him.
Camo was still behind the cascade.
Now they ran through 2 sets of
It's
smokes and
unreal.
got the
YZ
kills. I mean,
starting to
that's
come
on Liquid
online.
at that point, right?
And
Yeah.
Like, that's like their win factor, them running through.
Yeah.
It's
Like, you have all these smokes and obviously, like, what can you do about it? Just run through it. It's just a smoke. Can't be scared of it.
Because of how good he is. Everybody's like, this guy just destroys us in scrims. We hate him. We hate him.
Well, that's going to be a timeout call now from Team Liquid. Pumping the brakes, maybe looking to try to calm things down. Get everybody focused in and prepared for this aggression that's been put on display from Billy.
I'm kind of curious about this defender side for Team Liquid. With this unusual comp that they're bringing, we saw the ideas on the attacker side, able to really abuse those smokes.
I just don't know how they have an
the
answer
flashes
for them on
behind it,
defense.
catch BLG off guard a bit. But here on this defender side, it's going
Plan
to be a little bit
my
tougher
stream
to do
after
that.
the match? Yeah, most
Because you
likely.
kind of just know, like as BLG, you see those smokes and you're like, okay, they're there or they're not. We can either push it or we can just go in a different direction. And that kind of plays into BLG's hand.
88
They wanna
Icebox?
work
Yeah.
around on you. They want to move around. So as Team Liquid, I think you've got some questions to consider. Do you want to play more for retake? Do you want to kind of be a little bit more passive? Or are you really just going to turn up the tempo? Because I'm seeing a lot of players going for some kind of crunch potentially.
And you're talking about tempo. Look at how many players from Billy are getting ready to push forward around Garage. I think we'll leave Neff over in towards mid to try to go for this lurk once again. He's like completely opened up here from TL. Billy ready to
The
fight.
fuck was that jet smoke?
Little minor botch there on the updraft, but nothing going to be spotted.
The jet smoke?
Will tag on the
Yeah.
two.
He's trying to fake it.
Billy, get ready
They
to
actually did
strike
fake
the
it pretty
A
well
side.
though. They pulled.
Looked like Team Liquid is
Yeah, they're
maybe
just playing
anticipating that
retake.
somebody was going to try to push in towards two. Maybe they were looking for a play to shut Neff down as he tries to make his way up there. Never came to fruition.
They're gonna know
as
it's fake,
BLG
I guess. No, I don't know if they
fight at the
know.
front of B. Nothing really
No, it
materializes.
seems like they do actually.
Trying to fake the exec a bit.
Yeah, they're reading this. Liquid is reading this.
Biting on it. They turn their sights
Yeah.
over towards mid. We'll be in
I mean,
good
Billy
position.
just took
Trying
too
to get a bit of
long
a
to
flood
like
retake
hit.
going here potentially.
They had the
I think
site
that's
like
the
10
better
seconds
play here.
ago.
I think playing for retake.
Yeah, but it's actually working out though, right?
The
It's still
wiser
retake.
option.
Yeah, they still got it.
This comp pretty well.
Oh my god, he fell by accident. Oh my god.
I was gonna say just stay there. I don't think they had any clue.
Yeah, it's risky, but he could have.
I would have fucking ran through.
Hanging back, 3
I don't
players
hate
gonna
it.
be remaining here.
All right, let's do the retake.
To try to defend this. Not much as far as post
Oh, fuck.
The harbor ult. The harbor ult's nice.
One camo, good for a kill onto YZ, but the wheels are certainly
Nah, this
coming
pump
off.
is shit.
Gets himself a 3K.
Wait.
Potential for the 4th. Penny says no.
Yeah, this
Fights
was ass.
The ringer?
finds 2, but needs to get 4. K-Knight noise going to be made.
Personally, I don't think I play for stats.
He's swinging around the back of sight though. Knows that this Omen is going to be low on HP. Has the shock darts at the
WACS, I try.
damage in, swings out, but
He almost got one.
He got some shift damage.
Billy now back in the lead, 9-8.
And the harbor will cook them, right?
Yeah,
look a little bit.
no, that was a thunder.
That was
Oh
the
no!
thunder?
Seems like even
I don't know,
now
I can't tell.
I thought it was attacker.
Makes things more difficult, but Nep's position never able to
Yeah,
be
seems like it's attacker, yeah.
finds really nice timing
Oh.
on those peaks, and he's really clean with the shots to make sure he's cleaning it out. They're starting to get fired up.
That was
Back
attacker.
underneath
Yeah.
Billy
Yeah.
sails.
Eco again for
Just
liquid.
Sheriffs now.
Nice to have
Good
a
play.
rough one.
YZ, similar play
Wait, it's
behind
kind of
this
nice to be able to
cascade.
scale
Round
like that
after
as Jet. You see that?
Yeah, it's
Wait,
super
this is
nice.
sick. I like the gap. Wait, I like that play, man.
Wow.
I'll never get to do it because if I ever even do have a harbor on my team, I won't remember. But that was sick.
Recovered. Looks like the answer is going to be no. Ran it a bit too far forward.
Normally that wall, you kind of like stop it before it goes that far, but they're just like letting it ride out and then he walks
Letting it
around
ride out and he's creating the pocket, right?
Yeah.
It's nice if they. I don't know if he did it, but if
It's
he
an
walks,
obvious pocket, like he was holding, he just whipped on him. The KO?
yeah. If they do it with the Sova dart, it's a little risky.
Yeah, just
I
Penny
guess have
over
the
there
Sova
right
dart
now
close though.
towards
To be
B.
fair, no, they can't.
Smoke should come through.
It's still nice.
BLG, the opportunity
Good
to
molly.
get this going, but being delayed.
Patty has a hero gun.
They use the mosh.
2 flashes.
Things down.
I mean, this is 40 seconds now. Let's see. This could be tough.
They're just gonna wait for Viper Wall. Viper Wall goes down, or this.
Real control here. They're gonna have to wait, cycle up some more of these walls.
Paranoia? Anything? No? Nothing?
They
No
do have
resistance?
flashes.
Closer.
They have to do something. There you go.
Up and over the top, gonna be looking for that
There we go,
peak
what?
Serial gonna be taken down though. K-Knight finding one.
Well, I guess nothing.
Damage
They used their
out.
flashes, that didn't help.
Superior weaponry. Line
They
up
didn't
their
Had the
really have
flashes.
anything
just the
ready
one
to go.
casualty As they now get up to double digits.
Yeah, this is a really nice hold from BLG in the post plant. Had to wait things out a little bit longer than they would have liked, but they got a lot of that utility out of the way early. Penny throws a
Yeah,
paranoia.
playing the retake is
Try to push
kind
off
of
the
hard.
back of
I
that,
don't
but
know.
again, oh my god, K-Knight
Yeah.
fully blinded by the Gecko
Well, the
flash.
other problem is
Didn't
that, like,
matter.
Billy
Post-plant
also
position
has
was so good.
the fucking double smokes.
It's been a hallmark
Yeah.
of the BLG
Right,
team
so-
this year.
Yeah.
They are a
But honestly, I
very
would have liked to see like them wait for KO and like flash through or like paranoia at the same time. I feel like
They
the
did. They did. They paranoid, they KO flash, and then they
getting deeper into events.
Range up though.
oh they did.
What's
I don't know, I
the
didn't finish all that.
Gecko flash as well?
Trying to catch somebody off guard.
The Gecko flash as well.
Yeah, they were just all point anti. Like I said, like
Yeah.
you just play back point anti and then you play after.
Neff
Okay, so if they did that, then it's just fucked.
underneath
Yeah.
Boiler.
Wait, he's got him from.
Cat attack does find the timing.
He wasn't aware.
Does get the catch, so that's going to be taken down. That lurk no longer a concern here for Liquid, but
Oh my god, he's almost out.
they have it now.
They're in.
No command
Wait, he's
out.
going through that. You got a
This is a
spam kill?
this is a crazy spot.
What was that spam kill?
Why is he able to collect one? Drops down. He's
Oh
point blank
my god,
alongside
why
him.
is
He's still finding more. Penny
The spray.
taken down.
Damn.
Levius in range.
Damn.
It's a spray and pray kill on the Patty Tech.
Nah.
And the cleanup is swift. Why is he playing?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Triple smokes. It had a decent idea, but I think you just need the Viper now.
Nah, that first half though, we were in there. I was going all in on triple smokes, dude. I was ready to sell everything for triple smokes.
Yeah. I think Viper would have been better though now. Over one of the other ones. No, Harbor is good, like another wall. Like you see how like Billy, they have two walls.
Yeah.
Cause like if you have the Viper wall, it's like okay for B, okay you just press a button, you don't have to like line it up, you don't have to throw anything. It's there, you just press a button and it goes up.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Honestly, I agree. Like,
Cause like they're
instead
say imagine they had the Viper wall on that A retake Team Liquid there, right? They just put it up, they wouldn't have like sides for free like that.
you're actually cooking. I'm not gonna lie. I agree with you.
Still a bit rough
I
around the
agree.
edges,
Like
though.
instead of Clove, it had to be Viper.
Yeah, I think Viper would have been better
Omen
than
is nice with the TPs and also the paranoia.
Paranoia has a lot of value.
With the inability to get info sometimes. You have the Gecko to give you a little bit, but you don't have anything else beyond that. And so now they can't, because they're not the ones setting the tempo. They're not the ones.
Viper better than the 12? Oh, obviously. 12 is terrible. You got one smoke every 40 seconds. That's the only ability you're getting the whole round.
And Billy can just kind of wait for the
Ulta's useless, the vulnerable is useless, and then you have a heal, and then I mean, heal is okay, but
swoop in and start cleaning up kills.
Doesn't really add anything
It helps
to a
now
team
that
perspective.
YZ is fully engaged. 20 kills on the map right now. Ruchi as well having a whale of a time. 19.
I mean, he went from being the hard carry to now, joining in alongside YZ and Levius on occasion.
The buy? Yeah.
Said, Haditech, can he hit somebody?
Yeah,
with
they
his
have
gun?
Or
to.
light
If
armors.
not, okay, we don't know anything else.
Right, or the
And they have
Haditech's making a play.
4 phantoms on Billy. They're about to fry them.
Yeah, I mean, someone in my chat was saying, like, why is Liquid using Vandals when they have 3 smoke players? But I guess comfort?
1-2-2.
Yeah, I guess so.
Team Liquid. He coming in, camo.
Yeah,
Well,
a shot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also Ice Blacks.
This is one of the first rounds
It's a lot of angles.
that early cascade
Yeah.
from Billy.
But with the 3
Camo
smokes,
reads
bro,
that
it's like,
perfectly,
it's
a
inevitable
delayed push
that you're going to be behind the
from
fucking wall or
YZ.
something.
Yeah, I don't
And they
know.
have 2 smokes as well. It's not only
YZ
yours.
ahead. Camo sticking to the plot. Smoke going to be cycled out here as BLG.
I think this round's going to be hard to win.
But it's heavily stacked.
He just
Fucking
jumped
for,
through?
Billy, yeah.
They're just trying to clear up this close corner, but it seems like
that
already
is
not
crazy.
really enjoying
They're going back to
what they're
A.
seeing here. So we'll pivot back.
Honestly,
across.
if they
don't even have Levius
walk
in
the whole way,
forward
it
position
might
in
just
A
be
at
him
all.
alone.
Yeah.
Are they close
They
to
did
the
this
ult?
earlier. They just keep leaving one guy solo.
I mean, this is
I
going to be
think
interesting.
Patty's good for 1 here, no?
Tons of noise being made.
Yeah.
Gonna be
I just don't like when teams like full sprint like this. They just full run, give away their position.
Okay, going to be going through.
Yeah,
It just makes us so
have the
bad.
time to walk the
This side of
pipes.
the map.
Yeah, they
Really
just
good
shift walk it.
Along the bottom, and Serial
Wow.
gets the one tap with
It's
the Guardian.
a small
This
detail,
round has
actually.
gotten
Yeah.
completely and utterly away from BLG.
Like, they should stop running, like, fucking when they enter
The
the
moment that
lane.
YZ had died, it
Yeah, when
seemed
they're, like, by
didn't know
pipe.
What else to do? It's going to be Team Liquid now fighting back. Bring that gap down to just 2 rounds.
10 seconds left.
This K9 seems like he wants to get his ultimate online no matter what. And it will be in death.
This is kind of one of these rounds for BLG where they start spreading out. They start trying to take some individual fights, and they get caught off guard.
I'm not gonna
in some of
lie.
those situations.
I don't know what the
Well,
fuck that round was
Not
for
able to
Billy.
win them. This team is
He just solo picks there, then this guy solo picks here, then this guy's here.
kind
Bro,
of
they were
playing
winning rounds, but they're
looking
just
for
5 men
each
running through the
side. You're
smoke.
Trying to exploit the defenses of your opponent. Well done. Well done.
That is excellent.
That is an excellent cosplay, sir.
They just gotta run it down.
His mustache isn't quite.
It's not twirling at the
Yeah.
end. But
It's close. We're getting there.
He very much looks like side. Hey, he's getting it done.
Nice, nice.
I like that he's got a picture of Wyatt as well. You guys have been awesome. I mean, it's great to see the turnout already just here on day 1. We're here for a couple weeks. It's going to be a hell of a tournament. You guys having a good time so far?
Honestly, I forgot about the crowd. Have they been cheering or am I deaf?
That's what
I
we
don't think
like
they
to
were
hear.
cheering at all.
We'll see, though. That's how much more of this icebox we get. We get ready to come out of this timeout. 2 rounds away here. Our Billy. And if you want to riot gun buddy,
Are
make
these
sure
guys
you
sitting
get
on the
the
floor? Is
Mitchell
just like
DMs.
He's got
They're
the
just
hookup.
chilling?
He's got plenty.
Yeah, I think they are.
He's got
They're
plenty to
so-
go
They got no
around.
receipts.
Well, here we go. Billy looking to get themselves up to match point here. Thrash on the opposite side as well as the Not Dead Yet. They themselves a pit for a post plant as well as a Hunter's Fury.
But you got tools as Team Liquid to clear the Viper ult. So I think actually this is kind of one of those.
Oh, well,
weird
this is
rounds
on
for BLG
stage.
where You can't lean too heavily into that.
I mean, in the Americas arena, you
I don't know
can
whose fault that
sometimes
was,
hear
but-
it.
You can get
Someone.
it there, but you don't
After,
want
like,
to
Probably,
super loud.
probably Billy,
You
if I had to
gotta
guess.
expect the thrash
Yeah, I
to
think it was
come.
Billy.
Here goes YZ.
Another
Oh,
attempt
good molly.
here.
But-
Right
pushed him
top of
up.
tube, and he's gonna
Nice
be
molly.
Wow,
open,
that was a good
Kenny
molly.
across
Look
way
the one
on
way,
the
look the one way
B
if he
side
walks
is
up.
You bought
Ooh,
tickets for
it's
this?
kill.
Damn.
Another solid shutdown here.
Wait, this guy's chatting up, bro.
Whatsoever.
That's a
This guy's
beautiful
chatting the
combo
fuck up.
play. We've seen YZ try to get up on that too before, and there was a
Imagine he
good
jumped in
answer
there. Nah.
for Team
Imagine.
Liquid. when he
He's not on the team.
that well.
Say fuck it. Let me get my moment.
Punish, the Cove was there. Captain protected is now. The pit is going to be there
Viper
on the back end.
ults,
Reckoning
Harbor ults,
Sent as well.
and they have Sova ults.
Everything in the kitchen sink pretty much
These
getting
guys
invested
got
here for
Clove
the
and
side of
Gecko.
BLG, just wanting to lock in that map point.
That's a good angle, I'm not gonna lie.
Alongside the
Yeah.
push forward, Camo
Maybe
gonna be
overheat though?
taken down, instantly pops the
Wait,
ult.
they got
Kiko's
bomb.
able to find one.
Wait, no,
Wait,
they don't.
second is- oh, what? He got
And
3?
they're able to interrupt it. Nep coming up big. Looks for a bit
Wait,
more, but
it's over.
falls to
They
the
lost.
wayside.
It's
Hunter's
half
Fury
already.
now. Out wide. Gets the tag.
It's over.
Looks for the kill.
It's
Cannot
over.
find it. K9, he's just
Damn.
not going to be able to get
Wait,
there
what
in
happened
time
in the
because of
site, bro? How did
previously
everyone
held
die?
half.
I don't know.
Team Liquid
They looked like they were
persevering,
winning.
and they draw
Am I-
damn near
am I, like,
everything from
missing the-
BLG.
It's so chaotic, I'm not gonna lie.
They only got that kill on
So
yellow, and
many
then
ults there that
they
are
kind
so
of missed everything
impactful.
else.
Then everyone
They're
just
not
died,
dead
right?
yet.
Yeah.
Allows you to keep scaling forward to make this post.
He bounced off the back wall? He did.
Yeah.
difficult. Serial gets the spot, and he's ready with the mosh.
Oh, you got
to set up
two, you
Penny.
got 3. Wait, that guy got 3 like
Very
that?
nicely done. Now
Bro!
Pierre almost
Wow.
ladders into
They
his
still
own
lost. He
hands.
got 3 like that.
Almost
Jeez.
brings
Wait,
a
the coach is
miracle
crashing
through.
out.
Bile, not happy about that one. That was a lot invested.
Wait, this is 11-10, bro. Are they gonna close it out?
Reaching distance, 1 round away from
Well, they
BLG
still have
to
good
tie
money
things up.
for Billy. I'm not gonna lie.
BLG very
Oh,
quickly
troll.
won the
That's a
second
good
on the
pick right
site
there.
This time, YZ
Yeah,
not going to
yeah.
be taken down off the rip. Finds the
Oh,
kill.
wait,
Penny
Patty? Not aware. I mean, how would he be?
does fall
Oh,
down.
wow.
It's
Levius
pretty
on
tough. It's pretty
alert.
tough.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Similarly, intercepting
Also
Pat
timing.
attack, causing chaos. As well as disinformation here for Team Liquid.
3v5, their money
Focus
is
on trying to get a retake on the B
decent.
side.
Unless they
know
get a
that Levius is
kill
going to be in the back
early,
line.
should
Serial,
save.
though, gets off of it, realizing
Now it's a
that
save.
just doesn't
Nice
have
Yeah,
the
yeah,
time
save.
to try to flush out this KJ,
Levius?
and
I don't know how to
that
say his
bites
name.
him in the rear.
Levius, yeah.
Levius.
They're not saving it.
BLG
They're going for
5v2.
it.
They're trolling, I think.
Look to get themselves
he
up
doesn't know.
above the peak. Goes not
Above you.
about, and that means
He really got picked
YZ
apart
is
this
able to
round.
collect the
Damn,
kill
another
on
one
the
for
camo.
him.
Damn.
Completely and utterly free. Flawless round, BLG.
Match point.
1 round away
See
from
the ult
taking
here.
Icebox.
It's just so important for BLG
I hope Liquid run like triple
to
duelist
get
on Haven.
YZ activated in these rounds.
Imagine.
Get him that first kill.
5 duelists?
And then you're just
I mean, if they did triple
yourself
smokes
so
here, they might do
nicely. Not
something
only are you
like triple
scaling
as
the
well
site,
on the
you're
Haven.
opening up the map for Levius to lurk so that he can counter Patty Tech quickly in a spot we haven't seen Levius yet. He hasn't really been doing that
I
quite
mean,
yet.
they're really playing this match
Lockdown, doing
4v5,
operator
but
for Camo and a couple
Why?
Guardians.
Yeah, big change up there.
well,
Operator
Kina
has
hasn't
not
really
been
woken up.
seen
He's at 4 kills right
pretty
now.
much at all in this map.
Oh!
Go for it. Hits the
So now
shot.
is it 3v5 now?
Yeah.
Haven't been keeping complete track, but typically these rounds when YZ dies
Took a
first,
up kill
BLG
then.
have not been able to
Yeah.
close them
Caught them
out.
off guard.
I mean, he didn't harbor wall this time when he jumped down.
Yeah, he did a different one.
Yeah, I don't know.
BLG do get themselves a line share of the site for free.
That's
Yeah,
KGO for post.
Looking for a timing shot there, but unable to find it. K will expire. Spike now planted the thrash. Gonna be
Well, he
one?
tries to
forward
jump
now.
with top greens.
Trying to get the catch and does manage to detain one.
Wait, they're fighting
They're
through.
gonna be able to spill forward.
Wait, where's he going?
Oh my God,
Find the
where's
punish here.
everyone?
Weapons about to be
How's he
recovered.
here?
Lockdown
What the fuck?
going
Wait,
through
where
as
did
well.
Patatek go? What the
Talk
fuck?
back.
Yeah.
Where's he going?
Getting detained. 4v4
Oh, this
now
spot's
on
too
the
good.
retake. Still
Yeah.
operator
That's too
in hand,
good.
the push
That's
forward there,
over,
not reading
bro.
K9's
Wow.
position.
So,
They're
honestly,
not
Phantom is
coming
nice here.
either.
Low key, like
Yeah.
the
so
reaction from the
silent.
other team is way stronger.
Wow. Oh, I spoke about him when he woke up.
Himself a third,
Yeah,
maybe
you
on
actually
Fuck.
did.
board.
You
This
actually
is
three
fucking
people now.
the hometown hero trying to make it happen, but with HP, he's not doing jack.
Damn.
13
I mean, it was
to 10,
close.
BLG
It was
close,
in
at
that
least.
first half. But they run away with it in the second. They pick up a win on their
I
map
mean,
pick.
13-10?
Team Liquid trying to throw
Damn.
some curveballs,
It's like-
but BLG on
7-5
point,
half.
ready
It was
to
like, what was it,
receive.
11-7? Billy they brought it back a little bit.
Yeah.
11-7
like-
to like 11-10.
Yeah, if you're like Billy, or if you're a Team Liquid here, it's like, do you like go and think about like, bro, if you had Nats, you would like destroy these kids?
Nah, you're not thinking about that, bro. There's no way. I mean, maybe after the match, but not after the map one. Holy fuck, what is this?
What the fuck? They're hella excited. That's the coolest match. Like with the sub, they don't even have their IGL, bro.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Brim instead of Clove? I mean, Brim would have cooked. Clove was just ass. Clove was just not a good character. You have no abilities in that character. You have like one smoke every 40 seconds.
Man, I was just getting warmed up.
Spike defused.
Well, so the idea of 3 smokes? I don't know. I'm not sure. Harbor was good, yeah. Harbor Omen were good. But still, 3 smokes? I don't know. I don't know if you really need 3 smokes, but I don't know. Like, even Reyna would have made way more sense. Those flashes are fucking crazy good. Harbor and Viper? Yeah, those two are good. Reyna, yeah, Reyna would have cooked, bro. Just run through smokes, heal, dismiss, go for crazy kills. Who won? Billy won. Or they won map 1.
Hello everyone, Jen Lee here with Coach Bio. Now Bio, little bit of a struggle in the second half, but you guys closed it out. Can you give us your honest evaluation of the first map? 감독님, 후반전 조금 힘들었는데 그래도 승리를 가져가게 됐거든요. 첫 번째 맵 총평 부탁드립니다.
사실 3 스모크가 나올 줄은 예상을 못했고요. 그래서 이제 선수들한테 예전에 저희가 한 1년 전에 FPX랑 할 때 당한 게 있으니까 그거 페이크 많이 쓰는 조합이니까 흔들리지 말라고 좀 얘기를 했는데 사실 수비 때 조금 많이 힘들었어요. 많이 흔들렸어요. 근데 어쨌든 공격을 우리가 더 잘하고 자신 있으니까 수비 때 그냥 5점만 최대한 따고 그 다음에 우리 공격은 우리 할 거 하면 된다. 연막을 어디다 치든 신경 쓰지 말라 계속 그 얘기를 했었던 것 같아요.
알겠습니다. Well, yeah, it was a little bit of struggle in the second half, and of course, looking at the triple smokes, I didn't think that Team Liquid was going to pull that out, but I told the guys on our team, I remember FPX comp about a year ago, the comp, it usually sells a lot of fakes, so don't fall for this fakes, and we were really confident with our attack, so you know what, defense was pretty hard, but I told them 5 is enough, just get 5 rounds, we're good to go, but yeah, it was definitely a hard game, tough game, but
From the beard, yeah,
really
low-key, I
good.
trimmed my beard like a week ago.
Do not care about where they place the smokes. Just, focus on the attack. Well, thank you very much, Bio. Good luck in the second map.
Thank you.
Is a hard
They grew back kind of
victory, but
fast.
it's a great start for BLG. I'm
They
your
have
host,
a Korean
I'm back
coach?
here
I have
with
no
Ender
idea.
and Mel. You heard it from Coach Bale. They've seen this comp before. They played up against this comp back in CN, but they did get absolutely owned the last time they had to play against FPX. Brave choice for Liquid to pick that into Bilibili.
It was interesting. I'm surprised they put up as good a fight as they did, right? 13-10 was within touching distance. Some rounds go their way on defense. It's a very different story, but this was a struggle, I think, for them once we got into the second half of things.
3 Sentinels out, imagine.
I don't know. With all the different like fake moves that BLG were going for and with how well their top fraggers were playing, it was a tough one.
Like you said, it was a competitive affair until around 8-8. I think Team Liquid started to lose their footing, and that's when BLG just took it to the distance and took over the map. I think, honestly, shout out to Coach Bale. That is some great coaching out of him to
Bro,
make that
music?
callback to when they did play FPX. Because albeit they did lose, but learning from that and being like, hey, he instantly had the solutions ready to go and ready to tell them exactly what they needed to do. And I think as well at the halftime, him being like, hey, we only need 5. It is defense icebox after all. And they came out on top, so what more can you really say?
And honestly, I think what he's alluding to is like, don't care about their smokes. Usually when you play against like heavy smoke teams, like not every smoke can actually be held. So at some point you have to start disrespecting smokes, going through them, fight through it, find your timing.
With Util though, they did it with Util, which is nice.
With Util sometimes, but there are other rounds in like post plants A site where they're getting like super deep onto site, pushing forward. That was pretty cool, even with Harbor Util coming in against them. So I thought they played really adaptively around those
I
smokes.
really loved how Wheezy specifically was always pushing the boundaries of the space they had and pushing through those smokes you're talking about. I swear, every time it was on his POV in a post plan, he was in space that he was in no man's land, and he was always getting value, getting his one and leaving, getting two.
I feel like it's gonna be triple duelist.
Yeah, triple smokes.
I don't know why.
Viper, the only team in the world in Tier 1 right now that do not run the Viper on Icebox. And the reason I kind of wanted to take some looks at highlights of Russia is that there are so many smoke players on the server end, but he was by far the best one. He was so disciplined on his Harbor.
Yeah, I mean, he was dominating in this game. I think mirror KD with YZ, who was also popping off, which is super impressive to see out of a Harbor player, right? Usually these guys sitting back, throwing up smokes, but he was involved in actually a lot of first kills and was doing well on that front too. So he was just locked in and firing on all cylinders.
We heard some great insight from Coach Bale, but let's hear what Coach Lohan on Team Liquid had to say ahead of Map 2.
Hello everyone, Jen Lee here again. Now this time with Team Liquid's coach Lohan. Lohan, I understand you guys only had 2 days to practice, implement Penny into the team, but somehow you guys whipped out this creative comp. So can you talk to us a little bit about the decision process behind this triple smokes?
Yeah, like we said, like we had only 2 days of practice with Penny, so we need to try to make something different. I think it's still quite good. I think the team can still play like very disruptive Valorant in their faces, and let's see what to do for the next map.
Second map, quadruple smokes?
What? Sorry, I didn't understand. Sorry.
Second map, 4 smokes, 4 controllers? Right?
Let's see. You guys will see in a second. But it's going to be interesting. Yeah.
All right, thank you, and good luck.
They're cooking something for the second one.
I wouldn't put it past Team
They're
Liquid
cooking
because
something?
they've shown so
Yeah,
much
I heard
creativity
they're
on
cooking
Haven, to
something.
say the least. But Mel, that's not always a good thing when you keep changing your comps and not finding the results.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes too, you might just pick a comp that, you know, your opponent has played against actually before. So, I mean, Team Liquid as a team, I couldn't even guess what comp even more than what they did before on Icebox, because I think the last 3 times they played Haven, each comp was different.
Yeah, they've got like double duelist, they've got double smokes, they've got double senti. It's a little bit of everything. But honestly, like the one thing that I think I saw stick consistently between both their previous performances with the old roster and also now minus Nats was on defense, this team was getting very aggressive. Now, you kind of had to see that on Icebox when you don't have, you know, a Sentinel to actually give you that passive info. But expect this team to be going for a lot of walk-ups into the mid space, into that A space on defense. They like to sort of bring that fight to you instead of waiting around for you to come to them.
I would also love to see what Bilibili.
Am I playing comp after? Nah. I have to take care of the rest of the house. So
So far, Mel, all the teams so far at least have abandoned that. So they have choices, I guess.
I could see them absolutely just ditching the Teo, subbing in a Sova. I think that comp they run is just
I
as fine,
see
but
it.
I'm really interested in Team Liquid. Are they going to play to Penny strings this time? Because we saw in Icebox, they had Penny on Omen, which is an agent he has not played on that map before. So I'm wondering, is he going to be
Regular
more
comp?
towards his duelist, more of a natural role? But we see him hovering Breach here.
And Billy, they just don't mess about. Insta-lock.
I respect it. You know, not wasting any time until you are accidentally thinking you're on a different map and you insta-lock the wrong guy.
Every single time.
Have a
Every single
cipher.
time I'm in agent
Oh,
select,
no.
I'm like, I'm always
Wrong
hovering
team.
and I'm just like, okay, I have the right agent. This is the right map.
It's so
every
real.
time. And I think Billy probably feels the same.
Yeah, and it looks like we got the YZ Neon on Haven.
That'll be
I'm
good.
very excited about that.
Yeah, again, like this comp so good at just running execs. The Neon overwhelms sites in a way
Just a
that
regular-
Jet or Yoru
regular
just simply
comp?
cannot. It makes it really hard to actually anchor, especially as a solo player. So you're looking to play maybe a little bit more offsite, fast flood in with teammates to disrupt that.
And maybe his teammates are the ones playing offside, and YZ's going to be in their spawn, probably, if I had to guess. Especially in the Neon. I'm really excited to see him just overrun
No one
sites.
wants my subscription. Not gonna gift, bro. Sorry. Why doesn't anyone want
I
it?
saw a cheeky little Sova on Paddy's
Anyone
screen
want
and
a
immediate
subscription?
breach on the side
Damn.
Of Penny as well.
I don't think we saw the full lock-in from TL.
The
They
whole
dodged.
thing was weird because I really hope
They're
they
remaking.
play into the strength of some of the players that haven't had to sub in, because Paddy's got to be playing the breach, man. I don't want to see him having to move over to the Sova.
Yeah, well,
I don't like that.
I've got good news
They're
for you.
dodging.
Speculation, Sue. I've been told they're remaking the lobby right now to get those agents locked in correctly. So we're gonna wait a little bit before we confirm that one.
Yeah, assuming that Billy's ones were correct, you know, assuming we will
Technical
get
difficulty.
a YZ Neon. This is where everything you spoke
Yo,
about.
Han, thank you for
now,
the
in
gift of
terms
sub, I
him
appreciate
not being
it.
afraid to make space, it's gonna get really tough for Team Liquid.
I honestly want to see what the reaction's going to be, because he's playing extremely fearless right now. He's always on the precipice of the space that they have, and he's always, it kind of, from the outside perspective, it almost looks like BM, the peaks he's taking and the space he's taking, but really he
Yo,
just has
Sai
he's gonna
Levy
turn himself
or
if he has to. And I
Levi,
wonder,
thank you
is
for the
Team
prime.
Liquid, are we
Appreciate you,
gonna be
bro.
more aware of these spots that maybe we don't typically clear in scrims, like the aggro angles, because YZ is not playing scared. He is here to win.
I would love to get a zoom in there on Russia's screen, because he was checking out his cosmetics, you know, his gun skins. I wanted to see what he was equipping. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, imagine that's the reason. Oh wait,
Oh,
remake
she
lobby.
froze,
I
yeah,
didn't
something
actually
like that.
upgrade my skins.
I don't have the Primordial Vandal or something.
I mean, we have a lot of players that, I mean, Mel, what's your preference, you know?
Well, my preference is on Tourney Client. I always equip the Primordial Vandal because I don't have it on my main account.
Oh, I
would
see.
love to have it.
Is that a buff?
It absolutely is. I have the Primordial Phantom. I'm just praying it's in my store, but I don't
pray
actually
for
know
you.
what Vandal YZ is using. I'm interested to know.
I pray for you as well.
Thank
I
you.
believe, does he use the, does he use the Durka Judge skin? I don't even know what's called. It's
So
called the Durka skin.
I'm not deep on the skin
You know
lore.
what I mean? The red one. All right, we're back in now, and is that a lock-in?
wait,
Mine call it Tarek? Yeah.
That's a
Is
Penny
that
Phoenix.
What is this, 2021 Iceland in full swing?
He's back. He actually jumped in the time machine. He is V1 Penny ready to go after it.
He's rolling back the years.
Wait, what the
It has
fuck?
been locked in,
Phoenix
so, do we
Neon.
like this? Again, another surprise from Liquid.
I'm kind of down for it. I mean, I haven't seen a Phoenix in so
Fuck is
long
this?
besides the Pearl that we saw.
I was gonna say, didn't you used to play versus Phoenix on Haven versus old
Yes.
FlyQuest?
So yeah, my current teammate.
Gonna be
Jonah,
interesting.
she was on
No
FlyQuest, and
breach.
She was playing Phoenix, and we would play against her. Honestly, once you kind of know what the Phoenix is gonna do, there's very common spots. They love playing short A. They love farming the A orb. They love farming the C orb when you're on attack. It's kind of predictable in a sense, but I can see them struggling to adapt quickly on the fly.
Well, Penny, he's played 5 duelists on Haven before, but never the Phoenix. So, Kilios and Paperthin, I can't wait to see.
Wait,
what
they're
team
playing on
Liquid are
HyperX
gonna
monitors.
bring
Are
out
they
on
even
this.
good? Yo, Han,
We
thank you for the
can't
gift of
wait
2
either.
I appreciate it.
Unfortunately, we don't have to. We are ready
I've
now
never
to
used
go
the HyperX
into
monitor.
the second map. Liquid's pick of Haven as they look to take us.
I have no
to the
idea if they're
third
good or
final,
not.
Give us our first glimpse of sunset.
This
I didn't even know they had
this is
monitors.
madness. I mean, the Phoenix, we'll see if it can come through. Got 2 Neons. Should be pretty explosive. The pace, pretty high on that last map. So let's see if it keeps up here on Haven.
Certainly should. 2 Neons in the mix with a Phoenix to boot. Let's go ahead
All
and
right,
see
man.
what happens. Toronto, are you ready?
See their comp?
Is it fucked? Wait, who's comp? Neon
see what-
Phoenix.
Just how chaotic this can get.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
gonna be
Phoenix.
I mean,
I don't
that's
know.
not
Quite
like,
interesting.
I don't know. I feel like If there is a map where I see Phoenix is always Haven, I feel like.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of damage.
Like
but
Neon with no breach, I don't know
at least
about
able to
that.
clear the space.
True.
Exchange of some shots. They want to go ahead and re-clear
Oh, wow.
this garage position. They're able to do
But you
so.
might be like the comp guy, no?
That window comes
Me?
up
Like finding holes in, you're like finding their holes and solutions to their comps.
Yeah.
The flash as Russia's going to be noted. Sends out a paranoia, but there's just too many bodies
Wait,
here in
this is
window.
the Dome Molly.
Oh, what the fuck?
Dome Molly, alright?
Levius
Yeah.
and K-Knight both burning to death.
Oh my
Neff is
God.
able to find Camo, but
Oh,
he's
wow.
going to get caught off.
Wait, how did
guard.
he kill
There's
two with the
gonna be a pistol
molly?
take here as
I feel like
Liquid
playing
get
Phoenix would be so
themselves
fucking
on the
fun,
board
though.
nice and early on
Oh,
Haven.
for sure.
This is uncharacteristic to me for BLG. For them to get that aggressive post plant. This is usually a team that's so happy to just
Did they full
plant
blind
their
when he
feet
threw the molly?
and wait
I don't
things
know,
out.
I fucking looked away,
Make
I'm
their
not gonna lie.
opponent make the move, but they try to catch Team Liquid a bit off guard
Let's
here
see.
in garage. The early flash push is
No, they
good.
ran back into it. That okay, I'm not gonna lie, the
Wow.
Phoenix
Into
Molly
the
actually
cybercade,
melts you, bro.
catches K-Knight,
Yeah. Holy
It's
shit.
and
pretty
Levius
fucking
as
quick
they're trying to
damage.
get out.
He just ran in there and he melted.
And it's just Neff on his own.
Hear me out, hear me out.
Do there. Team Liquid
Could be
players
overcooked.
coming
Fade
from a couple
sees with
different
Phoenix
angles.
Molly.
Patty Tech, he's been the hype guy for Team
But I guess they
Liquid.
can run out of it,
Able
huh?
to get a pistol.
That
so
shit's
they
too
couldn't do an
small.
icebox.
Yeah.
The Phoenix molly?
The defuse handed over. It's going to be Penny
I thought I
halfway
could.
towards having to run it back online.
Okay,
Minor
leave
amount
the
of
cooking
damage
to me.
Push forward there
I'm gonna
onto
keep
You
the
can
cooking,
stir.
but eventually
You can
one of
stir.
them-
I'll cook,
eventually-
you can stir.
on the cam.
I'm gonna keep cooking, and
Yes,
eventually
he
I'm gonna
is
serve.
back still in the sewer. One bomb at the ready. Push getting ready to come in, and Serial looking to try to cut them down. Does manage to find himself a second elimination as the outlaw shot. The second one will connect. Kiko gets rid of YZ. Now just Neff and Levius. Sheriff in a classic to try to see if they can get a bit more damage through.
Levius might get the read that A is open, although Patty Tech kind of angling in that direction.
But how do you even safely try to get Neff over towards this site at this point?
Shot.
Gonna have to fight his way
Wow.
out. Finds a headshot onto one. Now
But he was scared.
Penny's
He did
position,
it.
but
He could have just walked in and
yeah,
traded
that's a
him.
spike now dropped. Levius needing to try to win this
Oh my
out. He's able
God.
to do so.
This is
Suddenly,
expensive.
Damage dealt looks a hell of a lot better. 2 players alive. A Bulldog now upgraded for Levius. 65 HP. See if he can
30
get
seconds
a
left.
That's pretty good
little more
eco.
dealt.
3?
No, he cannot. Penny snapped
Yeah,
with
that's
a
very
headshot.
good.
It spares them any more losses, but that's still 3 weapons gone.
Yeah, really like the early layering here by Team Liquid with Serial. Trying to play off some of that KJ utility, gets overwhelmed, but then you've got the Outlaw in Kiko's hands
Enemy remaining.
to lock down that
30
extra
seconds
angle.
left.
Make it really difficult for BLG, but they fight back. They get some big kills. And that's just the Phantom and the Outlaw carried over. A couple Ghosts and a Sheriff for Camo.
All right. Let's
Otherwise,
see it.
it's Phantoms and, yeah, all Phantoms. Rushia thinking about it.
I
Okay,
mean, they have
for the
3
Vandal, but
pistols here. Should be an easy cleanup
choice
for
there. I
Billy
think
Billy.
the Vandal as well.
A little bit odd.
Wait,
No, that's good.
is that stun combo?
Wow.
With the Phoenix Molly?
Yeah.
Wait, look at their health. Holy
Holy
fuck.
shit.
That is so much.
They actually
damage
cooked them.
dealt off the
Yeah.
rip as
No,
Liquid
literally.
convert this bonus.
Yo, Tan, thank you for the prime 11 months, bro.
Comboing
Appreciate it.
util there for Liquid.
Eco?
Almost a year, bro.
Outlaw?
Thank you.
Kiko up here with the drone.
Ah, hit him, right?
Shots flying.
No,
Kiko
he
No.
eating quite a bit of damage there in exchange. Down to 14. Still is alive, though. K-Knight spotting out on the Serial. She's going to rotate back around the back site at C.
But you can see BLG there. Not liking that info.
Back to A we go.
Kind of leaned.
Yo,
into
Julian, thank you for the
for a little
tier
bit.
1
Phoenix
2 months,
Making some
bro.
noise.
Penny?
Trying
Flash
keep
it.
the extra
I feel, yeah. Flash
on this
this.
side of the map.
Ooh, wall.
Connecting on the
Go back in,
Ooh,
flash
good
again.
flash.
One looks to just go ahead and get out.
Wow.
Camo.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is where like Phoenix and
Wait.
hella strong.
That
What?
third?
Penny
Yeah,
holds his
that
ground
is
for
fucked.
another.
I feel like I
Rush
almost
is
should have
full, right?
waited. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a throw. Sean
That
Garrett?
was like overheat.
36.
30
I guess he was hoping he was looking the other way, but he's kind of running guns.
Shock darts.
Yeah.
It's pretty panicky.
I don't know.
Absolutely tear K-Knight asunder. 55 HP here on the Sova. Patatek can get the quick peek here with this Outlaw.
This is hard to win, I'm
Amount
not
of
gonna
damage.
lie.
Come away with the kill.
Oh, this star is gonna fuck them up.
Patiently sets up the
What?
quick clear. The
He
spot.
missed.
K-Knight able to find
Bro,
one
the
Levius.
hell-
Wow.
As BLG
I mean, they're all low,
round win.
right? I think. I don't know.
But it is
Like,
not
Heaven guy wasn't, I
comfortable
don't
at
think.
all.
But
Heaven guy was full though.
Levius again, able to find
Yo,
just
Michael, thank you
enough
for the
open
5
space,
gifts to the bro. Appreciate
get
you,
into
dog.
that
Thank you.
site and bail Billy out. This looked like it might be a bonus conversion. He swings through, takes Camo down. I think something you've got to start considering here really quickly for BLG is figuring
a good
out
round
where
from them.
Phoenix is. That almost completely shut down their round. Penny had a really good read and was able to use those curves so effectively there. He's 5-1 too.
Quick little push.
How did your visa get denied into Canada? Maybe because
Like, should the Sova go
I don't know.
spawn and dart so the guy can go heaven sneaky?
Sticking around as the drone's gonna come in.
No, I feel like what they did was fine.
It's fine, just unlucky, right?
Yeah.
Like the heaven guy died for easily. He's challenged well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go whizzing past.
Maybe like double heaven if anything. Swing with the dart. Yeah. Like when he turned around to break that dart, the second guy swings in after.
This is fucked because like jumping out.
Down Camo trying to push out the doors.
No, you don't jump out. You just like walk peek it.
Yeah, like
because like the guy turned around to break the dart.
Yeah, if they don't peek you out, I just feel like it's fucked. But yeah, for that situation, it would have been good.
Yeah.
Players towards this C side. It's once again just a bit of a delay here from K-Knight.
Holy fuck, they faked it.
Yeah.
Oh,
here's the rotate. Wow.
They're moving. They're actually moving. KJ all alone. This is fucked for him.
What a jump spot.
The stun as well.
And the stun, wow. That jump spot was good from the Omen.
Yeah.
Very long, deep lurk.
Oh, it's a save. It's a save for sure.
Shots narrowly. Not connecting.
Yo, Lazy, thank you for the tier 1 sub, bro. Appreciate it. Wait, they might go for it now.
Loki, this is bait though. This is rage bait. I feel like they still lose.
I think they do still, but damage could be good in here.
I guess they got the breach ult out.
Yeah.
Save now? No, they can try, I guess.
I think they still would try for this.
Yeah. I think since the breach ult didn't really hit them, they try, but now it's fucked, yeah.
Yeah.
BLG have to invest in ultimate, but they keep 3 players alive, and they're going to tie it 2-2.
Yeah, love the way that they're spreading the map here as BLG. Making some noise around the backside. That baits out Camo, and Nep is very
The safer head gets more after her ult. It's a myth.
Hold some tight angles
the myth, bro.
To find those opening kills.
He wasn't the hat, but like, I swear it's so much harder to hit him without the hat.
When to be. And he finds a great opener there. This kill on the backside almost cost BLG dearly. It got the ult out. That definitely hurts. That rolling thunder. Very big piece of the puzzle on this attacker side. And now you've got a weaker buy. Couple rifles there. Penny does have the run it back. Just a sheriff in hand. Maybe just invest it off the rip here out the door. We'll see.
Now just an exchange in the darts. Cleared out. Patty Tech very much disconnected. Back onto the site. Lob on the shock dart here. Let's try to see if they can clear out any util in case that alarm bot might be situated out front of B. You can see though, full KJ setup there to try to hold down the C site.
Look at Camo. He's like, YZ was here earlier. Maybe it'll work for me.
Tucked into the scubby. Just the sheriff. As for now, Serial going to be spotted by the drone. Push forward into the garage, but here comes the slip.
Oh, timing breach.
Try to get the backstab.
Oh my, that is the end of it. That goes to show, it's just destined for Billy to win.
Oh, he got that timing then.
I jinxed. Look at that jinx.
Wow. Gets 2 nasty taps, and suddenly Team Liquid on for this round win. YZ does manage to break open the A side a bit. Fast lane to try to delay. Weapons. One can be.
Are they gonna say I'm jinxing it? But I actually think they hold on to the post plant.
He's gonna do just that.
Wait, the Weezy's trolling with this peak though.
Pick it up. Still just
No,
gonna
he
be
has
Penny
to.
here. Hand it over now.
3v3?
Yeah.
He might catch the other guy.
Timing! And it's going to. Swing timing. Why is he able to find one? But now it is all on Neff.
What's the play?
Intercepts the
Long?
Phoenix.
Nah, bro. It's not even planted for him, is it?
It is, kinda.
Slowly drifts back. Gets
Is it
himself.
fully?
This might be the
Yeah,
last
he's
spot that I
fine.
expect though.
Over it long.
Do they kill one then flash? Oh, he's going up.
Time ticking, getting lower and lower.
Wow.
Wow.
Cat early?
What? He ran through?
Here, man.
He ran through?
Touches his.
That was
Has the
crazy.
lead for BLG.
I love the proactivity
Wow.
here by YZ and Neff. You
That is
know
disrespectful.
He ran
there.
through.
You know Phoenix has it. You know he's going to be setting up outside of that door. YZ says, well, I'm just going to try to go for it.
He swung him as he was pulling out the Phoenix
Plays
Soul.
this brilliantly, right as the hot hands is coming
Wow.
through. Oh my God! Incredible.
Almost gets martyred by that molly on the ground. Does manage to go ahead and keep the weapon.
Damn.
It's rounds like that that are going to enable him to just very quickly build up another Rolling Thunder. He's just about
Oh
at
my
the halfway
God.
mark.
Look how fast they're going.
Fuck!
He's full stunned.
But it's going to be Kiko actually over towards Sewer who gets caught. Very
Wait, he's in heaven.
pacey hit here from the side of Billy.
Yeah, he's ulting for him.
They're all scattering to the wind.
Oh,
it's okay. He's still warming up.
Camo doing
He's
well
warming
to
up
find
still.
that kill. They've got two
I mean, to be fair,
players
they were moving weird, no?
Yeah, that's hard.
trying to get the heals coming in. Serial trading it
Good
back
damage
to
though,
Spice
5
Balls.
HP.
That's a big kill. 1v3.
Wait, he whiffed on
Camo
that?
finding K-Knight.
Loki has a
Suddenly
chance.
Levius,
Loki.
last one standing.
He needs to kill this guy. Full HP guy?
No
Oh yeah.
way.
Wow. Okay, now blame it on Russia there.
Right? They actually tossed.
Yeah, yeah. Wait. You gotta blame it on him there.
Man, after such a beautiful start.
He
to
had
this
3
round
kills, he
for
didn't get
BLG,
one.
Team Liquid catches fire with the rifles. It's a great early util usage here by BLG. Setting up YZ to find this first kill onto Penny. The Hunter's free to set up Rusia, but they just can't connect.
Oh
the
no,
dots.
they showed it
There's too many
again.
targets here. Rusia, little shake of the head there. YZ caught a headshot as well there onto Camo, I believe. In that exchange, they were all.
What the
Damn.
fuck are we doing, bro?
Yeah.
He literally said,
Damn.
"What the fuck are we doing?"
Frustrating.
Target rich and aim poor. Russia.
He said I could shoot better than that.
Himself on the board quite just yet. 0-5-4 at the moment. That was a critical moment for
Bro, I
him.
hate plays like
Make it
this.
happen.
Where you just like
Got
instant
Pablo
run it down
Camo,
somewhere.
really takes space outside of C.
Why is
He actually
that?
caught a glimpse there as well.
You just get nothing out of it.
Well, like if
Very
they see though,
snappy.
like we think they're going to see, that's what we're
Shut
doing,
down onto
right?
Penny.
I was just
Yeah,
about to
I
say,
think they're
YZ's
gonna
got
see,
his
but
ult.
like,
Maybe he could pass the
That's your
rifle over to
gamble.
somebody else. You know what? Never mind. Just let him do it.
It is.
Just go ahead.
and then now
But
you
I
have
feel like-
nothing after.
He got the space
opening
down there.
kill.
You have to re-clear it, so it's not terrible.
Overall, the 5v4
But-
conversion from BLG on the previous map.
I get what
was
you're saying,
very
like doing it
good.
off like fucking just like I
If that
think.
rings true,
Yeah, I hate all these like
even
instant
still
plays
have
usually.
Two players with just pistols behind. This would be a very big round win.
Kind of a tucked in position there for Serial. Has the lockdown at the ready.
All of the info right
I
now.
mean, they have the read though now that it's C, but
You
they
see
can't do
him,
anything
Camo
really.
sliding around the back. There is not a tripwire set up.
They
to
got planting
intercept
it
him.
out.
Just the one in windows.
Oh, can they break that?
No real way.
No.
Try
No.
to get a read on this one.
I wonder why he blasted it. This
I don't know why they planted
Doesn't
anyways.
do that.
Wait, they
Camo
lost.
Striking as they try to escape.
Wait, they broke it. How did they break it?
Another headshot there. K9 taken down to 50. Neff still fighting.
Wait, how did they break the ult?
Are you sure they broke it? They all ran away.
Yeah, it said lockdown and destroyed.
Instantly gets the elimination.
Glitch.
And that now leaves Kiko all by himself. The swing coming in. Eventually
it's
he's
over
able to
now.
find that kill. Can he escape is the question. Neff is on the hunt. On the prowl, pushing
Did he solo shock
forward,
it?
waiting for him to
He
come down the
must have.
stairs.
Let me see the replay.
Another
Because I'm wondering why would he be
multi-kill round
blasting
here for
it
Neff
if there's
as
nothing else
Billy
coming in?
regained the lead.
Yeah.
These rounds are wild.
Like the guy was sitting
When it
default and he
feels
killed the
like
short
one team
guy.
has an advantage. It feels like somebody's got a good read.
Like they
The
stayed
other
in
team is
sight.
turning on it, turning things on their head.
Spike planted.
I mean, this early kill, okay,
Look,
great.
right here.
And then you've got this backstab from Camo, and I'm like,
Where?
all right, this is Team Liquid. And
This
then
is
that
shit, bro.
Enemy remaining.
has
Oh,
been
this is hard to
incredible
tell.
here. on
I'm
the
pretty
stage.
sure he got broken.
Well, even though the round count is
Because they were already
neck and neck
default.
here between the two teams, Team Liquid, they're going to go ahead and pump the brakes as they get ready to go into a bit of a save here. See what the play call ends up being. Hunter's Fury from the shadows, the only two ults to speak of. Penny, one off, having that next run it back available.
And Neff's back into another Rolling Thunder already, so some things to consider for both teams in the ult situation. Here for Team Liquid, this is tough. I mean, BLG, they're getting aggressive. They're being a lot more proactive than they usually are. They're kind of this slow-paced team. They usually don't like to get mega aggressive, even with a Neon. They'll do this on Lotus. They run a Neon on Lotus, and they kind of just shift around the map. Again, looking for these weak sides, but now they're looking for weaknesses.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I haven't had water yet.
Defenses
I haven't had water since I woke up
YZ's
yet.
game plan here
Yeah,
on
I think so.
Icebox, and now we're seeing it again on Haven. Is to just kind of go for what he feels like he can find. Go for these openings. Go for lurks. He's been lurking on the Neon, for God's sake. It's just a very different Billy that we're seeing today. I mean, obviously it was going to be a different Team Liquid, But Billy's showing us some new stuff as well. A couple sheriffs. Serial
Like now they're going to
This is going to be a mid rush here. Paranoia out, TP forward into the window. Nothing going to be spotted. Plenty of noise made. It's Penny to try to see if he can spot anything out. There's a swing in though.
Oh, wow.
Marisha
He
gets
spotted
himself
him.
on the board.
Wait, he's moving.
Oh my god.
Damn!
Oh my god, he's cheating,
That
yo!
was his first 3 kills, no?
I saw the same thing in my head. First 3 kills, and it's like that.
Wait, you actually called him out like K-Knight last match.
I did. I said he was warming up, give him
Yo,
time.
call me out in rank before I start playing. Tell me I'm shit. Tell me I'm shit before I go fucking into a game.
If you're doing bad, I'll call you out.
See what Patty Tech wants to do. Low on health. Still trying to identify targets is Rusia. Recon not going to
I like jinx them for the good. You say it, and then like something bad happens. I say it, and then like the opposite happens. Like I say, okay, they're not fragging. Okay, then they start fragging.
Oh, he's the opposite's happening for you too.
Try to hunt to find something. Try to get some damage in, but won't be able to make it.
No, yeah, but mine is like in the good way. Yours is like in the bad way.
Yeah, but that's because you're flaming them.
Yeah, Rusia has been so good.
So your opposite is good.
He has really been
I'm saying good
a standout
things.
player.
So my opposite's bad, and I'm getting fucked. What the fuck? How does that work?
Great round
I don't know.
Great identification here that it was going to be a fast mid hit from the side of Team Liquid. And he's tasked with a tough one to hold the line there while the rest of his team goes towards the C site to get the
Oh my god,
line.
he's about to get a kill.
And he executes it brilliantly.
Oh, he's tapping? Damn.
Damn.
He sprayed there?
Chip damage there.
A few sprays there.
Just put Neff down to 78.
Wait, they got his
Penny
wall out.
obviously heal.
Got the
That's
ult.
the Phoenix buff, right? You touch the fire?
Yeah.
They've been
Just have to run
patient.
it back.
Yeah, they've been patient with the run it backs. Looking for contact. Or saving it for
You like playing
retakes.
Neon? Or nah?
It's very
Yeah.
much not prescribed
Yeah,
to
that's
the
fun.
Paper X style.
No.
Where it's like, oh, we
I
have
should
all
try
you
Neon.
go.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie though. The reason I don't like trying characters out is because I feel like I'm already like,
Question is
it's already hard
reserved?
enough on my fucking main.
For now, though.
Like Andres?
Snail's pacing around.
Yeah,
so
like I'm
we
playing my
haven't
main
really been
characters, like
seeing
whatever.
Too much, and
So like, I feel like if I go
Patience
onto
will be
another
rewarding.
character, it's just gonna be like I'm gonna lose like even harder,
Great
maybe
balls
no.
himself ends up getting taken down, and that's
I don't know.
Thunder now that you do not
That's-
have
Like I think
kinda like-
last time I played rings like a week ago, I think I had like 30 games on Sentinel. Like I was frying on Sentinel.
You just didn't care, I guess, right? I just have to not care about winning, just try to win or whatever. Like not care, but
No, I feel like you try even more when you're in a new character. It's like that mental block. Oh, it's like I have to do even better because I'm like a new character. Like on Sentinel, I'm like fucking trying even harder to do it. Cause I'm like trying to learn. I'm actually trying to figure out like what the fuck is
it makes
going
it more
on.
fun, maybe too.
Yeah,
Spike now planted. Why is he staying tucked
and like you make like extra like smart and good plays.
Marisha instantly gets the clear here. Paranoia
Oh my
gonna
god,
send
he
it.
cleared him.
Scouted YZ.
Oh, he cleared him, but he still got one.
Marisha finds another. TP's
Oh,
in the
the flash.
reposition to push forward, looking for timing there.
Oh my god, I
shot. In the
Damn.
corner though, and Penny will be able to get the final kill. Team Liquid, the timeout call, seemingly working a treat. Still costly, economy not in the greatest position, but they get the round win. Just one separating.
But they're
Why is his
finding
mouse
those
pad so
moments
far
now
off?
to punish some of the tendencies that
I
they've
didn't
been
see it.
seeing
What, it's far from his
BLG.
desk?
The early
Yeah,
kill
it's like not on the edge. Like is your mouse pad on like the edge of your desk, like closer
No.
to you?
No.
Getting the
Oh,
cross.
it's like
It used to
just in the
be.
middle
I
of
used
the
to go
table.
like
In
that.
position.
I see.
Nice heads up play from
I used to
Rusia.
line it up, but now no.
Phoenix so annoying in moments
You
like
seen
that.
the guys that have the mouse pad hanging off their desk?
Close quarters battles.
I used to be
tight
me.
angles where those curveballs
Yeah.
are so effective. Makes it so challenging. Team Liquid still keeping it close. One round behind. YZ thinking about trying to take a little bit of space. Serial wise to it. He remembers what
What
happened
the fuck
last
is this
time.
Cager turret?
Here's the press. They'll
It's
find
so
that
bad,
C-site.
no?
Relatively open.
They just break it in 2 seconds and that's it.
Where was
They're
it?
not
Where
even
was it?
defending it. It's just in the middle of open
Not
and
seeing any
C.
resistance there.
Oh.
BLG.
I guess it's trying to watch
Attack
both.
reading as well.
But it's just like so bad. They just break it in 2 seconds.
Actually hasn't spotted, but now they know. There's the reveal, and now Levius is in a bad spot, down to 25.
Oh, he actually
TP
lived.
forward.
Wait, he TP'd into the corner?
Pico just refilling
Oh, yeah,
that
he
space
did.
in Cubby.
He doesn't know.
YZ gets damaged.
And
Dodged
Levius has
it.
not read this
You
at
win.
all.
Wow.
He just gets taken
He
down.
win.
Swing gonna be a little bit off though. Camo on him.
Oh,
Damn.
Patatek had ult.
Finds it.
Damn.
Oh,
It
that's
fell
actually a big
apart.
kill.
Pounds upon it. Patatek gets taken down.
He's trolling,
He
but it worked.
walks through?
Oh my god,
With
those
one,
spam kills
but
are actually
trade up
insane.
here is just monsters from Billy.
'That's crazy.
3 players still alive. Kiko. They have a fault line ready, just off any kind of contact.
That
No, they just
sucks.
send it on a timing.
Nah, those
Wow.
spam kills and YZ walking through.
BLG now up to 6.
Wow.
I mean, YZ is just
Menace.
being so aggressive at A-Link.
That was crazy.
He is either just pushing through that door or holding the door one way or another. And it is giving Team Liquid fits.
Oh, he didn't even see him until the last second.
Able to just barely scrape through in that battle. But you can see then right away he's able to call through. Guys, they're pushing. Spam that angle. And they profit through the smoke.
Oh, he's tilted because he
Nicely
wasn't
done.
the ults.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for Patty Tank.
Yeah.
Now you're back onto a weaker buy again for Team Liquid.
Dealt a really tough hand.
Half by,
You can tell that around results.
Where the fuck am I?
Getting
Hey,
to them
lobby.
here. Risha just
Wait, he walked?
stunned
Bro,
up.
he walks
what?
to
Doesn't know where he's
what the
going.
You think he was
fuck?
walking out T-spawn?
Just kind of dog walks
No,
up.
there's no way. He knew
No,
exactly
right?
where he was going. He
Okay,
knew
okay.
exactly where he's going.
Nah, low-key in
Wait
VOD
for
review, I'm
another
like, oh shit, I
run
thought I was walking back
back.
T-spawn.
Try to close out the half. Is Livius though?
I mean, hey, if you say that,
I mean,
that
no,
was...
the way he walked out, he was looking at the floor, no?
Yeah.
He wasn't looking around, really. Oh.
Trying to fight his way through. Allow for this KJ
Wait, why
to
did the
join
crowd
in,
get
but
so excited at that?
be able to collect the kill all the
I
same.
don't know.
Like however, still planted. Relay
Wait,
ball.
holy
They were-
fucking...
wait,
What
by-
the fuck?
By the way,
He
by the
knocks
way,
it
neither
out
of them were
the park.
stunned, I don't think.
No, he just ran at them.
Doesn't give a damn. Holds down the spray.
I don't know how the Neons do it, but their stuns,
Billy
like, that one didn't hit,
locking
but
in the
the
lead.
Neons I run to in
This
ranked,
is
they always
just a
stun
wild
me.
round for Billy Billy.
Yeah, Neon, I always get fucking Neon
No
stunned.
idea what's going on over here, but he buys a lot of time. He's got
I
3
guess it's
players
just like,
over on
you just
that
know
A
the
side
walls or the
because of that
lineups?
push out. That opens up the
Or you
space
just
for him to
fucking
get
bounce
the
it where they are? I don't know.
YZ finds
He
his
just
moment.
bounced it.
He's been waiting.
Do you, like,
He's been
bounce it at the
chopping
guy?
at the
No.
bit for that angle. Throws the relay.
If you see them and you can bounce at the guy, yeah, that's the best.
He is
But if
just so
you're
talented with
expecting someone to be there, you just like bounce it off the wall.
Yeah, I
once
see.
again, bit of a window, mid-crunch
Oh,
here.
unlucky.
Sending out
He's the opping.
curveball, but will just be
He's the
snapped
attack
back.
side opping.
All value, all
Dude, he
value
walked through
can
it.
be
What?
found is
Yo, we
fuck?
gotta stop walking through the
pushing out
smokes,
no
guys.
assistance. It's a ball
Should I
on
start
the
doing
side.
that? Walk through, just a random smoke? See what happens?
Down to 25, you has to use the ult just to
And
get out
sometimes it
safely.
works, but like,
Yeah.
we rely on that?
I don't
Just setups,
know.
we find ourselves now on a 4v4.
It's just crazy. Team Liquid is just.
Wait, I'm not
pressing
gonna
advantage,
lie,
but YZ
this is really falling
has the
apart.
angle held.
Yeah.
Mama's Team Liquid, they need to try to re-clear. They need to try to get information. It leads to them just dry swinging. Still going tit for tat here. It'll be a 3v3.
Gotta be careful.
Wow, timing.
Quite a bit of damage dealt. The kill cannot be found.
Man, you want to keep K-Knight alive. He has that ult for the post plant. That was crucial that he wins that fight.
Serial in position. Could go for the lockdown over at window.
30 seconds left.
We'll just do it on timing.
I'm pissed.
BLG, they will go ahead and push off the back of this. Side plant.
Wait, that's a
Towards
big
that
kill.
main connector. Serial's able to find one. Nep gonna be taken down. K-Knight down to a
Big
sliver
kill
of
my
HP.
ass.
Wow.
This is
YZ
over.
still breathing.
Yeah.
Put the fries in the bag. We're
Still
going home.
firing back.
Oh
It
my
all comes down to
god.
Kiko, and he cannot
Farming
make it
though.
happen. The 3K from
They should
YZ.
FaceTime Nats
BLG up
at
8
half.
4 at the half.
YZ
Imagine.
is having
What do
one
we
hell
do,
of
bro?
a series. 15-9 in that half. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Well, Team Liquid needing to rally back. We'll see if they're able to do it after halftime.
One enemy remaining.
Esports is a $2 billion industry now, but it all started in dingy basements and cramped living rooms.
From how the pros train to how the money flows, this G2 and MasterCard series breaks it all down. 12 episodes, packed with insight and lessons for anyone looking to understand the world of competitive gaming. Ready to learn the game behind the game?
Stay tuned for what's next.
You won't want to miss it.
I mean, 8-4 on the Haven? I feel like 4 on the attack is really bad. Or 4 on defense. Looking over. Looking
We
over,
are
chat.
back. Liquid.
And Penny's
Needing to
fucking
try to
econ report is through the
rebound,
roof,
down
bro.
by 4.
He's got a gun. He's doing damage.
BLG just running away.
Is this
with
like
the
new
ladder
or what the fuck is
into
this?
that half.
Coinbase sponsor.
So they are betting on these
Coinbase
games.
Econ report, things kind of flatlining a bit.
So there is crypto
for
involved.
Penny. Started out strong on that Phoenix. I mean, you're looking to get a lot of value out of the Phoenix. You're looking to cycle those ult orbs here on this attacker side. So you can turn it around a little bit.
Econ report does get helped a bit when you're just burning people to death as well. It's not like, the hot hands doesn't exactly cost much of anything for you. And when you get those kills and eco rounds, it can help bump up the numbers quite a bit. But
I move on
this Phoenix here.
Still, overall, a very good score.
Monday,
6.5 is quite
and
good.
then
He's having a
streams
solid
will
effort.
be back either
BLG
Tuesday or Wednesday
really
or
starting to come
Thursday because I
alive.
need to
Some
buy a
hero
new
plays for F
desk.
and YZ is
I need to buy a new desk and I have to like set my shit up there as
Kind of
well.
packed though.
Team Liquid needing to start off this half.
Yeah, it looks
Another
bigger now.
pistol win. They got the first.
Still doesn't look like crazy big.
Round victories off the back of that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. I agree. I don't know why.
They just keep getting smaller at the events.
Well,
Russia lone occupant
the
here.
thing
at
is,
the
like-
site does have a cam as well.
Okay, hold on. I'll say it after.
Serial looking to maybe try to break through this garage position, but why is he staying quiet? Saying Tuck,
No
no,
spawn
actually
smoke.
swings out, dies. And Serial nearly gets himself a second
Oh
kill.
no, not the Maui again.
Titan's gonna be lobbed in there. Camo able to find
Deja vu?
Livius. His spike can now be planted. Being revealed, but no way to really play off the back of that.
Great usage of the util early again for Penny.
Curveball getting the
Wow.
connection. Camo finds
The
the shot.
flash.
Double, just death
A
ball
chance.
push here from the duelists. Gets Team Liquid their
That was a
second
good
pistol
flash.
win here on Haven.
It's again another pistol round that's just a scrap around the garage. And Team Liquid comes through 2 times now.
Needs some light. Does it look?
To get the pistol wins here on Haven.
Why
But
is my lighting this
they're
fucking
going to be
bad?
able to convert that further. YZ just looking for a timing there. And it's absolutely roasted. Speaking of roasting, Penny doing a great job there. Using that hot hands really nicely to flush Levius into a position where he was an easy
I don't
kill
know.
for Team
I don't know
Liquid.
why my camera looks this bad.
Really
The
good
lighting
reactive
too.
play from them.
I think it's because of the daytime.
It's again
I
hefty
don't know.
investment. This time do have Serial.
It usually
with
doesn't
the
look as
ghost.
bad though.
Kind of curious if Billy was thinking about challenging.
I'm probably gonna change my
Looks like
camera angle too. I think my camera's
really
angle
content
is
to
gonna
try
be
to
from right
fight for
here,
that, so
and my
the
chest's
other
gonna
side
be
of
over
the
here on the
map they
right.
go. I mean, again, most teams
So I'm
over
gonna be
on
looking
Phoenix
over here
just want to get these ults going as quickly
in
as
my new
possible.
place.
And Team Liquid will find the open side of the map, so seemingly for BLG, looking for ways to die to the spike once this one goes down.
Almost certainly. Maybe you send YZ in there with the frenzy, try to gap close and
That wouldn't
get a
surprise
pick.
me. Yeah.
All right. We'll hand this over to Penny. Says, yeah, I'm over halfway to having that run it back, so let's go ahead and give me the plan.
Guys, I couldn't get the C orb. I need the I need the spike plant orb, please.
Why is he thinking about trying to go for that push in towards A? Lobby is, of course, being watched by 2 players. They have the alarm bot at the top of sewers as well. Looks to reroute. Billy. They know that if they're going to get any kind of damage here, it's going to have to be just a full 5-man death ball push in towards the site.
Like to see Serial go for it. Oh, they're just going to shuffle the guns and send Penny.
They want to
That
get him
makes
the
a lot more
orb.
sense. Get those ult orbs.
Wants to go hunting. Goes at the ready.
Got my one.
For the slide out. Does
Got
get
his.
that kill.
I mean, they're
That's gonna
attack
be
sided,
ult
no?
online.
Who?
Going into the next round.
Liquid?
Liquid?
A
Yeah,
little
with
bit
Neon.
more damage, but seems like it's just not quite going to be found. So 2 spike deaths here for the side of Billy is Liquid. Start off the half 2-0. They retain all of their weapons this time.
This is a really nice anti-eco. Hard to do it much better. And just reading the map really nicely. You know, you don't have your normal IGL here for Team Liquid, so it's kind of a bit more of a committee.
I'm not gonna lie, the game looks more enjoyable to watch
Heard some
now.
rumors that
Way better these last
Now
two
that
games.
Teko's gone,
normal.
like you're no longer there. Like there's less like your TP flash stun bullshit happening. Like
trying to find the flow.
it looks so much
That might
better.
still happen, no?
Well, it's, I don't know. Maybe a couple teams, but like every team had the same fucking comp, just playing the same shit over, bro. Every team had a fucking Vise as well. Just Thorns this, Thorns that. Because you couldn't break her utility really as much. And then like Tekka would break all the cages shit and everything else.
Sprinting in towards backside. K9 does get the shutdown. Penny interrupted.
Oh
Ammo
wow.
is absolutely tearing them asunder. 2 quick kills going to be found.
He didn't clear backside.
It's sent out. All the timing there. Penny unable to escape. Still though, damage dealt as Keiko set up here at backside. Russia now all alone to try to clutch this out.
Wait, Kiko and Kemo popped off this round.
Just have to try to go for a save. This is going to be a bonus converted here for Team Liquid as they are clawing their way back into this map.
Chance.
3 rounds consecutively.
I think they might call a timeout here, Billy.
As Russia now just has to try to stay alive.
They're going to send Kiko out.
I'll do it here.
Try to hunt him down. See if he can get him in time.
Slowly working his way up the stairs.
I think if he dies, they're not going to call it. If he lives, they might call it now.
There's no way they're shut it down, bro.
Imagine.
No.
I don't.
Not going to be breaking a sweat about that final death. It's got
I feel like okay. This is the question. Like, would you rather call it now and talk about this round and next, or let them play this round and call it next? If you're gonna call it next, you might as well call it here, right?
You should definitely call it here right now.
If you're gonna call it next, yeah.
Yeah.
Flanks another angle.
Because that's what a lot of like coaches and teams do. Like,
clearly not bothered about dying there.
they'll like have this eco round, they'll lose it on purpose or whatever, and then like they'll call the next round. It's like, well, you could have called the last round and had the idea for this round and the previous
next round. Arguably, he kind of trolled.
Yeah.
Because he could have done an idea for both.
Yeah. Does get a bit of damage on the camo, but cannot confirm the kills. 4v4. With all of this chaos in mid, this does allow for Neff to slide forward, gets himself tucked in, and Penny is quick to trade it out, but cannot prevent deaths.
Making a round out of it.
2v2.
Shut down the Phoenix.
This is a big kill.
Go into a 2v2. YZ working his way across.
Timing?
This A site.
Oh my god, the wall.
Levius slowly drifts his way in.
Do you think they know?
No.
There's no way, right?
No. Oh, Neon.
Can he find the timing to interrupt the plan? No.
Oh my god, cage, cage.
Collect one, and Serial will get taken down.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's Laser. That's a big steal.
Wow.
Thank God they didn't pause, huh?
Yeah.
They stopped Team Liquid from tying this up. They
Me and you would have called a pause and called a different strat. They would have lost the round.
That was a nice combo play there for Levius and YZ. YZ.
No, okay, that wall was insane now.
That he can get around that box. That was so nicely timed, and all these little traps that they've set up with the stingers. K-Knight there flashed up and just held the trigger down. YZ.
Wow, the Neon movement.
The
Neon wall? The early pick by the Neon and the Neon wall. That was all him.
He's pumped up.
There's a hell of a pop-off. Close but no cigar for the side of Team Liquid. It was basically a thrifty. That one's gonna sting just a bit. We'll purchase across both teams though. YZ catching the glimpse, but can't quite find the elimination. Serial keeps his life intact.
Wow.
Barely so.
He almost killed him there.
Damage on the way out.
Man.
Down to 55.
Looking to dip back over towards the C site maybe, or B, depending on what they can find that's open.
Moving?
Spot out on the 2, but Levius a bit whiffy there with the spray. Just setting up the wall.
Wow.
Peek in from that A connector, able to find one, but Camo shuts him
That
down.
was a little bit of a throw from the. He got the first one, then he respawned.
Being watched, Overdrive now popped. His Team Liquid go for a pivot across over towards that C site. Russia, however,
You know?
tucked in.
Wait, Knight got a kill. That's big.
They should know.
Try to catch
They
them
know
off
now.
guard here. Caught a glitch.
Wait,
Cannot
Omen
catch
or
the
that's double
shot.
big.
Hunter's Fury, however, out from K9, able to find Serial.
Oh
The plan
my
goes down.
Oh my god, the Neon over here now?
Clutches out
No.
Camo as it's now all
Wow.
panic tech, and
He
cannot
popped off
make it
again.
happen.
Well done. Knight getting that killed and Sova ulting.
Yeah. Wait, they won the round last round? They didn't even call timeout this one because they were like, nah, fuck it. You guys are chilling. Yeah, they didn't call one.
And that's great.
Weren't we talking about Billy calling a timeout?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They didn't call one.
But they won the round though.
But you still don't. I mean, like, it was a lucky round with one gun that they won. But did you still want to call one?
Nah, I don't think this coaching thing's for us, bro. There's already 2 things we fucked up. They won this round as well. Had we called that timeout, they would have lost this round as well.
And and YZ to get in there and finish the job. Just brilliant, brilliant stuff all around at the end.
Final timeout call now going to be used by Team Liquid. Very close, just 3 rounds.
Is Blue Guy still your favorite? Yeah, I might go back to it,
Still turn this on
honestly.
its head. try to take us in towards sunset. We need to figure out how to counteract Billy's aggression right
They're
now.
stealing rounds, I know. These are like hella unwinnable rounds, but they're like stealing them out of nowhere.
Kind of come into this match.
Out of the
you
blue,
guys
they're
wanna
taking
come
them.
At us, you want to come out fighting? We can do it too. No problem. We've got YZ. He is happy to play that game. But it's more than that. You're seeing some great plays. Neff, Levius, I mean, K-Knight there in that last round. Rushia starting to come alive after a really rough start. The whole team getting involved here. And Team Liquid has had some really good moments. They got the bonus here to start this half.
Might be Raps.
A little bit of struggle on the back there. Patty Tech only 2 kills right now on that Sova. Not able to really find that value. It's going to be a bit of a half buy for the side of Team Liquid. Couple rifles, Bulldog, Sheriff, Stinger. They're going to try to get through. Looks like they're leaning towards C, but BLG is 4-man strong on the A side. And they're just going to leave Levius over there on his own to try to anchor that down. So if this is a fast hit, could just be a play for the orb. Just have to wait and see.
All set up at lobby. Just trying to maybe prevent any real forward pushing.
Ooh, the Omen
Levius
smoke,
sat
lurk smoke,
here
pop.
Towards back site. Paranoia goes across.
Really good pop.
Towards top plat. We'll see that the site is opened up. And
5v5 post.
Coming in here
We
from
have
Team
garage.
Liquid. BLG quickly.
This is a half buy
clustered
from
up.
them.
Man push in towards a
Oh, the
window.
molly, the hot hands.
Cleared out.
Missed the molly.
Needs a little bit of damage here. Let's go for the reposition.
They can't saw everyone.
Didn't clear it.
Clears that. YZ
Kiko.
trying to
Wow.
sprint his way
Kiko.
in. It's upon the wayside as Kiko
Yeah,
comes up
he
huge.
popped off. Why is he didn't look
3
back
quick
right at all?
kills, and the timeout
I don't
call
know.
works
They had a
chain.
trip
Team
there, so they
Liquid
didn't think they were there.
right the ship, and they get it done in damn near flawless fashion.
I mean, once again, Team Liquid just finds the weak side and presses that advantage, and BLG can't really get their
You think we're gonna get a pie here or what?
It's just shut right
Oh
down.
shit.
YZ just trying to
Oh
dash
fuck, I was muted.
recon drone
Did you
there.
hear me say
Muted?
anything?
Try to cause some
Chat, am I muted?
distraction.
No, you didn't say shit.
Kiko's having none of it. And
Fuck, I said I don't think they cleared back site because they had a trip there, so they didn't think Omen was there.
not thrilled again.
It's going to be an immediate
I
timeout
think
call
so.
and
It could be
response here
actually.
from Billy.
Yeah, because he TP'd past it.
Yeah,
You think we get a pie here?
For a little bit more
we could. What is this music?
chill on that,
I don't know what the
entry
fuck
there
this
from
music
the,
is. I'm not fucking with
from the
that.
retake attempts, things like that. But I mean, Team Liquid, when they get the right read, they have really taken Billy to task. They just haven't been able to recover. Just gotta find ways to delay, to force some rotations out of Team Liquid.
And they know they're so very close to just locking down this series, getting out with the 2-0. Getting themselves set up with that 1-0 scoreline for the Swiss redraw. While not wanting to take any chances. Still does have
I like the blue one
another
better.
timeout here in behind. Just in case this continues to get closer, but he wants to further separate. He wants to get this team up towards that match point. We'll see what the adjustments look like. For now, though, YZ operator in hand is going to be playing over at A long, and that's where everyone from Liquid is getting ready to push.
For real.
They want to get that
Yeah.
lockdown
So
set up
the-
for Serial.
This is the
I'll check
round.
to him. He's gonna turn up. He's gonna get 3K.
Comes down to, can YZ find value?
Thinking about maybe going for a timing shot. That's getting
Oh.
a bit from shock darts. There's the peak, and now operator is going to be confirmed.
The
It's gonna be a
repeat?
fast push coming through out of the series.
Oh.
YZ on the repeat, however, here at long, able to find one. Camo gets a kill.
Simple.
on K9. He's just
What?
gonna no-scope him.
No scope him.
Right into the back is Neff, trying to play anti-flash, but Paranoia connects onto him all the same. Still gets himself aligned against the boxes. Kiko TPs cross towards the defender spawn. As the spike gets wrapped around.
You should run.
Lockdown in play. Curveball coming through, but Russia
What?
ahead of it.
What
But
the
a huge
fuck?
timing is in,
I
just
saw that.
sniping him. You can't beat
That's what he was trying to do
Remember
earlier.
last time? Yeah.
Yeah.
last time. I thought of the
It
same
didn't
thing.
work. He did the
Shut
same thing
down
again. He was like, fuck
Billy.
it. It was Valorant.
Absolutely swat away all of the efforts, all of the attempts from Team Liquid.
Just great stuff from YZ. Knew he had to
You
deal
think
with
just
Camo.
viable still?
me
Of
this.
course.
Yeah. All right.
You get those sometimes. That first one was great.
I didn't check yourself, because I'm not. I'm having the time of my life, to be honest, bro.
At least they're taking it all in stride here. Let's see though, if they're gonna run this back. Team Liquid, it needs to start now, but Penny is
I
out
feel
in
like the
open.
Phoenix Soul just got insta-killed every fucking round, you know?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's actually true. Wait, what the fuck? How's this guy here? Oh, it's
How's he got here? I didn't even look at the minimap. He's suddenly in around the back.
Nah, it's over. It's actually GG.
Outside of
If they
it.
commit
Yeah.
to A, it's GG.
They have to. What are they gonna do? Run back?
Attack dead. There's nowhere to go but forward onto this A side. Serial Kiko desperately fighting back.
Wow, that's big damage on
Let's find
him.
Russia. A 2v2. Penny
Oh
slowly ticking
my
up, getting
god.
some heals, but
Wow.
Serial dead from above.
Woo!
The timing. As it now comes down to
He
Penny.
doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Wow. No, they know the breach was here.
I know, but like, he didn't know where.
Trying to clutch this out.
Wait, this is Penny's big moment.
Keep
He
Liquid
flashes after,
close
surely,
to them.
right? Flash.
The opportunity.
Flash. Flash.
It's been a
He
while.
walked out. We
He
lost.
didn't see him.
Being on a master stage like
What?
this, a curveball in hand.
Wow.
Made it.
Oh my
Up
god.
the back of the 3K. Penny. He keeps him in this.
Penny said no. Penny said
The
no.
Canadian local comes up huge for Team Liquid there. It looked like this might be curtains. YZ's in your back lines. You're getting chewed apart trying to get onto the site. It's a 2v1 here at the end. Penny able
Damn,
to dodge the
what a
op
clutch.
shot and catch Neff at the wall. And that's huge, and another frustrating one for the coaching staff of Billy. And life has been breathed into Team Liquid once again.
Come back?
How long can they hold on to that life is the question.
Could
A
be.
waning pulse here. Heart is still beating as Russia an immense amount of damage.
Did you see him duck his head IRL?
Penny, but obviously,
Did he?
go
I
ahead and
didn't see
heal
him.
him.
Yeah.
Just
2A.
man, that was close.
Yeah, somehow Camo.
Oh, it's actually good for them to go
damage there.
retake now. Go somewhere
Set
else
up.
because they got spotted both of them. I like
Gets
that.
away scot-free. Kiko now.
This is good.
Planted outside
Good
of
rotations. They have all of Stewie.
Timing.
Russia gonna look to try
Unlucky.
to go
Pad
for
attack,
this
that would have
peak
fucking
and
sucked.
Wow.
there as
Actually,
well.
tragic scenes.
Penny dead.
What the
YZ
fuck? He
swinging
TP'd a
around
How the
pop?
fuck did
once
he
again.
survive?
Son of
Oh
the
my
Kiko.
god, it
There's
worked.
nothing that he can do.
I mean, to be honest, I like how Billy played this round.
One by
Wow.
one,
I mean, they played that really good,
torn to
honestly.
bits. Billy flawlessly get themselves now up to match point. Team Liquid need 3 in a row to force OT.
This is just a brilliant read here by BLG. They're not getting any pressure anywhere else on the map, and Rugia had a little bit of a scrape in towards B early, and Team Liquid thinks, well, there really isn't much defense here on the B site. I think that's going to be open for the taking. And we did a lot of damage to Rugia, so he's
Damn.
probably going to be playing pretty far back, pretty cautiously, but that is exactly when BLG is stacking 3 players into there, and they strike.
YZ looking to get aggro here, but the turret dissuades him. Might just have saved
Wow,
Team
the
Liquid
double
as they
TP.
quickly get themselves barreled in towards this
Okay, the
side.
double
And
TPs
it's set
have
up.
been pretty nice.
Shock's not going to be able to get the hit there. Smoker's Fury
What?
going out. Targets of Camo, making that stinger sing.
Wait,
He
Kiko
got
and Camo,
2 with
no?
a stinger.
It's the Kiko Camo
YZ
show.
dead.
Yeah.
And that leaves just K-Knight. All alone on the opposite side of the map.
13-10
trying to go for
again?
The save will have been heard. Need some noise going down in towards sewer. Camo.
They're gonna have to save next
Wanting
turn,
to push,
maybe?
Try to get the punish here. Take that weapon
They might.
out of his hands.
Somehow Patty's the only one that
Have
dies.
money for
Actually,
another buy,
fucking
but seems like Team
going
Liquid
through it right now.
not
Damn.
quite finished here
Unlucky.
yet.
Yeah, we're going to go for another match point. Penny moving up into heaven. K-Knight, though, just going to tuck in behind the box. Try to wait this out. I don't think Penny's going to find the opportunity. That should be the next round. Just a crazy call here from Team Liquid. Love the idea. Said, hey, it didn't work last time when we took kind of our time getting to the B site, but if this time, we just pedal to the metal
is
right
crazy.
off the rip, we can catch him off guard.
That stinger be hitting sometimes, dude.
Yeah.
Camo's hands. Kiko there to follow up.
Enemy remaining.
YZ only good for 1 before he shut right down.
Say anything. The way I die is impossible to play. Keep it.
He's tilted. He's tilted as fuck.
Yeah.
He's gonna hit my
That's gonna
birthday,
be another
218.
Timeout force
Yeah?
here by Billy.
Yeah.
Everything
He said
now
that one more time
used.
for my birthday.
Coaching staff staff hoping, praying that they can just push this out. Have the team be able to get them over the line, get that 13th round locked in. Team Liquid, though, 2 more to take us into overtime, to try to find that win, to still get us over to Sunset.
You're going to have a bit of economy to back this up for Billy. Going to have enough for another operator for YZ. I mean, I think what's been good for them has been kind of pushing some angles with YZ on the map, taking a little bit of map control. Sometimes it falls apart in the post-plant stuff, but outside of that, they need to establish a little bit more presence on the map, because these
I guess both teams made it fair. Like they both 45-1 map.
Team Liquid is playing, where they're just going to try to outguess BLG, where their weak side is going to be.
I said true.
Yeah.
It's kind of been the rounds where Team Liquid has found the most success. Just get those plants down
Taking
early.
this
And BLG
for my KJ
doesn't
arc.
really seem to have much in the tank for retakes.
On the wood, jump throw on the lead. It's pretty easy.
Time hand here for YZ once
I got
again.
that. No joke. If I play KJ, I'll remember.
All right. Let's test you on it.
Oh, and what a very solid read. I mean, clears out that trip, but also gets a good amount
Oh
of damage.
fuck, they're coming in.
Push up and over the top, immediately going to be dropping back.
Wait, what? Where's he going?
Popped.
He missed the jump.
Out of garage, sets up the fast lane. Gets a
Oh, I like that.
Spots out Nep.
One more.
Instantly finds the kill.
Wait.
You win.
OT?
Backside, but now they know exactly where he's at. He's pulling flashed up, and Penny's able to get the elimination.
Oh fuck, they're poor next round.
Last one standing this time. No escape.
Oh fuck.
Flawless
Are they gonna win the
fashion.
third
Team
team?
Liquid are 1 round away from taking us
They're
to OT.
fucking poor this round. They have no money, I don't think.
One of them has
Once they
money.
accelerate, their coordination is so good. They're just finding these
Wow.
great moments here. What a read from
He whipped the
Campbell.
off shot,
Got the
damn.
spot.
Yeah, he whipped the
A lot
off
of
shot. They
players
just
would
kind of sat like backside.
flat there off of the
They know they have a
info.
Phoenix, they're gonna get in that
But
smoke
he's
and flash through. They just
wise
kind
to
of
turn
sat there.
on
The
top
Logs
of
guy's
that
in a bad
Fox
spot,
on
low
the
key, bro.
side.
That spot is ass.
Yeah.
Logs corner is ass. They see you before you see
1 round
them.
to go for OT. Toronto,
You have
do you
to
want to see it? Well, let's see if
The
Liquid
screen
can
is still
deliver.
tearing, by the way, right?
No
Yeah.
operator to be concerned about. Levius just with a sheriff. Russia with a judge. Set over at the entrance of C, but right now Liquid not looking to play around that site.
217, 11,
time
12.
this
Yeah,
round.
that's all right.
Thinking about how
Sucks.
they want to
I
make
know.
this execute go if they decide to go for the B hit.
Oh my god.
Imagine he died like that.
A big whip at the
Yeah.
end. Nothing spotted now, don't have that.
Oh
presence speed.
no.
Coming through. Camo.
They don't know about the
A lot of
TP.
damage dealt, but he can't quite
Yeah,
find
but-
elimination.
Patty Tech.
I don't know, man.
waiting.
The flank.
They're just gonna play numbers here.
Oh my god, big kill.
Oh.
Holy
Win
fuck.
out the fight.
Wait,
Gets
he
himself
could
his
Snoop
third
Dogg if they
kill.
go OT.
Might just have gotten his team into this OT to still have a chance to take us to that
Oh,
map
Penny.
3.
Beautiful.
And he
It's 2v3, don't throw
instantaneously
this.
finds Levius there in the head.
Give
K9
yourselves a chance,
dropped.
bro.
Just
Oh my
Nep
god,
and
imagine you hit
Russia
that.
Wow,
trying
Penny.
to turn this on its
64
head, but it's
HP
just
1v3,
not gonna happen. Nep
37
all
HP 1v3.
alone, whittled away down to 37. Spots out Serial, but can't do a damn thing about it. They know he's not on it. The
Give it to
time
Patty, give it
is
to Patty.
bleeding away. The recon
Nope.
cleared out.
Wow,
But there's
Penny.
the final kill.
And we go
Drop the
OT.
12. Strap in. We're going to overtime,
fuck.
baby.
You think Team Liquid wins this now?
Phenomenal.
No.
Phenomenal stuff from Team Liquid. Able to really pull it together as that half wore on. You thought maybe Billy had this done, but 3 rounds in a row for Team Liquid sends it into overtime. And Penny coming up huge, the hometown hero.
Wow, Penny is MVP right
going
now.
big.
Yeah, he's actually having a game, right?
And a short notice call up. Nice. Presses here for Team Liquid on Haven.
23, 15, and 12 for Penny at the moment.
12 assists, damn.
3 charges.
Yeah.
All that is needed in OT to try to get that run it back
5
online.
assists probably, right?
Billy starting on the
Yeah.
attack.
Maybe like Molly as well. Okay.
See how they fare.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
Oh my
Wow.
god. The stun got him, right? The big
Yeah.
Wait, no.
No,
it
the
was him.
Nielsen. It was the Nielsen. It was the Nielsen.
For Billy.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
Throughout these 2 maps, whenever he gets dropped first.
Good paranoia. Oh,
Just spotting. Paranoia, high value, but opts to save it for now. No real way for K9 to try to push forward, given that the smoke is just right here in his face.
Yeah, they just got to get
Tag
away.
him.
That drone even catches a ping there, so Team Liquid still going to maintain
Does
their
he
hold
dare?
over at A. Levius.
Imagine they're both
trying to get
holding
some
it.
information over
Yeah,
at
they
B.
are.
Smoke in his face though. A little bit of a timing there on the nano.
Oh my god, lag.
Once this alarm bot gets popped, they're going to know.
Trying to clear it out. Sprints into the door.
They're going to tuck a player over into the sewers. Looks like they're setting up to try to get onto B, but got a couple
They're
players
playing
ready.
off B.
Penny watching here on the angle. Smoke just
If they get in the smoke, it's faster.
The patty lurk. The patty lurk.
Tiny amount of damage going to be taken there as they send
Oh.
out.
Wait, no, that's night. What am I saying? Never mind.
Camo notes the lurk.
Yeah.
Knight dead. It's got to be a repump, but a double push into B. The spike at the moment is going down into sewers. It's about to
Spike
hit
down.
Camo.
Spike
Wow.
down.
Finds himself with a 3K.
Wait, we're going
Levius is
sunset.
out. The last
We're
one
going
alive
map
for
3.
Billy. The time is not there.
Wow.
The round is already over. Team Liquid. They find themselves in the lead. Map point is now theirs.
Unbelievable. 4 in a row now for Team Liquid. They've got a real
that Neon
chance
Sun.
to send this over to Sunset.
Wow.
It's been a while since we've gotten to see that map. We may get our first look here at Masters Toronto as it comes back into the pool, but this is just brilliant work here individually from Team Liquid. Again, the early kill for Camo to shut down YZ, using that utility so early. Catches Billy off guard again, very early in Billy's attacker side. They lost some players. Some of those crunches. You throw that Phoenix util in there, you throw the relay bolt in there. It can really cause some problems, and Billy caught sleeping just enough. You lose YZ, you lose that entry power, and then you're just trying to spread the map and find some kind of opening. And Team Liquid
You think this goes map 3?
give you an inch.
Well, needing to streak together.
They're 1 round away from winning.
3 rounds to try to look for a 15-13 scoreline. Billy.
Probably,
Final timeout
right?
call.
At this point?
I mean, they're so close to it now.
No more help from the coaching staff. As they once again pivot now over towards this defender side, not being able to get the round win on the attack. It might just be absolutely catastrophic for them.
It's tough. You know, it seemed like they had a pretty good read on their defender side, but then Team Liquid just able to find that pulse, that tempo. BLG. No
The
glass
fuck, the
cannon,
sun goes
but
through the wall?
Yeah.
They
The
send
neon
out
one.
some
It's
util
fucking
early
cooked, dude.
themselves. Get a little bit of info on these deep positions, something that was just talked about, I'm sure, in
It's
that
fucking OP,
timeout.
no?
Was how
Yeah,
patient
that's
Team
good.
Liquid was being outside of A main in that lobby area. See if you can get some info on them. And that has been kind of a tell. Maybe they're going to go B or
Oh,
C.
he's fighting that?
Coming in.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Bit
Fucking
of
peek.
damage there. Just opting to back away.
They're going back to A, classic. Take garage, go back A. The classic strat, bro. Literally classic.
This has to, that's like too much utility now. They threw everything.
Pushing
Wait,
out.
but now we know you're going back to A. Do you commit?
Keeps them honest.
They should drone A, go C.
Util there. Maybe throw the fault line.
Drone
on.
C, go A.
Contact with the killjoy
Drone
util.
C, go A.
BLG.
Ooh,
Good job reading
wait.
this.
Like they're just walking to the
Honestly, I like that
Position.
better. I like that better, low
Got the
key.
Sentinel utility.
But we're doing neither.
Fuck.
K-Knight. Full
They're
salvo
just walking
ready
into
with
this.
his.
Yeah, I think it's A retake.
I think it's Kill Trips probably, right?
Does fall.
Yeah.
Tripwire going to be cleared.
Oh, he's
Recon
stunned.
up over the top.
Big stun.
Oh,
Trade?
that's unlucky.
Wait, the Omen smoke is big.
Quickly trades it back.
Phoenix
Spam him?
flash.
1 for 1.
Big kill.
Sat here,
Oh,
tucked into the
double
corner.
OT.
Wow.
Back,
Next.
Serial dead. Penny.
Paranoia.
At the same time,
They're
keep
blind.
down. Activating the flank.
Oh shit,
sends out
Patty's
the
here.
paranoia,
Fuck,
trying
fuck,
to open
fuck,
up for
fuck,
Patty,
fuck,
but
fuck,
time
fuck,
is
fuck,
just
fuck,
not
fuck,
there.
fuck,
The
fuck.
spike is stranded on the opposite
We're going
side of
A.
the site.
He might
We're
scoop
going
dog, no
again.
joke. He might actually scoop dog. I think he's 3 and 18 or 19.
13 and 13.
I think so. I
He
think
needs
3 and
one kill and
19.
1 death. I think he's 3 and 19, no?
That is
18?
Beautiful round and a great timeout for Billy. They read that from start to finish, using their util early to force Team Liquid back.
I don't like what
and
they
getting
did though,
the
man.
ID.
They just walk,
Yeah.
eh?
Still stuck by their spawn. Using that
Where's the
info
layers
lock
to
down
this
the
shit,
B and C
dog?
site,
They
forced
broke your
rotation
turret
over to A.
mid.
They are waiting with open arms. And even
It's
though
3 and
YZ
18.
spraying through some smokes, his position not particularly.
I feel like if they walked up short
Still
and
comes
Phoenix
through some
flashed
big
out
kills, and the
that
rest
short
of the team
smoke,
is there to back
that would have
up.
been good. But like, They didn't get much value out of the Phoenix utility there.
Came up long, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
like Neon long Phoenix short, that would have been good. Because he got the stun, backside, and then flash for like all the close angle and short, that would have been good.
They should prioritize the Phoenix being short then, right? Because that smoke is always gonna be there.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
You know, if you're gonna go for A long, you could maybe take a pause, wait to see what kind of util is gonna come through. I'd be wary about mid doors, double doors. It feels like that could be a potential spot where Penny's gonna set up a trap play with the Phoenix. Things like that have to be considered.
Back onto the attack. All timeouts now burned. Just the players left to their own devices. Let's see who comes out on top here, who can take that first step. Lock in that map point once again. It's Billy. Large cluster here towards the C site, just the turret. As far as early alert systems,
dude, he's still doing that same turret.
Now going to be sent. Couple shots out from
Yeah, I don't know.
for some damage, but none to be found. Spike quickly going to be planted here. Billy in control. Liquid now needing to go for the retake.
Paranoia for the retake is big.
This is normally where Billy
Looking for the lurker.
really good, really solid.
Nicely jumping.
Trying to dodge the stun? I don't know.
Still have the paranoia.
Can't dodge it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now you know where YZ's at.
Exchanged and Patatech just swings
Big dart.
Wow, what a trip. No, that was a tripwire.
Was it a trip?
Yeah.
Ooh, fuck,
wow.
that's loud. They put a trip post plant? Damn.
Yeah, he put it backside. He ran into it, the Neon.
That's fucked.
That was looking crazy.
To be honest, it's so hard to retake in one wave. You have to do 2 waves.
Yeah.
Thinks about this round. They're gonna
Did you see the tripwire?
pushing up towards C long the whole time. And
That was
as
a big trip,
soon
bro. I'm not
as
gonna
that
lie.
camera, that Levius throws out, gets cleared, that's when they turn on the jet. Smokes are out, fast lane's down, they're on the site, they're getting the plant, they're getting into comfort, they're setting up their crossfires, and they handle it brilliantly. Now Team Liquid's gonna take a go.
All set up to try to go for the orb here. Levius just sat back sight, staring at the camera.
Uh-oh.
As nearby.
Both teams are just going safe.
This approach. TP
Wait, how
on
the
top of the flat. Little bit of a stun there. On to Kiko. Looks for the transfer. Cannot make it happen.
Oh.
It's going to be a 1-for-1.
Oh, wow.
Finds the kill. YZ.
Oh, it's
One
not.
with trades.
It's actually
there
winnable
Team
for Billy.
Liquid. Keep themselves in with a player
It's hard
advantage.
though.
Nope.
Push and K9 try to get themselves
We go
back into
again.
this site.
I think we do.
Unless-
It seems like it's not going to happen. They have to clear out.
Wait, he
two
got that
more.
kill clean.
Spike now being planted. Shock dart doesn't connect. Run it back is there.
Bro, this. Oh my god.
K9 sees his head.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
Wait, again.
Bro, that shit has no value, bro.
Dude, he dies instantly every time. Penny saved them.
He is incredible.
Wow.
28 kills now for Penny. Just a couple of days with the team, and he is playing
What the
out
fuck?
of his mind.
What's going on in that smoke?
Slams into the site, breaks
Wait,
things
K9 actually had
and when
this.
it looks like
Yeah, he almost won
K9
that.
is
Wow.
gonna send BLG into
Damn.
the 1-0 stage of Swiss. Penny had other thoughts.
Nearly ejected from his seat.
Oh my god.
Can't fault him for that. For Bile.
Bro, they're going back to C again.
Nothing more to be
Yeah,
done.
C simulation.
BLG being it quiet here to start now.
He's stunned
Oh,
him.
team stun.
Oh. He was about to go back side and swing this guy. He was gonna get a free kill because he was so stunned. His
Wait,
teammate fucked him
The guy
over.
just went out alone, no?
Yeah.
Take it down. Aftershock to try to punch him out into the open. Here comes the sprint.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. The trade?
Definitely for the transfer, on for the turn.
Holy
Cannot make
fucking
it happen.
shit. Everyone's
Wow.
5v5 on C.
I'm not gonna lie, the team still lost him the round.
Yeah, because it delayed him taking backside.
Yeah, he was about to kill that guy backside, and then there's 5v4 they can't flood.
Sending us to sunset.
You can't have mistakes like that. You
And then
can't
this guy jumped out alone.
fault line YZ.
Yeah.
When he's
That was a nice
got
flash,
that
actually. He
relay
like covered it with the wall. You
nailed
saw
on
that?
top of Serial,
Yeah.
Clear back flat, and that's when things crumble.
We got Soup Dog in the server.
Yeah, we got Snoop Dogg. That's actually crazy. Snoop Dogg's crazy. Holy
Soup
fuck.
Dog.
Little bit of a mistake, and it costs BLG dearly.
Can we reset once again? BLG back onto the defense. YZ up
Oh,
and over the top. Here's
the
the sprint coming
sun.
through. Instantaneously finds a headshot. Penny gonna be taken
They
down.
can't-
For like 5 hours yesterday. No, it was when he was on A against Breach and Sova.
It was just that one, right?
Yeah. Favorite mouse? My favorite mouse is the Demon1 edition mouse. Have you played Phoenix in Pro? No.
What a response from Team Liquid. We have a match on our hands. I am your host, Yingsu, and I'm back here with Ender and Mel.
Yo, Karma, thank you for the prime 2 months. Appreciate it. Yo, didn't someone say I have Team Liquid to win 100 gifted earlier, by the way?
I mean, that was just a banger of a match. The super sub component.
Oh, that was the serious.
I mean, it was looking pretty scary for Team Liquid too, and then
He said Satwick 1502 said if Team Liquid wins the serious 100 gifted.
Let me pay attention. And they actually came through with the comeback. That was insane.
Is it available in India? Yeah.
Why Penny maybe wanted to play that Phoenix. I assume that was his idea. I can't imagine.
No, he said if they win the series.
Yeah, you're playing Phoenix, by the way. Speaking of, do you remember the last time we saw a Phoenix on Haven on the global stage?
I'm gonna guess it was like Scream. That's my guess.
Oh, so like 2022, 2021, you think?
Long time, yeah.
I want to say Jang on paper, Rex played it on Pearl.
That's a one on Haven. Give me a Haven. Haven shout.
Haven. Oh, I
Haven
have no
Phoenix.
clue.
You're gonna love this answer. It was Zelsis back at lock-in on C9. So
that memory nowhere in my brain.
But Zelsis wasn't doing this. Look, they had a stun from Neon plus Phoenix Molly combos that got a 2K on the pistol round. Then had one later in this third round as well, I believe. But it was just wild to see that they were actually like trying things like that, and then on top of the fact that Penny was just finding kills all over the place.
You're right. Zelsis would never, really. Don't think he's
You're going for FNS, you're going for Zelsis. Who's next?
To be fair, Penny's teammate, there you go, where everything is connected. Everything is connected.
Another crazy game for Penny, I'm not gonna lie.
Moment, though, it felt like maybe Billy could have closed this out 2-0. There was a world.
I mean, there were a few different moments it felt like, especially in overtime, but it looked like in like those early overtime rounds, both teams started running into these like clock problems where they can't find a site early in the round. They're trying to go back into the A site late on. The other team's reading that, getting a stack in. It was really only once Team Liquid were able to get that round on the attack that it was going to go their way.
And they finally managed to punish YZ when it really mattered.
Right, and I was wondering, I was saying to you backstage, I'm like, I think YZ might be my new favorite player. This guy is just so fun to watch. He's so explosive. And when Billy was looking good, it was off the back of his aggression, whether it was off rip. I mean, I want to say he probably has the most meters traversed in the first 5 seconds of a round on Haven. Like, you look 5 seconds into round, he's in garage window. He's on a site within 5 seconds. He's running it down. And I think when Billy looked strong, it was in those moments. But when they were failing, it was also off the back of them maybe not getting those entries and closing out those rounds.
We need someone to confirm that, you know, a stat nerd out there to get a heat map.
Get me a meters of how far ahead he is in rounds.
How many steps?
We need that.
How many steps has he taken? He needs
minimum 10,000, I think. But it's time for our HyperX
We tried Splitgate too now.
And this goes to the IGL of Billy. And this was an incredible 1v2.
And the crazy thing is, Neff had like 3 or 4 just insane highlight rounds. But here in the 1v2, he chooses to fall back off of sites. No smokes on the other team. So he plays this angle deep from long and then creeps back in after he has some audio info. And then going for the push.
Used to walk through ADS.
With Molly in hand is beautiful.
This was such a great play. The decision to fall back and play bomb, knowing that the other team, that the defense does not have smokes to defuse, is such an experienced play. I feel like a lot of nervous players, maybe in ranked here, some people would just swing backside with the flash, but that obviously was not the play, and he just falls back and cleans it up so well, isolating the 1v1s.
And speaking of nerves, you know, we've seen Kiko in the past coming as a rookie on the global stage. This time, I don't know if he is the IGL, but he's kind of maneuvering things and being very vocal from what we've seen, and he's been super consistent. Even on map 1 when they lost Ender, he was, you know, trying his goddamn best.
Yeah,
favorite story game?
And honestly, I
don't
think
know.
Core in a lot of the ways that Team Liquid are trying to play, because they are playing a very scrappy style. Like, they're just walking out and trying to find fights.
I played a lot.
Those frequently as one of the bodies, either offering up some utility or taking those fights as well. So the fact that he can be consistent for the team has been really
Jewish? No, sir, I'm not.
I wonder what he's gonna play as we move on to Sunset. We get Sunset on day 1. Let's go. Because previously when he was on Liquid,
furthest thing away from
Sunset,
Jewish.
Kiko was playing Gecko, which is a choice for Kiko.
Played Souls? I don't know what the fuck that is.
But obviously, we remember Paddy on Heretics dominating on Sunset, one of the best players on this map. So they have options.
Is this going to be the first Sunset in Pro?
No Sentinel Icebox, triple smoke.
First Sunset in what?
In Pro play? Like recently?
Yeah. It just came back, right?
So
yeah.
It's going to be something freaky.
I think when they lean into what Penny's going to be comfortable with, I think that is probably their best win condition. And maybe that's recency bias because I just saw Penny.
Remember the old Sunset? It's been a while.
But am I wrong? Like Icebox, he's playing Omen on a map.
Yeah, old Sunset was kind of ass, so I'm not going to lie.
He plays Duelist. He's familiar with Phoenix, and he
this
drops
is a
30. Like,
right?
I feel like if they really want to make this competitive, if they want to win this third map, they need to get Penny comfortable.
Well, on Sunset, Penny has only ever played Raid.
Yeah, I don't remember B at all.
Is there room?
Neon. I mean,
I'll be back in a
it
second.
would require a Neon player to kind of back off and play another role, but I could see it.
Yeah, first time that Sus is going to be playing in a while.
I mean, how
It's been out of the map
really
pool.
impressed with Camo's Neon gameplay. I think he was matching Wizzy like towards the end of the game, like bar for bar. He was matching his aggression.
Why not both?
But then what does Kiko do? Kiko, it's been a long time.
See, there's too many questions. There's too many questions.
That is my job, and that's why I'm here. But it's been a while since we've seen Kiko play a series without at least playing a duelist on one map. You know, he is the secondary duelist. He usually kind of flexes onto that when we go to maps like Split, for example. But let's take a look at Sunset. Billy.
I don't really know what the meta is here.
Every agent select.
Wow, ISO?
It's a Kiko and a camera, and Penny's gonna just keep playing the Omen.
Fair enough.
Interesting. Having Kiko play
Whoa.
ISO over Penny, which again, like I'm not saying by any means
Who,
that Penny is
who
not
picked
insane on
Sunset?
Omen, but
I don't know.
Omen is the agent
It's
who played the first map and they
third
didn't
map,
lose that
so
map,
it's a
I'm a little-
decider.
I'm
No
a
one
little
really picked
skeptical
it.
looking at this.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to see without the footage here, but honestly, like, there are some things that you have to remember, like, coming in. Once you see, like, a stranger pick, like an ISO, like ISO next to Sova, you've got combo ideas there, right, with the undercut and the ultimate, these different types of things, but really, it's just about affording more opportunities for Kiko to find fights.
Well, welcome back, Sunset, and welcome back, your casters, Achilles and Paperthin. Take it
I'm
away.
so fucking tired, chat. Holy fuck.
Don't mind if we do map 3 to go ahead and close out the first day of Masters Toronto. We wouldn't have it any other way. That Haven, absolutely nutty. 16-14. What can Sunset deliver? That is the question.
Feels like that's just going to be what this match is all about. It's just who can create a little more chaos. Having this ISO in there for Kiko. He's only played it 2 other times before this game. And it should be interesting to see how they want to pilot that ISO around this map. Wasn't one of the agents I had in my mind coming into this. I thought maybe they just leaned into Phoenix again with how well it went on Haven.
I'm surprised they're running Neon No Breach. They have a KO.
Bother you once again to make some noise.
Fantastic. BLG on the attacker side. Trying to get through B, but Camo tucked in the corner.
YZ just bounding forward, but it
Oh
doesn't
my
even
God.
matter. Serial's just absolutely
He just
mowing
yelled
him
everyone.
down. 3 quick kills.
You see this comp?
Who's gone?
Clear the shield here,
ISO?
but the headshot will connect.
ISO Neon is kind of lit, no?
Yeah.
Team Liquid racking them up.
Billy just trying to disrespect the Cypher one way. They pay the price. Oh, they just line up for him. Brilliant from Serial. There's just crossfires galore. Just walking right into the trap.
Well, Michael, I got so happy that I
Team Liquid again.
Unbelievable.
Claiming a pistol. They're up 3-2 in that category for this series.
Just a frenzy and half armor here for YZ.
This would be catastrophic for Billy.
For Russia.
Yeah.
The real investment.
Say it fucking ain't so, bro.
I feel like the double dose is gonna fry them here.
Wait, these guys getting 3 kills here, no?
No one
Yeah.
clearing the trip. YZ absolutely dead.
Yeah, you see like, oh! Oh!
His turn to get the 3K. And just like that, it's another swift conclusion over on that B side of the map.
Well, Billy tries to dip into the B well again. And
Look
similar
at the slingshot,
results.
bro. Holy fuck.
Right back. Go any further. Something you're gonna have to be diligent about here as Billy. Can't let that Cypher util slow.
I don't know how I feel about the Sova KO, but
Break into those sites.
we'll see what they have.
Kill?
Desk was talking
Could be
Yeah.
good. It's kind of like, it's a little bit more like standard, I would say, right? Or no?
Getting that space,
I have no
getting
idea
those
what
kills
even
early.
is standard on this map.
That's when Billy was at their best on Haven. Thinking about some deep utility
Isn't
there.
it
but
usually
opts to not go
Yo,
for it.
Morov, thank you for the primes, I appreciate it.
Try a little bit more of a crunch attack towards B.
Oh, okay.
A double lineup there. That's going to be the duelists now eliminated, taken away from Team Liquid.
Because back then, like, I don't know, like, we played like Rage Breach.
There's the spike now going to be
Like,
ushered
I
across
don't know,
the
sometimes
map.
like
Serial
Sky or some shit.
investigating over towards market.
Alright, Gecko. Gecko used to be
Swing out
popular
challenges
here with the flash over and shit like
Oh
that.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
So I think like Sova is like hella new on this map.
Known over by Boba. As Risha does get caught on timing. Penny able to find that one, can get the weapon upgrade.
I think it was Gecko. People just flashed over A, right? Always?
Yeah. It was Breach a lot, Rage a lot, Gecko a lot.
Position will have to reroute the attack. It's a hell of a headshot.
And then probably Cypher and like
Nothing else making this costly for Billy.
Astra or Omen?
Net positive for Team Liquid.
Omen.
Oh, Omen maybe, yeah.
Omen then, yeah.
And Cypher.
Onto B
Cypher.
main.
I can see him.
a little bit of room there to try to work with, but forced off the defuse. Penny get taken down. Billy very much well poised to go ahead and close this out with 3 players surviving. Not too bad of an anti-bonus, but still some damage dealt. Patatek will go ahead and slink away, hold on to the Phantom, as Billy get themselves around win.
That Team Liquid, once again, looking for some of those early trap plays, this time outside of A. And Rusia just in a perfect position to punish it. Meanwhile, setting up for a crunch onto the B site on the other side of the map. Works out well initially. Patatek hit some nice shots, but not much to be done. Once they've got B main control, very tough to flush that out. Gotta have those flank angles. Oftentimes you gotta be coming in through your opponent's spawn area.
Okay, I feel like they don't have much for A here on defense.
Yeah, I think you're right, bro. I mean, all they can do is like vulnerable and
yeah,
paranoia.
Yeah, they don't have the ISO there, but if they put him there, it might be better.
I mean, they vulnerable and neon stun, they can take it.
Yeah.
One thus far is the drone coming in over the top loop to try to get the spot out.
That's
a
crazy TP.
That TP was not it.
Yeah.
Just getting dropped.
Good drone here, good drone.
Just got K-Knight trying to maybe play for a timing here on the
2, he
drone,
spotted
but
2.
cannot close that gap.
Howdy's feeling it a little bit.
They're gonna have to assess if they can re-wrap Carls towards that B site or if they have to just go for a save.
They don't save this. I think they go for it.
I think they're gonna go for it too.
With that Cypher cam.
Maybe
2, 3.
up mid to flank A.
Part of the map, but Team Liquid's
Oh, the cam sees mid though.
Take a little bit
I
more
think, right? It sees their feet. Oh,
yeah. Cleared out. There's the neural theft.
Oh, they know Cypher rotated now. It's actually not bad reaction.
No, for sure.
There's the trip.
They broke everything.
Well, getting the dart. Slows them up for a little
They
bit
know it's at least 2. It's all on Levius.
30 seconds. The lion's share of weight here on his shoulders.
Wait, K-Knight came back?
Straight into the headshot. Serial though.
Wow. He's looking crispy right now.
He gets it done.
That's nice.
The 1-2 punch. Team Liquid now up 3-1.
He is having a whale of a time here on Sunset on the Cypher. Serial so ready. This is just a great round for Patatek.
This is starting to get scary, bro.
Maybe on Haven.
Yeah. I don't know.
Able to take down YZ.
I don't know. Billy, I prepared on this map, really.
The crosshairs almost in the right spot. Patatek was
I mean,
just a step faster.
they probably don't have insight on each other, right?
Down BLG's
Definitely not.
And that really opened
especially on this map.
Yeah, no one's played it yet.
YZ.
Unless EWC, I don't think EWC had it now.
No.
It's a weaker buy now.
ADS spray.
Making it very easy for Camo to go ahead and collect that elimination. That just very much brings a halt to any kind of pacey hit that BLG was looking for.
I don't know, this B main has not been good for Billy.
No. I feel like on this map, you just have to keep going mid. You go mid, you smoke out the left side mid or right side mid, and then you like fight the opposite. Or you like smoke it out and then you walk into the smoky K, flash through with a dart or some shit. Paranoia deep.
Enough to go ahead and get some interest
and do like mid splits and shit, get picks like that.
Because they contest the mains early usually, right?
This is BLG.
Yeah.
You never know when they're just kind of setting up for a fake on the other side of the map.
Oh, that.
He's still swinging out.
Ooh.
I just don't think Billy know what they're doing.
Collects another elimination.
They're kind of plugging in this round, it feels like.
30 seconds left.
Or just like this map in general.
Trying to clear back sight over towards Alley. He's just dead to rights.
Yo, he TP'd in.
Reading this well, but can he get the jump is going to be the question. Spots him out, lines up ahead.
He kind of trolled.
Yeah.
They're just kind of feeling it probably. Oh. And here's the neon.
Camo finds himself a 3K. K-Knight.
Tough.
Not going to be able to get it done.
Yeah.
Dead on the swing. Team Liquid with the defuse now up by 3.
I think they're gonna like 13-1 them, honestly.
It's looking pretty solid so far. They seem like they're warmed up.
Yeah.
Play battles, these isolated battles.
One enemy remains.
And you know, Billy
it's so hard also when the team has momentum.
In their region.
If you're not feeling it,
yeah,
it's hard to get back in. 5 regen shields.
Wow.
And they
Seems
paused.
to have thrown them off a little bit with their mental, and yeah, absolutely, you've got to right the ship.
Yeah.
At the very least, you got to get them playing a bit more as a team. Get the comms under control. It's like you said.
I feel like they just didn't practice this map enough.
Just shouldn't. No reason for that.
No reason for that for Russia as well to
Yes.
start the round.
Yes.
So yeah, I think a couple screws coming loose here while trying to retighten them. This has got to be painful, frankly, to say the least for Billy. This is a series you come into, and you should feel like, okay, we have.
The other maps they were good, but I don't know. This one they're not looking that great.
Played on a stage this big since Reykjavik, and they've had 2 days of prep. Their team huddle at the start of this was basically the same length of the prep time coming into this tournament. And right now you find yourselves in a map 3 situation, down by 3 rounds.
Well, you got to worry about what happened on Haven. I mean, you had match point so many rounds in a row and you couldn't close it out. It goes into overtime and you can't close it out again. And now you're at a pretty big deficit early. 3 rounds down.
Full regen shields, and there's an outlaw in the hands of Patitech.
Oh boy. Look at their economy, he knows it.
To do some damage. Situated here top mid. Won't get too much of a glimpse in towards Tiles though before that smoke blooms. Recon cleared, just a slow drift forward here. Neff
Just walk into it. Yeah, this is what I was talking about.
Through the smoke. Never gonna get caught there, but Kiko still able to find one as YZ gets taken down.
This is exactly what I was talking about.
On the trade, Milkman now pops as they storm their way forward onto the A side. Penny trying to hold the corner here. Slides back in towards the alley. Fights up against K-Knight, gets some damage in, but cannot confirm the kill.
He did exactly what I was talking about.
Through, but Team Liquid in position to try to go for a flood retake.
They did like the mid split, walk into the mid smoke, flash through with the KO, and then Almond Paranoia like the deep lane, and they got the pick like that.
Camo has to win this battle. Oh, and he cannot. K-Knight's got him.
Was looking back over towards main, getting taken down. Serial flushed out. K-Knight coming alive here. 3K for the Sova. Looking for a little bit more, but it's going to be enough to go ahead and close it out. Billy find their second round win in fairly clean fashion.
But it's them playing together here. Even though they push up through top mid and try to reroute over towards A, it's a 3-2 split. They're clearing a lot of space at the front of A.
This map all about mid control, mostly, yeah. Mid's like hella important.
That's the kind of thing Billy should be doing more of.
It's like easy to fight for as well sometimes.
And just holding their angles nicely. K-Knight having a really solid round there. And they needed that. They needed that big time.
I feel like their coach gave them like a reminder of like what to do.
Yeah.
Absolutely do. Now they're going to look to try to up the pace here. Just around the corner. Patitech taking an immense amount of damage there.
Oh no, dice. He doesn't have a gun. Oh, he does.
Wow.
Oh, he killed him.
He actually cooked them.
Yeah, he cooked them.
The last player that you wanted to grab up with that ultimate.
The spot is nice. I'm not gonna lie.
He's good for it.
YZ spot.
That's okay.
I feel like it doesn't
Everyone
go
always quarters it. Oh,
Think so?
never mind. Yeah, I core that shit.
Really? It's the complete opposite. Wait, they just fucking own them. Damn, that pause is netting value. They're
Yeah.
Liquid.
Are you dodging my questions about other games? You only said it once.
I mean, to be
and I haven't
fair,
seen it yet.
they've been getting the A space for free. Now they're just capitalizing on it.
My answer does now.
I feel like Liquid should contest it.
Contest what? Mid?
The A space.
A space?
Like vulnerable stun.
Oh, like, yeah,
they are.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I feel like they're just giving it up for free.
Yeah.
Still have a Hunter's Fury here. 4K.
Let's eco here. It's gonna be hard.
Has a neural theft. Patitech has
Stun themselves?
ultimate
No.
as well.
Oh, nice shot.
That's one for Camo with the
That's
Sheriff.
a bomb.
Hell of a shot, and now the spike is
Yeah,
stranded.
he has Omen ult, but yeah.
Got this quad stack. Lucia has to burn the ult just
There
to
you
go
go.
ahead and scoop up the spike. Decent value found here.
Cypher ult if they get this kill.
Now you know.
Oh, this ult could be big.
Wow.
It's big.
Oh, wow.
There's the kill.
He gets two.
It's like the garage lane on Haven.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I have retrieved the spike.
Team Liquid
2v5.
I must wait a moment.
Cypher goes big here.
looking to keep this score line separated.
All the jump spots are annoying.
Just
They
incredible.
need to get a kill somewhere.
The info gathered off that one sheriff.
This is a hard round to win.
They know
It
they have
is.
to
They're
rotate
jiggling
back over.
too. Like they're playing it well.
Spots them out. They know where this spike is going to end up.
That's play up, I think.
Plan to come through.
Yeah.
Can they hold the line?
Okay, they might get some kills here.
Another weapon. Two more
Oh
now.
my god, the
Picked
guy's
up
running
Serial,
mid made him turn.
striking first.
Yeah,
Flushed
and
out
then
a
here the
bunch.
ISO shield
Towards
after.
barrel spot, but Levy is down to 1 HP.
Wow,
Damn.
flawless
Doing damn thing.
thrifty.
The 3K
That
from Patek
is tough.
running it back.
Damn.
After his performance on the previous map, Liquid maintained
Honestly, I have no idea if this map was defensive sided or attack sided.
This is so nice for them.
Like other maps I have an idea, but like, I have no idea about this map. I haven't played it.
I mean, before it was kind of balanced, right?
Ah, I think it was defensive sided, okay.
Defensive?
Able to set up that
Yeah,
Hunter's
I want to
Fury.
say defensive.
Just beautifully handled.
Yeah, I don't know either.
It's been too long. I don't really remember anything.
It feels balanced, but I don't know.
That was a thrifty. That's brutal for Billy. It looked like they were maybe going to be able to get themselves back into this. Team Liquid answers right back.
Jump out of the corner, Wisey. Ooh, a lot of damage.
Wow, the shotgun was killed him.
There's the double damage as well. Pushed forward. Levy is nearly finding the timing, but still can't get the kill. Serial stays alive.
He didn't clear it.
And nothing cleared out. Both trips still intact on this B site. Levius's little adventure not really working out for him. Penny on the jiggle peak, just sitting out the paranoia. Forces them back away, buys a bit more time.
Let's see how aggressive Team Liquid wants to be. They know that this is going to be A now. No presence at the B site at all. This has to be explosive for Billy.
0 point does get the reveal here onto Camo. Penny swinging out, able to
Keep it
strike,
out.
finding one.
Kiko.
Similarly though, peeking
Oh, Camo needed one. Oh my god, imagine. Wait, Cypher flank.
No work.
Find one. The backstab
Oh!
now trying to be activated here from Levius.
Oh.
Again, get some damage in,
He's
but
pushing the
cannot
smoke.
confirm that kill.
Oh, he's dead. Patty's got him. Patty's fucking snuck. Wait, Omen knows?
He has no idea.
Wow. You checked. I mean, well done, dude.
Yeah.
Getting the reveal here.
Oh, they almost lined up.
Damn.
4 kills for Russia, 4 rounds for BLG, just 1 separating.
I said that earlier, Kira.
Scary
I mentioned that.
for Billy. They get the trades on the way through. This time they TP Russia up on top of the box again.
This time it works.
And this time it works, exactly. And it's because the teammates are there to back him up. The site's clear for him.
What's happening to the chat? I have no idea, bro. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about in chat.
That was kind of the thing that had me concerned there for a second, was Levius was completely cut off from Russia, and Team Liquid knew, and they kind of had to decide which way they wanted to go. They opened up just enough space there for Russia to sneak through, back over, in towards Link. Now it's going to be Team Liquid's turn.
Might come down to the wire,
Timeout
okay.
to try to figure this out. I mean, they make some pretty good reads here, but BLG getting that teamwork in order.
Why do you use the tree window? Why do we drink water? Why do we breathe? Why do we blink? Why do we sleep? So many questions, all these questions we don't know answers to. Just because we do it just because for fun.
So fun to watch today. They have really showed up with about the shortest amount of practice time you could possibly fathom.
Yeah.
And they have looked really good.
Streets ahead of our expectations.
What happens to the 100 gifted? He said 100 gifted after Liquid win the series.
You weren't expecting it, you were streets behind.
They only won the map, but
Well, it's going to be a bit of a change up here.
yeah.
Penny getting an operator, handed over by Kiko. Do some half armors, but BLG on the attack, not looking to bring it out
What are
of
your
there.
master?
See if this catches them off guard. For now, Penny just going to be situated over this A alley. Trying to see if he can find a target. Put that off to good use.
Definitely unorthodox.
All up on Penny, Omen.
Quick clear on the dart.
I feel like it's really strong.
Nothing going to be found
On
there.
this map.
Pretty strong?
Yeah.
Oh, the jiggle.
Okay, well, now you know.
Never mind. That's just us.
Honestly, it's so hard to op versus fucking neons and ISOs, man.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Wait, we're both
You said the same shit. What were you gonna say? You were gonna say Oppa is so much harder?
You not lie first. Hey, the thing is, why are we saying that? Were we gonna lie to like?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. I just said that unironically. Fuck. I actually just said it unironically.
What were you gonna say there?
I don't even fucking know anymore. I have to think about it.
I was gonna say Oppa is just like so hard nowadays.
Yeah. Okay. Well, shit. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say something similar.
There you go. So we're
be
not
like,
lying.
I feel like on versus Neon and ISO, I should just stop bopping. Oh fuck.
Yeah, 100%.
Wait, shorty, wait, shorty.
Oh wow. Oh my god! He's playing him! Damn!
Okay,
damn
to be fair, Kiko gave him so many sound cues.
Yeah.
Right?
It's hard. I mean, I don't know. That's hard.
Yeah,
it's
it is
hard.
It's hard.
He was just playing
Probably
Ring Around the
hindsight.
Rosie, bro.
That was a nice juggle by YZ.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna say Omen needs someone there with him, but to be fair, his purpose is to anchor that solo, right?
Yeah, and get away with the off.
Damn, he actually worked them.
That's crazy.
It's got him on their feet.
Couple plays away from K9 asking if somebody on the opposite side of the stage is okay.
Full buy? No, half buy. Gotta judge. Ooh.
Well, energy's not.
Do they check the box? Surely.
Nah, this box is like, I don't know. It's like
My
hard
worst
to...
nightmare.
Yeah, you like don't clear it mid round. I don't know if they will.
Toggle on the cam only gets the spot here.
Low key, they should have left this cam.
Yeah.
Nah, actually, maybe not. So we can push later now. Oh.
Tiny bit of damage there on the left shoulder.
Wait, I was pushing. Someone knows. Someone knows. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Here's them.
A sight. Gonna be spotted there. Still
no, his teammate scared him back. His teammate made him straight back.
Yeah.
That's unlucky.
This judge try to be the difference maker.
Where are you
the fuck?
TPing, bro?
He's forward though, and he has no.
I think Penny is overcooking a little bit.
He's outdone him in every single facet, as it's a flawless round for BLG to get to 6.
I must wait a moment.
Last round before now, the switch.
Wait, they're back. They got 6.
Yeah, wasn't it 4-0 or 4-1?
It was like 4-0.
That Team Liquid is trying to approach some of these trap plays, and they're out-dueling them now. Russia there, waiting for a little bit of help after he gets the identification that there's a couple players setting up a crossfire. YZ is one of the trickiest Neons I've seen. He's been finding these crazy flank angles. Back to Haven, over to here now.
Patty's tweaking.
He's so smart sometimes with the way that he plays.
B-split, or B-split rather.
Just finds these openings.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
they got so bold.
Wow.
What? They lined up! Guys?
Wow, the Neon son.
Cypher, someone Cypher. Serial. Oh.
He's getting ulted
Oh
now. That's
my.
so hard. Wow, the recovery. That one time out.
Yeah, actually, they brought it back from that.
The coach knows more than both of us. Never suggest anything.
The overdrive pop, because why the hell not? It's the last round of the half, and Penny would have to pull off an ace clutch. Hits the paranoia, holds him on for now, but he cannot delay.
Oh, got one.
Still killed him.
It's just going to be the one kill found. 7-5 at the half. Billy in with the lead.
Yo, Han, thank you for the gifted tier one there. Appreciate you, dog. Thank you.
As the half wears on.
Liquid's been good about the pistols since Haven. Scooped up those last 3. Feels like they're absolutely going to be needing that 4th and final one here as we go to the second.
He walked in front of him.
Send it away to a quick
Yeah, that was not ideal. I'll say
That's
it.
fucked.
Ideal, it was not.
I feel like it's still close. It's just 2 rounds.
It's not done. It's not done and said. Wait, has it all halves been 7-5? 3 of them have.
No.
3 out of 5 at least.
No. 2.
Oh, I meant on the other series.
They 13-5. Oh, other series?
Yeah, 13-5.
I'm not sure.
Who 13-5?
No, the 13-1 on Pearl, but that was the other
Yeah,
match.
13-1 on Pro, yeah.
Yeah. It feels more even now. With the new
Match?
meta, or like the meta, I mean.
Definitely more fun to watch.
Yeah. Yo, Han, thank you for another gifted tier 1, I appreciate it.
All right, we're about to go back in to Sunset here to settle this series. BLG in the lead by 2 rounds, 7-5 at the half. Those last 4 especially were absolutely electric from the Chinese squad.
I'm just so impressed with the way that they're able to regroup after a rough start, after a devastating loss on Haven. One timeout, and they're really able to get things going again. The Coinbase Econ report looks like, you know, nobody's really...
It's scrappy.
Yeah, it's been, well...
I think, yeah, it just kind of goes to show that they've just been beating the piss out of each other, to be frank and to be blunt. But Neff has been running it back clearly across those last little streak of rounds that Billy were able to pick up.
Well, he just hit his stride. I mean, we saw it on Haven as well, where he had a couple huge multi-kill rounds to change the tempo, change the pace for Billy. You know, a guy who was on the Ascension winning Bleed team and is now here on the big stage with Billy again. And he's a glue guy. He's there to be good with the util. Saw a little bit of a whoopsie on Haven, but he has had some phenomenal moments.
Well, by TMV standards, being a glue guy, maybe not the best thing.
That's true. I mean, in terms of keeping the
Penny's struggling this one.
not slowing everybody down.
Precisely.
What do you think if they kept Penny on duos the whole series? Like he fried on Phoenix, right? But then like on Smokes he's been struggling.
Ammo dead.
Yeah.
Wow, the
I feel
jumping.
there's no way you change it mid-series though, right? They probably have it set.
Yeah, it's for sure set.
Yeah, I agree. He's going crazy.
So you have a way around this?
Now he's got to play differently on Smokes.
Yeah.
Has to clear it out, so eyes can
They're
be
pushing.
set back behind him. Gun drill spotted. That's gonna be a headshot through the box
Oh.
here as K-Knight.
That was looking risky.
Only confirmed
They're low.
The flank.
Wow, he
What the
almost got all
fuck?
3.
Like a race car.
Yeah.
That was big by
Pistol
YZ.
cannot be found.
Damn.
Billy will stretch their lead now up 8-5.
Just stellar patience here on the retake from BLG. They make sure that they can get YZ into position before they really start committing to the fight. And Team
They
Liquid
might
kind of
force
gives
buy.
the script away in a few of those moments, take some shots.
Well,
I feel like this is.
maybe.
I feel like this is a map you can force
They're
buy
trying
on.
to hide. Ridiculous.
Go for a B split.
Force buy and do like some crazy fast play somewhere. You can catch him with utility.
For sure.
Holy.
Oh my god. I don't think I've ever yelled like that.
It's a big pistol.
Such a good series overall. Smoke blooms.
No, they saved.
Able to get the spot
They have
out
2
now.
sheriffs.
Camo's push, but Mark
Yeah.
Door gets shut.
I like this play.
Continue to try to swing
Walk in
forward.
that smoke, walk out.
Giving up the position,
Fuck it.
Walk out the side,
space
gamble.
over, so they're
Yeah.
anticipating this
Walk out on the left.
Yeah, Billy happy to
They
try
can't
to
break the
use their
cam.
weapon advantage. Set up these longer range fights. Don't let some of
You
those
saw him.
Oh.
close range guns take you down. Those classics don't get in the right click range. Couple sheriffs though, and a ghost. So actually, a little bit of firepower here for Team Liquid.
They lose this rounds.
Especially on Kiko on
Drops.
that ISO. You can find some value.
If who
there.
wins?
Could be
If like
sudden,
if Liquid win this round,
different round, but Team
I think Billy
Liquid's
are
managed
fucked.
to suss this out. Starting to
Maybe.
lean towards the weak side.
I mean,
Spot out there, playing off
they
the
should have
front.
win this.
Impossible.
Yeah.
Goes down to Serial
Good
Patek,
paranoia.
dead.
Good
One more
reload.
remaining in the mag. Has to
Yeah.
go ahead and go for the
Patient,
reload.
discipline.
Yeah, he played that so well.
Yeah.
Oh, he's shooting body.
Russia coming away with 3.
Nah, that was a misclick.
Billy
No, he was shooting that. He meant it.
not looking to let Liquid back into this, at least not in any kind of thrifty fashion.
Could you imagine if he swung with that one bullet and got the kill? Like,
I could imagine. We've seen crazier things.
I thought he was going to do it for a second.
No, that was
Play
intentional.
like a madman.
That was a little bit. All right, this is the round of the game.
Billy is kind of
Honestly, it is.
They're unleashed.
Big A fight. Oh, they're going
They're
mid actually.
driving. They've got a 4-round lead.
Where's Dagger
Coming
going?
into their
B?
bonus. It's only a couple Spectres, Guardian, Bulldog, Sheriff for Neff. Bit of a spot, but nothing super interesting there. Just the Sentinel identified. Liquid looking to set up an A hit. Gonna lead the way with the drone.
Oh, he can't get away.
Damage looking for the punish here, just running it
Oh,
down
yes,
here.
he can.
Wow.
K-Knight is there. The
Wait, he went out too far. Oh my god.
Yeah, he got shot.
On the drone, shock dart gonna be sent.
He
Oh
runs
my
through?
god. Wait, not the shock dart. No, I honestly I love the run through, but I don't know why he pulled out the shock dart doing it.
Oh, either.
That was a crazy timing he took.
Plant in the open as well. Spike in play. YZ
He decided not to go for it, but I mean, I would have done it.
Flank again.
Just trying to math away that he doesn't
They know
have to
now.
do it.
He's looking at it.
They big trip.
Yeah.
Got it.
Still there. Running and
Saw him.
Wow.
Ooh. Big. He got the flank as well.
Yeah.
Second time he saved them.
But that is still a damn good bonus for Billy.
That was just a bonus for them then.
Stopping the
Was.
conversion.
Just love the proactivity that we're seeing from Billy on this defender side, getting
Wow.
IZ out into the open early, getting ready for these retakes, coming from a bunch of different angles, pushing.
Damn, he like ran out so fast too.
Yeah. He was
Wow.
trying to get there in time because it wasn't pointed for him.
Yeah.
He was playing there at main.
Outlaw.
Liquid
They actually have 4 lead armor. Wait, someone got tagged. How he got hit by a shock?
Not sure.
Everyone is vulnerable to it. Haditech already
4-man
getting
market
damage
split?
as well.
Just walk in? Damn. Fucking Chad, dude. Done?
Camera. It's 3 players here. On
Nice
this
stun, I
side.
like that.
Try to delay fragment. Try to
Oh, he got
cut
shit.
off
Wow,
one.
he got 2 of them.
Wow.
Finds both
I don't know how he got
duelists
2.
Of Liquid, Camo, Keiko, both gonna be taken down. Drone
A
now,
good
out from the
drone.
corner, gets the spot
Yeah.
here onto Serial.
Good shock in this guy, but unlikely.
Yeah.
Swing coming through,
They got
Wow,
rolled.
he wasn't expecting him there.
YZ on the
It's
repeat,
over.
loses his head. But Haditech is completely contained within a
Oh my
corner.
god.
And it's gonna be a 3-player high-low. BLG not allowing for Liquid to string together consecutive round wins in this half. They get themselves now up to 10.
Hey, they're just doing a great job delaying. Playing just enough stall. And then the reveal comes through
I
there
mean, this
as
is like the
well.
same thing as last half, right? They fucking lined up.
Yeah.
YZ
Wow.
on those flank angles has been really
Nah, that's tragic for Penny to die like that.
so many big moments.
He threw a paranoia and died.
You know,
That was his whole
Yeah.
round.
Liquid corralled. You've got them trapped. And things just crumble. Now you got to think of a way out of this. Bye's going to be a little bit shaky for Team Liquid coming into this next round. They do have a couple ults. They do have a Hunter's Fury. They do have a Neural left. So there's some ways that they can turn this round on its head for sure. We've already seen them pull off a Thrifty.
Yeah.
I feel like it's so hard for Team Liquid now.
Pretty desperately need another
Feels
one right
like
here.
it's too far gone.
Yeah.
Looking like he might be risking his entire economy. Flies down to get a Vandal into the hands of Kiko. One and a half. That impact from the ISO. One charge away from having the kill contract online.
So again, you've got a lot of options here as Liquid actually coming into this. I like this timeout a lot because you can talk about 2 things. You can talk about how you want to cycle these ults for this round, get that orb for Kiko, get him into a position where he's using the kill contract, not on YZ hopefully, and somebody else, and then you can use the Hunter's Fury maybe. Scale up in the site if you've got that kill.
This is the last game of the day, yeah. It is.
Actually shut BLG out of this round.
Fuck it. Rush
Get
B?
all the cards
B pop?
into place.
My classic
That's
rank
a
strat,
crazy
B pop.
call. That's a crazy call.
Really?
Yeah. Yo, bad dog. Thank you for the 100
What
bits.
the fuck? Shit on him.
Hero first and milk first.
He has ult, he has
Hero
ult.
and then milk.
With 2 players down on the floor. Hero theft now.
That's actually a big ult.
Getting the reveal. Spotting out this attempted aggression from A.
Good lurk by him too.
It's you and now
Oh,
They got
wow.
the cypher.
There is no escape.
We're using
Oh,
milk here.
perfect.
Walls
It's
falling.
perfect. It's
Kiko barely
perfect.
surviving.
Nah, Serial is actually going insane.
Back through
The
full
save
HP,
now.
full
He
armor.
won them the round again.
K-Knight.
He's
Yeah.
won them half their rounds, no joke.
The timeout call
Okay.
from Liquid working a treat.
Pistol round, the first pistol round, then the
Billy thinking they can maybe
that
catch Team
anti
Liquid off guard.
bonus this round.
Tiles hit,
Like 3 rounds right there.
and it just gets shut right down. Serial has continued to be a real menace on the Cypher. Neff just caught sleeping there. Maybe wasn't expecting Serial to go for another peek, but you got a Sheriff and you're feeling it. Why not? Can throw that neural theft in there. Nico's got his ult. It is all good to go. Another MasterCard Thrifty here for Team Liquid.
Low-key, not gonna lie, these guys are starting to heat up, no?
Back down to 3.
Yeah.
Flawless Thrifty at that.
I mean, they've been like kind of fucking heating up, but they just had like a couple unlucky rounds.
Alongside Risha there at the top of the board, just such crisp shots
Wow.
to be found. He just weapon recovery into the neural theft there. Fantastic value found. Team Liquid.
Full buy Sova ult. They're
This
rushing
is
it
a
down.
crazy TP here. I don't know what
Yeah,
they're
what is
cooking.
this TP?
Need 3 more to tie things up.
Wait, what?
Camo.
Does he get a map glitch?
For the moment, Hunter's Fury gonna be coming through.
Wait,
I
what?
thought the end. I thought the
Yeah,
other
what was
Omen
that?
TP too.
Oh, they're Omen TP forward too, right?
Yeah, but it got canceled or something. I don't know.
I don't know what just happened. That was weird as fuck. I think I'm fucking.
Open. Some shots from K9, but once again, you.
Oh, got canceled by ISO?
Left standing.
Oh, I
BLG
see.
are going to go for the save once
Does that work like that? He already casted it though.
Yeah, I can cancel it.
Break through those initial defenses.
Before it goes through, he can cancel it like that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Rishi again trying to TP up on that box.
The ISO vulnerable is kind of fucking insane.
Just is a little too
That's
late. I
strong.
mean, I think teams are
Once they buffed it, it was fucking so good.
seen this map
Yeah.
and not respecting the speed of the neon sometimes.
I mean, shit, it's fucking 8-10 now.
This very
Yeah.
moment where
They have to save next round.
through and you're trying to TP
That's
someone.
9-10.
Two guns, Sova ult, it's kind of winnable. They have Neon ults.
Or it looks like maybe a little bit of hunting.
Neon's gonna make a play next round, probably.
Probably, yeah.
Money. Want to get these weapons out of hands, make this as costly for BLG as you possibly can. Double stack setup though. Levius waited on the canvas. That should be a foot spot.
Oh, wow.
K9 will be able to get the headshot.
The trip on the angle.
They're
That's crazy.
fucking lost because they have money and Camo's getting closer to his ult.
Guys, can we do it like this? Look, put the Cypher cage here. Pop the cage. Penny.
Oh, he's talking about the control right here. You see it?
Yeah.
But I don't think he TP'd into the cage. I'm not gonna lie. I think he missed the cage. I'm
He
pretty
did.
sure he. Actually, no, he TP'd into it, right? Yeah, he did. He did. I kind of like that though. I kind of like that.
That was good.
Because like the cage protects them from the dart and everything.
Yeah. I think they might have been defaulting it or something as well. I don't know. I just threw in the cage there, blocking off the angle.
Three top.
Wait, they
mid,
force
they're gonna
spot.
Just- Wait.
Camo.
Oh.
Immediately sends out that neural theft. Breaks the shield of Kiko, but
Wait, that blind.
the reset comes through. Hunter's Fury.
Oh wow, Maui killed him.
How do you?
Kiko, pat attack body back for 1.
Can you res? Wait, no, teammates alive. What am I saying?
YG now getting into position.
1v3. Low key, I feel like he might win this.
Serial 1v3 again.
Never mind.
Too much.
Oh.
YZ will find the
Wait, that was a nice.
Wait,
flood.
how did they get enough for an operator? I thought they were poor.
But they
I
were
didn't even
for it.
get
I
to
guess
see
the
their
guys that
money.
survived had money, right? The guys that
I
survived
guess
must
so.
have money.
From taking this series.
How they report as well.
Back to some of the stuff
Yeah.
we saw in Haven from BLG, where you leave YZ on his own with a sniper rifle and you stack.
Damn, he
the
almost
other
got that
side
entry,
of the
dude.
map.
That's
Yeah.
a nice spot by the
Right
Omen.
into the trap.
And the Omen ult fucked this guy. I think he got paranoid.
Combos there to flush Kiko
Yeah, he got
out.
paranoid for sure.
Everybody getting involved for Billy. Got Neff Salt.
Oh
What?
my god.
Nah, bro, the guy jump started and the other guy walked into it.
That's crazy. He didn't even like
Wait,
white
what?
swing it though.
He's KO ulted the Omen and spawn. What is this? What is happening this round?
I don't know. So you can go first? Oh my god.
He can res, he can res. Wait, no, he can't. He's dead. He's
Yeah, you
dead.
can. That's instant.
It's a hell of a lot faster than it used to be. Spike is planted and Camo
Wait.
is here for the backstab.
You don't get to
Yeah.
it? Damn. He played it smart. Do you like that or no? I killed 2 there, I'm not gonna lie. I died for 2.
I would have went for the 2. Let the first guy go.
Wait, the res is hella fucking fast, for real.
Yes, 1 second.
1 second?
Yeah.
You buffed it that much?
Yeah.
That's recent?
Yeah, it's broken.
To be fair, I don't think I've had a KO in my fucking game, have I?
No.
That's crazy.
For Liquid.
Yeah, it's almost
this is
instant.
just done and dusted.
1.5.
Gets a free kill. It's a 3v5. And then Penny's had enough. They line up right into his crosshairs. They get the res and they are not ready for Camo to be back there already. Just a Great
I have an interesting buy here. It's like a half buy.
Yeah, wait a minute. I believe doing the same thing. Wasn't it 11-8 last map? Or 11-7?
I'm not
I think it
sure.
was.
I think it was
No, that was
11-7.
Icebox. That was Icebox, maybe. I forget.
Now you're on a weaker buy. You invested so much to get those operators going.
Ooh, put a pre-fire there. Some chip damage onto the Neon.
But again, Neff has his ult, and they're still going to put a rifle on him. I do find this interesting, but Neff's good enough, again, that I understand.
I mean, I guess they just want to hit B, but I don't think hitting B is good in here.
Oh yeah, right now it's fucked, dude. F3 here.
Yeah.
This looks.
Oh my god, someone break that for him, please.
They walled off their own drone. He shot though.
He shot. I don't think they heard it.
Yeah,
Maybe they did.
They canceled. Thank God they canceled. It's meant to be a fake, I guess. Oh wait, he's inside. No.
Oh, he got scared. No, he got scared.
Good paranoia. Oh wait, he got spammed.
He killed him full blind.
Oh, he needed to chill. He needed to chill.
No.
He needed to chill.
They had the round.
They didn't know he had a judge there. He could have chilled. He had 2 chances there.
Spike now to be planted.
Damn, that sucks.
That does suck. Wait, they're actually clawing back in. They should pause. Billy should pause, probably.
I think they should.
Billy should pause, but the thing is, like, I feel like Liquid gonna cook a good strat on this pause.
Once again, having to go for a save. Team Liquid.
Damn.
I think even if Liquid cook up a strat, Billy desperately needs one.
One round separating in flawless fashion.
Just what tremendous diligence being shown here by Team Liquid. A bunch of traps set up by BLG, one on each side of the map, and they're able to just not fall for the one on B, go over to A, where there's the judge, and you put a cam right outside of the smoke that forces Rushia back. He tries to hide the judge, switches over to
The players can call for the timeout, and also the coaches can call a timeout if they feel like one.
ISO ult. They're gonna pause surely.
Oh, this is so hard for Billy.
The timer gets paused, and it seems like it's going to be a timeout call here.
Wow, that was unlucky.
The spam, yeah.
Dude, Serial is just feeling it. That is filthy.
Need an admin to check that PC. That is ridiculous. Yeah, I think that accurately summarizes this entire series. All of the expressions we just saw.
Basically.
Final timeout call used here by Billy to try to just eke out these last 2 round wins. Team Liquid nipping at their heels.
It's tough. I mean, you've had so many things start to go right. And
He's cooking. He has an idea. He has a strong idea.
Yeah.
Like you're back on track. One of the other teams just was right back in it. They found.
I think he's telling them how Team Liquid is playing right now, and how they should like play around it instead of like fixing their own stuff.
Like adapt to what they're doing instead of changing what.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't try to fix what we're doing. Try to adapt to what they're doing.
Yeah.
We wouldn't mind it. Toronto, how about you guys? You want to see another overtime? We'll see if we can make that happen. For now, though, some rifles and a Guardian for BLG. And the aforementioned half armors, 2 of them regen. No Outlaw on the attack, though, for Team Liquid to try to capitalize off that.
Kiko's got his ult. Something to be wary
What a
of,
shot.
sure.
Wait, they got the neon.
Oh,
wow.
Dragged in once again. Can he get the victory?
He's gonna die.
Absolutely can.
Right?
He's gonna be like
Wait, he saved them! He saved them, he got 2!
Wait, it's lagging so hard, bro. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's screen tearing.
Left all alone.
Wait, there's no way he got 2 and got saved.
Yeah, he ulted the Neon in the open, and the Team Liquid's Neon, he ran out, he was about to kill him, and then the Cypher saved him. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Liquid trying to scale off
Damn.
the back of Kiko's ult. But they're so ready for it. And this is, again, the worst.
Yeah, he beat him again in the ISO.
Yeah, he should be in the worst position possible coming out of this, but they're just not looking for him.
Wow, he killed him at the last
he barely
second.
caught him too.
Yeah.
And he plays it brilliantly.
Damn.
That is
Hits
tough.
his shots when he needs to most. And that's got YZ pumped. One more round. BLG's got it.
Surprised they still have
Fury, the
oh,
overdrive.
they don't have money. Never mind.
One away from a neural theft here for Liquid.
Now he's gonna split B through top mid. Oh, he's about to get fucked. This is not good.
BLG.
I don't know what they're about to do. I think he's just trying to lurk.
Drone to
Oh,
check
he's
the front of
lurking,
B
okay.
site here. Being left open a bit. The cam. There we go.
Big kill. Big kill.
Wow.
I already got one. And he tagged him. Wait, what the fuck is happening in there?
As well as a pump of damage onto Neff.
Wait, how did the Cypher die?
It opens up the site. Despite the now
He got silver
trying to
ulted.
lead out. YZ
Damn.
overdrive popped. Wrapping back around.
Big stun.
Boba side.
Good stun. Damn.
Slide on that. Slide on that.
Check the box. It goes
Wow. It's over.
Everyone died? Everyone died. Damn.
Wow.
Billy, hold on.
Billy,
They held on for dear fucking life.
Closing out the
Damn.
series. 13-10 on Sunset. 2-1 on the set.
What a great series to close out the first day of Masters Toronto. Couldn't have asked for anything better.
Wow, Weezy popped off.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
But just barely, it is going to be Billy, who is going to go
Yeah, he had a
up to
game.
1-0 here in
Yeah.
Swiss.
No, he had a theory. I think he ended with like 70 kills or something.
It was going to be chaotic, especially
Yeah.
after seeing the comps locked in here for Team Liquid. But credits to them. They come in with the deck stacked against them. They don't have Nats. Their hero player, their top fragger, their IGL. And they still manage to take this a distance and play it damn close. Billy certainly are going to be sweating after they scrape by with this victory. But as you said, that does lock them in as a 1-0
Alright, waiting on
team
America.
here.
I might
One
stream
recall
tomorrow.
in
We'll see.
Swiss.
I'm not sure
Now
yet.
breathe a sigh of relief and get ready to try to prep for the next opponent. But we're going to go ahead and send it down to Jen, who's going to be standing by for a Horizon post-match interview.
Hey, everybody make some noise for Billy! YZ, we need to chat. Over here. Laura, I need you. Over here in the middle. Yes. You are YZ. Okay. The goat. Oh, where's YZ? YZ! I'm blind right now with the flashing lights. Okay, YZ. My man. Close game, right? But first one in the back.
Wait, ranked?
How great does that feel?
I don't know. I haven't eaten anything. I haven't even had water, bro. I still got a pack and shit.
就很开心吧，能够第一次在这么大的场馆里，然后
I don't
然
know.
后拿下我们后面的 BLG 的第一次世界赛的首胜，就很开心吧。
Like, I do want to play, but like, I don't know if I have time to play.
In such a big arena and
That's the
in front
thing.
of the crowd, they are very passionate. And now
Like, I haven't played in
our
so long,
new
bro.
roster, new BLG, and it's our first win on global stage. So I'm truly happy.
Yeah, you seem super excited after the sunset ended. But I feel like every round.
Why are you
in this
moving?
series
Because
is
there's this
super
thing called
unpredictable.
your
There are a
release
lot
is
of
ending.
curveballs thrown from Team Liquid side. So how much of a challenge was that for you?
Where I'm moving to the moon. I got a crib on the moon. Free rocket ship.
其实就是他们的打法也是很独特吧，但是也比较简单。然后我们教练在看了几回合之后，就做了很好的针对吧，就让我们一直去破解他们的阵型就好。
I think their playstyle is very unique, but also it's very simple. After our coach investigate their game, their runs, and they know how to deal with them. And he told
Yeah,
us, and we know
Weezy
how
had
to
70
do.
kills at the end.
Okay, well, congratulations once
Popped
again,
off.
YZ. Enjoy the support and celebration with the fans.
现在可以和粉丝互动了，恭喜你们！
Good luck with your moon trip. Thank you. Going up in space in the rocket ship.
Billy, they have done it. Their first win here, Masters Toronto, on the global stage. I'm your host, Sue. I've got Mel here with me and a very special guest, Neff. Congratulations. That was a tremendous a match you guys played. I know some of your teammates, they've had